Eat slower, Wang Sai, no one is going to take it from you. 6 years. It has been 6 years since I arrived in this world. My father is a herb farmer, and my mother is a seamstress. I have an elder brother and an eldest sister, Lingxiu. Life is tight, but we live in harmony, and this is my golden finger. There was no starter gift pack, nor any numerical quantification. My so-called attribute points provide tangible physical enhancements. I haven't used them for 6 years, fearing my young bones had not yet fully developed. Distributing points too early might have caused my growth to warp. I am 6 years old today. It is time. With a lifespan of 200 years, I have plenty of time. The world is in chaos. Mountain bandits roam outside the city, gangs rule within, and there are even cultivators who soar through the heavens and vanish into the earth. What is most important, as long as my physical constitution is strong, nothing else matters. If one is fast enough, even a simple piece of wood can pierce a man. Let's try adding 3 points to my bone structure and 3 points to my speed. This speed, it is incredible. It isn't a loss of control, it is absolute, effortless precision. If I was a lumbering tractor before, I am now a tractor equipped with a rocket thruster. I must keep this hidden. I can never let anyone know just how fast I truly am. This is my ultimate trump card for survival. Father, mother, brother. Xiaotian, today is your birthday. Your sister boiled an egg for you. Eat up, Xiaotian, so you can grow tall. The debt of their upbringing is great. The love and care of this family. None of it is a facade. This is the system's deception. My field of vision within this space is so limited. Beyond this point lies an invisible barrier, an air wall, that I cannot pass through no matter what. Only when my divine soul grows stronger will the mists finally disperse. This bamboo is certainly no ordinary plant. Anything produced by the system is bound to be of the highest quality. It is incredibly heavy, despite being only as thick as a walking stick. It feels as though I am lifting a solid iron ingot. If I were to use this as a staff, a single strike would likely scatter a man's brains. I cannot take out items of such ancient vintage. That would only invite disaster. Over the past few years, I have secretly transplanted several herbs my father gathered. Their growth here has been remarkable. Occasionally, I slip a few younger herbs into my father's basket to help with our expenses. But this thing, it is a 300-year-old lethal poison. Forget humans, even an elephant would drop dead instantly from a single lick. I may be young, even with the system, I still cannot outrun a grown adult. But what of it? Yours truly is lethal. I possess a 300-year-old king of poisons. One should never harbor the intent to harm others, but one must always remain vigilant against the malice of others. These poisonous herbs are my final line of defense. For now, my primary objective is to lie low and grow strong. Allocate all points to bone root and speed. Though I cannot fight, I can at least preserve my life. Tomorrow's plan, continue eavesdropping on lessons outside the private school. One must not only cultivate the body, but the mind as well. If you remain illiterate, you will never master even the simplest cultivation manual. Go to sleep, you foolish dog. Our journey has only just begun. Chen Wangsai, bring that bone here. This is a true divine weapon. That demonic beast bone is a mere trifle in comparison. Xiao Tian, something of heaven-shaking importance has occurred. What is it? Has Black Wind Fortress invaded? No, the immortal sect, the Giwan sect, is coming to recruit disciples at the city square. They say anyone 18 and under can test their spiritual roots. If one can enter an immortal sect, then our Lin family will finally rise. For generations, we have been nothing but peasants tilling the earth. Such a rare opportunity must be seized. Xiao Tian, you have been clever since you were a child. Go and try. If you are not chosen, it will not be too late to return. The spirit herbs within the space are growing more numerous. If I do not learn alchemy, would this space with its 100-fold spiritual essence not be utterly wasted? If you and Shanzi can become immortals, then who in this city would ever dare to bully our Lin family again? This will not do. We have tested all morning, yet they are all mere mortals. If only a 4-element spiritual root would appear, I could at least report back to the sect. Senior brother, do not be anxious. Half the city has yet to be tested. Greetings, immortal master. A 5-element miscellaneous spiritual root. Though the aptitude is poor, at least there is a root. His physique is decent. He is fit to tend the spirit fields. Very well, step forward. I have a spiritual root. Next, oh! This dog is quite well raised. Its build almost rivals a first-grade demonic beast. The food at home is good, so he is a bit plump. Another 5-element spiritual root. Though his cultivation will be slow, with diligence, there is still hope for him to become an outer sect deacon. Pass. Immortal master. Brother, may I bring my dog with me? As for the dog, the sect does not strictly forbid pet. But this is a mere mortal dog. Bringing it is useless and a waste of resources. I will not waste the sect's food. I will bring my own rations. Fine, bring it along. Father, mother, I encountered an old man in the mountains who said we were fated. And he sold all these treasures to me. This is 100 herb spirit liquid, which cures all ailments. This is great strength meat. Eating it will grant you immense power. Heavens, these are immortal treasures. Xiao Tian, your luck is truly extraordinary. The debt of my upbringing is now repaid. Board the ship. Father, mother, sister, take care. Once I have achieved immortality, I shall return to lead you all to the heavens. Go then, be obedient there. Do not cause trouble and make us proud. I forgot to take the pancakes mother baked for me. The Guiyuan sect. I hope the soil there is fertile and the people are simple. No, I mean kind. The road to immortality is long and arduous. Our family of 3, well, 2 people and a dog, has officially set out on our journey. We have arrived. Everyone, stand up and pull yourselves together. Ahead lies the mountain gate of our Guiyuan sect. If you do not wish to lose face, then straighten your backs. So, this is an immortal sect. Those are the cave dwellings of the inner court's true disciples and elders. Only those at the Foundation establishment realm or above possess the right to cultivate on the floating islands. Step forward. Silence. Jiangfeng, gold, water, and wood triple spiritual roots. Your aptitude is acceptable. You shall enter Dan Peak as an outer court disciple. Shansan Duo quad spiritual roots. Enter Fu Peak, outer court, Ling present. Bringing a dog into the sect? Fine. The miscellaneous peak is currently in need of someone to guard the spiritual fields, and this dog is quite sturdy. Ling Tian, you are assigned to the miscellaneous peak. You are assigned to the Spirit Herb Hall. Thank you, Immortal Master. This disciple will certainly work hard. Farming is good. Furthermore, farming means I can come into contact with spiritual beast manure. That is top-tier fertilizer. It is perfect for fertilizing the purple pearl within my spatial realm. Ho! What a physique. Ling Shan, 5-element miscellaneous roots, a native of Anping City. Ling Shan, you are assigned to the miscellaneous peak. You shall be, wait, to think Immortal's martial arts could reach such heights. Bones like iron, blood key like a surging rainbow. A fine seedling indeed. Ha ha ha, this boy is mine. But elder, this is against the regulations. He has a martial root. According to sect rules, he must first enter the miscellaneous peak. What of a martial root? I had a martial root back in the day too. This boy is a natural-born body cultivator. To send such talent to the miscellaneous peak to toil with wash basins would be a travesty. Boy, come with me and join my tyrant body peak. I shall take you as a registered disciple for now. If your cultivation bears fruit, it is not impossible for you to enter my lineage officially. Who is he? To answer the elder, he is my younger brother. We came together. He also has a martial root. A martial root? His aptitude is mediocre. Then there is nothing to be done. Tyrant Body Peak only accepts prime candidates for body tempering. Your brother's frame is too fragile. He cannot withstand the rigor. Let him stay at the miscellaneous peak. It is safer there. Boy, do not worry. Once you have mastered your cultivation, no one in the entire sect will dare bully your brother. Let us go. Xiaotian, take care of yourself in Wangsai. Wait for me to come find you. It is over. Now I have become the trash younger brother of a genius powerhouse. Wangsai, we must be even more low-key from now on. Foundation Establishment Realm. Everyone is here. I am the Deacon of the Spirit Herb Hall. You may call me Senior Brother Huang. You may also call me Skinflayer Huang. No, just Deacon Huang will do. All of you have 5-element spiritual roots. Very well. Our Spirit Herb Hall does not have many rules. Your task is simply to farm. The only merit of backbreaking labor is the tranquility it affords. Oh, this dog isn't bad. It looks quite sharp. It just so happens that the spiritual fields in the West Mountain have been plagued by spirit rats lately. Can this dog catch vermin? It certainly can. This dog may lack in other areas, but when it comes to being a meddlesome busybody, especially catching mice, he is a professional. Very well, bring it along then. Let us go. I will show you the ropes. This shall be your domain from now on. However, do not celebrate too early. Cultivating spiritual fields is a specialized craft. If you damage even a single sprout, you could not repay the debt even if we sold you into slavery. For the first 3 months, you will reside in this courtyard to focus on studying the fundamentals of spirit reishi cultivation, the rain-calling incantation, and 300 questions on pest control. Only after passing the examination in 3 months will you be assigned your own spiritual field. Such are the rules of our spirit reishi hall. Every grain of spiritual rice and every stalk of spirit herb produced belongs entirely to the sect. Anyone caught embezzling will have their cultivation base crippled. You will be expelled from the sect, and in severe cases, your very life will be forfeit. However, the sect will not let you toil for nothing. Each autumn harvest, the yield and quality will be assessed, and you will be rewarded with sect contribution points. These can be exchanged for cultivation manuals and medicinal pills. You may even trade them for artifacts or seek guidance from an elder. Everything depends on your contribution points. Handing over the full amount is no issue. Settling the contribution points will be even less of a problem. With my spatial realm as a trump card, achieving a high yield is well within my grasp. Make do with your sleep tonight. Starting tomorrow, you shall be the glorious farmer apprentices of the cultivation world. Be diligent students for 3 months, and then our good days will arrive. The spiritual plant is the essence of heaven and earth. To do one's work well, one must first sharpen one's tools, you fool. You there, step forward. Tell me, what is the greatest weakness of the Tier 1 low-grade yellow-tooth spirit rice? How do you treat its pests? There are 3 methods of control. First, use a lightning-attracting talisman to strike them down. Second, raise spirit chickens to peck them away. Third, use the urine of a virgin boy to drench the roots and force them out. Virgin urine. How did you come up with that? Sit down. Though it is an unconventional remedy, I will count it as correct. In truth, the textbook prescribes insect-repelling powder, but virgin urine is more cost-effective. The vegetable farmers of Anping City have personally verified its efficacy. Enough, that concludes the theoretical lesson. This afternoon, we head to the Ding Rank spiritual field to practice the water control art. All of you, sharpen your focus. If anyone drenches their own crotch again, do not blame me for being heavy-handed. Clear your minds, sink your chi, and sense the water spiritual energy. Let the spiritual rain fall. Are you merely rinsing the mouth of the field? It is just, my kidneys are weak, not my chi. Water control art. Mediocre. Your control is acceptable, but your spiritual power is too weak. Next. By neither standing out nor falling behind, one avoids becoming a target. This is the self-cultivation of the way of the dog. 3 months have passed, and the content of the examination is simple. Each person will be given a purple spirit grass seed. Whoever can make the seed sprout and grow 3 leaves within a single hour shall be considered to have passed. The taller it grows and the more leaves it possesses, the better your grade and the higher your priority in selecting a spiritual field. Begin. Wang Sai, lend me some of your saliva. Gasp. Is this some form of cheating? The quality of this purple spirit grass is nearly that of a mid-grade tier 1 pill. The spiritual energy is absurdly abundant. Boy, how did you grow this? Replying to the elder, perhaps it is because I often speak to it. This grass is sentient and understands human speech. Speaking to grass, in the vast world of cultivation, truly nothing is too strange. Perhaps you truly possess some unique spiritual plant affinity constitution. According to the rules, the top achiever chooses first. You may select your own field. Deacon, is anyone interested in this plot of land? It is located on a remote, rocky slope 10 miles from the main road. Except for wild boars and monkeys, no one is willing to go there. The soil is thin, but a mountain spring flows through it, and the spiritual energy is decent. It has its advantages and disadvantages. Are you certain? I am certain. I simply prefer the peace and quiet. Besides, I have a dog with me and fear he might cause trouble in a crowd. Though the place is remote, it is vast. I want to build a home for Wang Cai. Very well, since you insist, this plot is yours. However, I must warn you beforehand, that area is plagued by wild beasts. If you do not tend to it well, your harvest will fall short. Do not come crying to me if you cannot provide enough spirit grain and medicinal herbs by year's end. This disciple understands. La, stop urinating, save some of that. When we reach our new home, that will be our fertilizer. Fertile water should not flow into another's field. Do you understand? Who said this place was a ghost sorrow? This is clearly a hidden paradise. Wang Cai, look, that shall be our palace. It seems I must employ some of my cultivation. Wang Cai, to work. To establish oneself and forge a life. Where the heart finds peace, there is my home. Enough. Stop guarding your food. Only you would treat those bone scraps as treasure. It is getting dark. Time to cook. Weren't you just guarding that? Turning traitor so soon? Wait a moment. You'll have your share. Though I possess only 5 spiritual roots, if one ate this every day, even a pig could ascend to immortality. Time to start the work. Today we must till the soil. Wang Cai, do not be idle all day. You have a stake in this land as well. Come and help. Do not give me that look. Do you want to eat big marrow bones tonight? Do you want braised pork? Excellent. You are responsible for the plot ahead. Just use your claws to loosen the earth, exactly like how you usually bury bones. Understand? Woof! Woof! A bit thirsty. Refreshing. This is the first step of my cautious path. In this world of cultivation, one must first have a sanctuary of one's own. Next, I must make things grow within this sanctuary. Wang Cai, the usual rules. Enter system space. 1 hour in the outside world is more than 8 days in here. The spiritual power of the second layer cannot be contained. Then I shall cultivate until I reach the 3rd layer. If I grind away with this technique and still cannot reach the 3rd layer of chi condensation, it truly is a struggle. This aptitude of mine is indeed poor. Fortunately, I have the hexagram. My life shall be long. Ha! It is done. This truly is a divine technique for farming. Wang Cai, put some strength into it. This is our livelihood for the coming year. Spirit fields require careful maintenance. Only with enriched soil will next year's harvest be bountiful. This plot was originally a piece of wretched land that no one wanted. If I do not tend to it properly during the winter, what will I use to exchange for contribution points next year? Deacon, my greetings. Ho, you're quite something, kid. Still nurturing the soil in such freezing weather? To have brought such order to this wretched patch of land, it is impressive. I have nothing else to do, anyway. I thought I would enrich the soil during the winter, so that it is ready for planting come spring. After all, I am relying on this harvest to exchange for contribution points. Not bad. You have the makings of a steady, hardworking man. It seems you have endured much hardship. Deacon, this small amount of hardship is nothing. A common martial root, it must be tempered. Do not worry. These are the winter supplies issued by the sect. Furthermore, you have managed this land well. This is a personal reward from me, some spending money. My thanks, Deacon. That wretched place is truly cold. It is far more comfortable to return and huddle by the stove. I wonder if father, mother, and sister have any extra dishes on their table. Are they even willing to eat the preserved vegetables I left for them? Wang Cai, let's go. Back to the house. We are having hot pot tonight. Wang Cai, stop digging there. Those are earthworms, not strips of meat. You will get an upset stomach if you eat those. Tui, spit it out. You are a spirit beast in training. Have some ambition, won't you? Given our current circumstances, must you really compete with earthworms for a meal? Patui. Heisuke, shoddy craftsmanship. The sect's procurement officers must have taken a significant kickback for this. This hardness, this weight. To use this as a mere hoe handle is a flagrant waste of a heavenly treasure. But is this not the very essence of the path of stealthy survival? To disguise a divine weapon as a common farm tool. Great wisdom appears as folly. How refreshing. Wait, something terrible has happened to the spirit fields. The spirit fields on the front. Deacon Huang has ordered us to grab our gear and provide support immediately. The insect plague is in a remote area and hasn't reached us yet. But if the front mountain falls, these insects will eventually fly here. Move out. If we are late, our contribution points will be deducted. Watch the house. Don't go wandering off. The shells of these insects are too hard. Ordinary spells can't even scratch them. My fireball technique is like a mere tickle to them. Stop talking and keep fighting. If we cannot hold this wave, we will all be left with nothing. Losing contribution points is one thing, but if the sect blames us, we will have hell to pay. Ah, wait. These insects don't seem that tough after all. Lingtian, don't just stand there. Get over there. They are breaking through that path. Understood, Deacon. I am coming. You brat, have you practiced body tempering? Deacon, no, I haven't. It's just, I've spent so much time tilling the fields that I've gained a bit of strength. Besides, these insects might actually be quite fragile. Enough. You have done a great service today. I will credit you an extra 20 contribution points later. Thank you, Deacon. Wang Tai, come here. This is a midnight snack I brought back just for you. It's crunchy and tastes like chicken. Give it a taste. These spirit insects are highly nourishing. You ungrateful mutt, you don't know what you're missing. Fine, stop laughing. Wang Sai, are you ready? Let us begin the link. If this were ever reported, Deacon Huang would have me sliced into pieces. The second rule of the path of obscurity. Always display only the level of strength that others expect to see. Have you heard? Several plots of land on the front mountain lost 30% of their yield due to the insect plague. What a tragedy, and that poor wretch, Tiju, likely won't even earn his basic contribution points this year. He might even be sent to the mines to haul coal as punishment. Sigh. Cultivation is difficult, but spirit farming is even harder. Oh, Ling Tian, how was the harvest on that ghost sorrow plot of yours? It didn't fail completely, did it? Deacon Huang, it was all right. Our area is quite remote. The insects didn't cause much havoc when they flew over. Enough chatter. To the scales with it. The total comes 7/6 caddies. You've done well, kid. To think you could harvest over 4,000 caddies from such wretched soil. Did you sleep in the fields and tell stories to the rice at night? Of course not. The slow bird must fly early, that is all. I just worked hard, and it helped that the deacon taught me well last year. Plus my dog's fertilizer did wonders. Now, according to sect regulations, meeting the yield quota grants 10 basic contribution points. Since you have exceeded the quota, you receive an additional 20-point bonus. A total of 30 contribution points. Only 30? This sect is truly stingy. As expected, I must rely on my own secret means to truly prosper. Many thanks for the deacon's guidance and support. Big brother Stan, ha ha ha, I knew it was you. Just seeing your back, I could tell. Brother, let go. My waist is about to snap. I was just too excited. I didn't control my strength. Little brother, are you all right? Why are you still so thin? Are you not eating enough? I'm fine, but as for you, big brother, your innate talent is truly extraordinary. Hey, I didn't do much. Master told me to eat meat, so I ate. He told me to take a beating, so I took it. Master says I have some kind of weakened version of the savage bull physique, but I don't really understand any of that anyway. As long as I'm fed, I'm happy. I've been in seclusion for the past 6 months just taking beatings, and I only just came out. Then I heard today was the day the miscellaneous disciple Feng Chu would make his comeback. I asked my master for leave and rushed over immediately. By the way, little brother, are you still a miscellaneous disciple? Do you need anything? Cultivation techniques, medicinal pills, or perhaps a magical tool? I've saved up 50 contribution points. I wanted to go to the Sutra Pavilion to exchange for something, but my status is low. Many of the manuals are not only expensive, but I don't even have the authority to view them. Ah, is that all? Let's go to the Sutra Pavilion. Whatever catches your eye, I'll get it for you. I have a true disciple medallion. I get a 30% discount. 30%. Let's go, let's go. So this is the privileged class, after you. Big brother, I want this one. You know that with my 5 elements trash spiritual root, my cultivation is slow. I need to learn a craft to support myself. If it turns out I have no talent for alchemy, perhaps I might be a genius at drawing talismans. True, these are just the basics, and introductory books aren't worth much. Take them all. The original price was 70 contribution points, but with a true disciple's discount, it comes to exactly 49 points. With the remaining 1 point, I'll take a bundle of royal tomb paper, a wolf hair talisman brush, and a set of wood pulp tools. Now the long years spent within the space will no longer be limited to just farming and staring into a daze. Lord Deacon, here are the seeds you requested. Hemostat grass and chi condensing flowers. They're just worthless trifles, perfect for practice. You've tended that plot of land well. Keep it up next year. Thank you, Deacon. This disciple will certainly fertilize the fields well and rest properly. I will ensure the soil is well nourished. Now that I have the seeds, the cost of alchemy will essentially just be the furnace and its maintenance. Fireball, rise. It's a success. Though this flame is so small it would struggle to light even a pipe. It means I have finally mastered the trick to refining fire spiritual chi. Its power is mediocre at best. It might suffice to kill a rabbit. Against a cultivator, unless it hits a vital spot, it would cause nothing more than a minor burn. Alchemy requires a furnace. Artifact forging requires precise heat control. But as for drawing talismans, what is required is a steady hand and a calm heart, as well as absolute control over the trajectory of spiritual energy. It is finished, yet the resulting rainfall is not even as great as what I could summon with a casual hand seal. However, this tool has its advantages. It does not require me to draw upon my own spiritual reserves. If I were to plant hundreds of acres in the future, a single scatter would provide automatic irrigation. This is the true manner of a great plantation lord. Old friend, we have been here for 5 years now. 30,000 caddies of century-old spiritual wine. Hundreds of thousands of caddies of peak-grade spiritual rice. If these were to be put on the market, I estimate they could slash the grain prices of the Guiyuan sect by half. The sacred scripture of physical laws has reached great completion. Its current durability, even if a mid-grade spiritual tool flying sword were to strike it, the blade would likely suffer a chip. Chi refinement, 10th layer. Still, the 10th layer. I reached the 10th layer of chi refinement 2 years ago. Ordinarily, the next step would be to polish my foundations to perfection and then attempt foundation establishment. But the anomaly lies in my simultaneous cultivation of all 5 elements. My Dantian sea of chi is more than 5 times larger than that of an ordinary cultivator. How is this a sea of chi? This is clearly a bottomless abyss. Although paired with the dog-beating staff, I am peerless among those of my rank, and can even contend with the early stages of foundation establishment. Yet it is still best to prioritize caution. Unless forced into a desperate situation, I shall never engage in a life-or-death struggle with anyone above the 6th layer of chi refinement. But this sensation of an unfippled Dantian, it truly brings a sense of unease. Big brother, what brings you here? Little brother, in 3 days the sect will hold its great examination, an event that occurs only once every 5 years. You spend your days consumed by farming rather than cultivation. I fear your realm may be unstable. Perhaps I should plead with my master to allow you to join me at Tyrant Body Peak. 5-element spiritual roots are indeed arduous to cultivate. It was no easy feat for you to reach the 5th layer of chi refinement. Your elder Ling Tian, senior brother Huang, instructed me to give you this chi gathering pill. Although it is only low grade, it will help stabilize your cultivation realm. Take it and enter secluded meditation immediately. Do not worry about the farm work for the next few days. You must stabilize your realm. You cannot allow it to regress. Little Tian, your elder brother also has spirit stones here. Take them. If they are not enough, I will trade for more. We must ensure your foundation is stable. I do not wish to remain in the sect as a deacon alone. I appreciate your kind intentions. Rest assured, I, Ling Tian, never do anything without absolute certainty. I will certainly pass the assessment in 3 days' time. Very well, but if your cultivation truly begins to regress, I will cast aside this old face of mine to go and beg the hall master. I shall go as well. I will beg my master. Next, miscellaneous disciple, Winganaderma Hall, plot 9527, Ling Tian. Ah, the inspection is satisfactory. You may remain in the sect. Thank you, elder. Brother, let go. I only just passed the assessment. I did not perish at the elder's hands, but if you keep this up, I shall die in your arms. Ha ha ha, good lad, I knew you could do it. You frightened me to death. I did not expect you to actually pull through at the critical moment. This is what a true brother is like. Congratulations, Ling Tian. From this day forward, you are an official outer sect disciple of our Guiyuan sect. My thanks to you, senior brother Huang. Given that your cultivation of plot C9527 was so exceptional, the sect has granted you exclusive management of that land from now on. Keep up the hard work. This is wonderful news. Very well, it was not easy for you 2 brothers to meet. I shall not overstay my welcome. Brother, let us slice this cured meat and cook it in the pot. It possesses quite a unique flavor. This taste is incredible. It is fragrant and substantial. Moreover, this spiritual energy, how does it feel even more potent than the medicinal meals I usually consume? Little Tian, where did you obtain this? Oh, it is nothing. I live alone after all. I often hunt more than I can eat, so I simply hang it up. I left it in the draft to air dry. I did not expect it to become even more delicious over time. Little Tian, I am truly happy that you can stay, but your cultivation level is indeed a concern. It took 5 years just to reach the 5th layer of chi condensation. Life will only become more difficult from here. The further one progresses on the path of immortality, the harder it becomes. With your 5-element spiritual roots, why don't you follow my lead and switch to body tempering instead? I have gained some insights into body tempering. As long as we can stay in the sect, have a plot of land to farm, and enough to eat, and I can occasionally drink wine with you, I will be content. Your mindset is simply too relaxed. Take this, and do not refuse. To refuse would be to look down on me. I have been stuck. I have been trapped at the peak of the 10th layer of chi condensation for 2 full years. Since my chi si cannot be filled with ordinary spiritual power, then I shall use violent medicinal power to force it in. The Dantian was no longer a sea of chaos. Instead, it had become an orderly 5 elements grinding plate. As expected, innate talent is the ultimate bottleneck. My 5 elements miscellaneous spirit root is like a sandcastle without a binder. Though piled high, it crumbles at the slightest touch. It can never solidify into a firm foundation. It lacks the medicinal catalyst. I must have a foundation establishment pill. Without a foundation establishment pill, I will be stuck in the chi condensation stage for the rest of my life. Wang Cai, stop sleeping. Get up and pack your things. We are going on a long journey. I am taking you home to see the world and to acquire some truly precious items. Be careful on the road and remember to return within half a year. Otherwise, I cannot guarantee your plot of land will remain yours. Rest assured, Deacon, I value my life more than anyone. If I miss the sowing season, I must trouble the Lord Deacon to make the necessary arrangements. I can even share some of my contribution points with others. Don't worry, I will see to it. Take this jade token. It is the proof of your departure and return to the sect. Brother! Xiao Tian, what are you doing here? Did something happen? I've been promoted to the outer sect, and I have a 6-month leave. So I applied for family leave to visit father and mother in Anping City. Really, I will go as well. I miss our parents too. An eldest sister, I wonder if she has married yet. You wretched disciple, where do you think you're going? Master, return? You have just broken through to the Ironbone realm. Your cultivation is unstable, and the baleful aura within you has not yet been refined. If you descend the mountain now, do you wish to succumb to chi deviation, or do you want to accidentally strike your mortal parents dead with a single palm? Greetings, Elder Lei. Big brother is simply homesick. Since his cultivation is paramount, let him remain at the sect. I will bring brother's greetings to our parents. A brute like your brother is indeed unfit to enter the mortal world right now. Xiao Tian, I won't be returning. Kowtow to father and mother a few extra times for me. Take these spirit stones to spend on the road, along with these medicinal pills. They are for nourishing our parents' health. And take this. It was my former weapon. I rely on my fists now. Use it for protection. Don't worry, brother. I will look after the family. Focus on your cultivation at the sect. Strive to achieve the great completion of the golden body as soon as possible. Entrance fee, 1 low-grade spirit stone. For the beast it is 2. What, brother, you must be joking. 1 for a person, but 2 for a dog? Is there no law here? Beasts are unpredictable. The extra cost covers cleaning fees should it relieve itself in public. If there is a risk of it harming others, a security deposit is required. You little money sink? This small courtyard costs 5 stones a month. Low-grade spirit stones. Take it or leave it. This is a private courtyard. Though the formations are broken, it is quiet and secluded. Wang Cai, patrol the territory and plug up those rat holes. The few spirit stones I have left. Forget buying a recipe for the foundation establishment pill. I can barely afford even a few decent talismans. If a mere loose cultivator at the 5th level of chi condensation tries to sell a 500-year-old blood-stanching grass, even a fool would know something is wrong. Where did all these high-age medicinal herbs come from? Selling such a large quantity of spirit rice would be far too conspicuous. It seems I can only sell spirit wine for now. Wine is a consumable, and I can claim it is an ancestral heirloom. It will be easier to talk my way out of any suspicion that way. Perfect. From this moment on, I am a man of fallen fortunes, a miserable soul forced to sell his ancestral property. Jia Dejin hump. Fine. Shopkeeper, be gone. Go beg for food elsewhere. Shopkeeper, you misunderstand. In my home, before my late father passed, he left behind several jars of aged pear blossom wine. Now I have encountered a bottleneck in my cultivation and am in dire need of spirit stones. That is why I have no choice but to. Good stuff. It has been cellared for at least several centuries. The wine is indeed aged, but the fruit used to brew it was of poor quality. There are too many impurities. 1 jar for 1 spirit stone. What do you say? 1.5? Blast it. Let us go. This pittance is not even enough to buy you meat. We might as well starve to death. Fine. Come back. 3 stones. I cannot give any more. 5 stones, shopkeeper. This is vintage brew over a century old. If I take a single stone less, I would be failing my great-grandfather. 3.5. Take it or leave it. Deal, shopkeeper. Do you buy herbs? What good items do you have? Let me see. 500 years old? You used 500 years of spiritual energy just to nurture a single stalk of stem-bleeding grass? I merely found it in the mountains. Even if it grew for 10,000 years, its only use would be to stop bleeding slightly faster. But this is 500 years. Get out, scram, are you here to mock me? If you could produce a 500-year-old ginseng, this old man would kneel and call you father to treat a stem-bleeding grass as a treasure. What a lunatic. It seems some things are not necessarily better just because they are older. Wine can be sold slowly, but I must be selective about which herbs to plant. The biggest headache right now is those 1 million caddies of yellow sprout rice. Hurry, go transport the feed. The blaze pigs are going mad with hunger again. Has the grain merchant still not delivered? If these little ancestors lose weight, we will all be flogged. Manager Liu, the grain merchant said the trade routes are blocked. Their stock of aged grain and yellow essence is insufficient. It will be a few days before they arrive. A few days? By tomorrow those pigs will have chewed through their pens. And you say a few days? My lord manager, might I have a word in private? Be gone. Where did this old beggar come from? This is the restricted grounds of the beast taming department. Unauthorized personnel are not permitted to approach. Fine rice indeed. This is yellow sprout rice. You expect me to use this for pig feed? Is the source of this rice legitimate? If it was stolen, I will send you to the Hall of Discipline immediately. Oh my lord, I have been wronged. Even if you gave this old man 10 times the courage, I would not dare steal. The manager might not be aware, but I am merely handling affairs for my master's house. This batch of rice was actually stockpiled several years ago. Years ago, my master's family was a prominent household. This rice has been sitting in the warehouse unsold. Although its appearance is fine, it is aged grain. Much of its spiritual energy has dissipated. It is far too tough for people to eat. It gets stuck in the teeth. Furthermore, my master's house, he wondered if he could sell the batch at a discount to the Department of Beast Taming. After all, would the spirit beast's mind a slightly tough texture? It may be a bit firm, but its spiritual energy is untainted. How much do you have? 1,000 caddies is far too little. It wouldn't even fill the gaps between their teeth. My lord, I estimate there to be approximately 1 million caddies. How much? 1 million caddies? Shh, keep your voice down. One must never flaunt their wealth. Old Zhang, your master's house used to be a prestigious clan, did it not? Indeed it was, but now they have fallen into ruin. They only wish to exchange it for some spirit stones to facilitate other business. If you take the entire lot, my lord, the price is negotiable. What is your offer, my lord? My master has spoken. He asks for only 25 spirit shards per caddy. He only seeks a swift transaction. 25 shards is a fair price, not a massive bargain, but enough to resolve an urgent crisis. However, my lord, on the ledgers, we can record this according to the department's standard procurement rate of 25 spirit shards per caddy. Within that, I can offer you a margin of 3 spirit shards per caddy. My master has said, this shall be your tea money. Old Zhang, are you certain of this? Absolutely, my lord. My master only wishes to recoup his capital without inviting trouble. If only you, my lord, can help us absorb this entire shipment, it will be a win-win for everyone. Very well, a mutually beneficial arrangement. However, my master has one condition. The settlement must be made in mid-grade spirit stones. Manager, will this be an issue? Leave it to me. As long as the goods are of high quality, I shall provide you with mid-grade spirit stones of the finest luster. If there is even a single inferior piece, you may hold me responsible. Excellent. With your word, my lord, this old man can rest easy. I shall head back now to report to my master. We shall meet at the hour of the rat tonight. Do not be late. Wang Cai, let's go. Stop embarrassing yourself here. Manager Boscan's caravan is already waiting to Li away. What is the rush? The main protagonist has yet to grace us with his presence. Ah, brother, I have been waiting for you. I thought, haha, it is good that you have come. Ha ha ha, I have kept you waiting, my lord. The paperwork for 1 million caddies is quite cumbersome for the master of the house. The inventory count took some time. Understandable, quite understandable. Great houses have many protocols. Shall we begin? Wait, my lord. You know the rules. The master said no hawk is released until the rabbit is seen. Ha ha ha. As for the payment, you are a man of class, brother. 1 million caddies totals 22 million spirit shards, equivalent to 220,000 low-grade spirit stones. I have converted it all into 2,200 mid-grade spirit stones for you. Brother, please, have a look. The count is correct and the quality is excellent. Elder, our transaction is complete. As for this grain, very well, my lord, observe closely. Splendid grain. It is pure and untainted. You are a straightforward man, brother. The Department of Beast Taming owes you a favor for this deal. Should such an opportunity arise again, you must keep me in mind. Brother, looking at your expression, could it be that your master is facing further difficulties? As you can see, my connections are vast and my methods are many, so long as the goods are exceptional. On my end, I am merely looking to secure a small commission. In truth, my master's clan still possesses a batch of aged fruit wine and over 10,000 caddies of dried beast meat. This old man was wondering if these items could be traded for value as well. It is possible, but I must ask, does my elder brother have samples? These goods must be inspected after all. Elder brother, as long as this batch passes inspection, I will take it all. The price will be absolutely fair. The rules remain as before. These are the samples. Please inspect them, Excellency. If they meet your approval, this old man shall return to report to the family head and return in a few days to complete the trade. Very well. Safe travels, elder brother. You must return. You must come see your younger brother again. Wang Cai, we've struck it rich. Once we have enough funds, I will buy you a spirit beast bag. Otherwise, you are sometimes too conspicuous a target. At times like this, bringing you along makes it impossible to maintain a low profile. Do you see? This is our first pot of gold. Let us eat. Tonight, we shall roast the fattest rabbit. Do not sniff around recklessly. Be careful of poison. Boss, how much for the earth fire stones? 1 low-grade spirits for 10 caddies. Then I shall take 2,000 caddies. 3 low-grade stones. Spending money like flowing water, yet my heart is at ease. Blue jade talisman paper. This is what one calls strategic reserves. Wang Cai, this reaction isn't right. Strange. The material of this furnace doesn't seem to be metal. It resembles some unknown bone. Boss, what is the price of this furnace? It is already broken to this extent. And it's so massive. I do not want spirit stones. I will only trade it for a rank 3 beast core or longevity medicine. Boss, in my eyes, this is nothing more than scrap. If I took it home to use as a chamber pot, I'd fear the wind leaking through. Scrap? This is the Ghost Valley Bright Flame Furnace. Centuries ago, it was the natal dharma treasure of a golden core evil cultivator. So long as it is nurtured with enough blood, it can automatically enhance the quality of medicinal pills. It can even concoct divine pills possessed of pill spirits. Your boasting is impressive, but it remains a broken furnace. Furthermore, it requires blood for nourishment. I am an upright cultivator. I do not partake in such practices. Wait, if you truly desire it, I will accept spirit stones. But the price cannot be low. Give me 500 mid-grade spirit stones, and it is yours. 150. Not a stone more. 150? This has the foundation of a golden core treasure. At 500, you are practically stealing it. You still dare to haggle? 150. Fine, 180. This furnace is missing an ear. I will have to spend a fortune to repair it. 200, and it's a deal. Exposing mid-grade spirit stones in this ghost market is like holding a torch in the dead of night. His divine sense flickered. 3 at the 9th level of chi condensation, 2 at the 8th level, and 1 with an obscure aura, likely half-step foundation establishment. No need to rush. Now is not the time to act. There are too many eyes here. If things are smashed, I'll have to pay for the damages before fleeing. These few won't even be able to catch my dust. However, if they possess secret tracking arts and follow me back to my parents, I must lead them away or kill with a borrowed knife. The beast taming department is a good place. Oh, I must hurry to the beast taming department to rendezvous. Is that brat from the beast taming department? Who cares? Once we leave the ghost market, we'll be in the wilderness. Even those from the beast taming department must die. Follow him. Do not let him escape. You're quite the runner, boy. Leave your storage bag and you may crawl away. What? You refuse to appreciate my kindness? Then I shall grant your wish. Attack. End this quickly. Do not alert the patrol squads. Manager Liu, someone is trying to burn the granary. Men, come quickly. There are villains afoot. How bold, to think someone would dare touch my provisions. It is a misunderstanding, Lord Director. We were merely mistaken about your identity. Who sent these fools? To dare move against the Beast Taming Bureau, they have truly revolted against the heavens. Old brother, are you all right? Are you injured anywhere? El Lord, you nearly frightened this old man to death. They have been following me all this way. They said they would seize the goods and burn this granary to the ground. Preposterous. Is there no longer any law here in Qingyun City? Elder, you have been startled. At such a late hour, why are you not resting at home? Why have you come to my Beast Taming Bureau? In response to the Lord, after I returned, I reported the steward's sincerity to the family head. The family head was most pleased. He said that since the Beast Taming Bureau is so straightforward, we should not wait several days for the remaining goods. To avoid complications or the goods spoiling over time, I brought these 130,000 caddies of spirit wine through the night, along with 10,000 caddies of lean meat. Who could have known? Who could have known we would be targeted by these wretched bandits? The wine is calculated at 2 low-grade spirit stones per caddy, and the meat at 1 low-grade spirit stone per caddy. The total comes to 270,000. Converting those low-grade spirit stones into mid-grade, it totals 2,700 stones. Old brother, what do you think of this price? Lord, allow this old man to make a decision on behalf of the family head. We only require 2,500 stones. The remaining 200 are for the 2 lords as an appearance fee and compensation for the disturbance. Excellent. Here are 2,500 mid-grade spirit stones. Old accountant, count the payment. The goods and funds are settled. My thanks to the 2 lords for the rescue tonight. This old ancestor shall return now to report his mission. This night has been truly productive. Not only did I deal with the tails following me, but I also managed to fence the stolen goods right under their very noses. And in the process, I've earned a massive sum of wealth. After facing life and death together tonight, this alliance of interests is now thoroughly solidified. Wang Sai, let's go. Have you heard? The Lin family in the west of the city is holding a grand celebration today. Of course. The Lin family has produced 2 immortals. Who would dare not show them respect? Even the county magistrate went in person to offer his congratulations. The eldest daughter of the Lin family is truly blessed. She took in a matrilocal husband, and a remarkably handsome one at that. Big sis is taking a husband into the family? Haha, Big sis has finally married herself off. Wang Sai, hurry, we'll make it just in time for the feast. First bow to heaven and earth. Second bow to the parents. Husband and wife bow to each other. This is the happiness of the mortal world. Simple, yet so profoundly real. Wait. Xiao Tian, it's Xiao Tian. Mother, your son has returned late. I hope I am not too late to ask for a cup of wedding wine. It really is Xiao Tian, my son. Oh, you've grown so much, but you're still the same. You still wag your tail the moment you see me. You brat, you've been gone for 5 years without sending a single letter back. Sis, haven't I returned now? Brother-in-law, you must treat my elder sister well from now on. Rest assured, immortal master. I will certainly treat Xiu'er well. Enough, stop frightening. Today is the day of my eldest sister's wedding. It is an honor for the Lin family that so many friends and relatives have come to offer their support. I returned in haste this time, so I have not brought any particularly precious gifts. I have here a collection of foundation nurturing elixirs. They are spirit medicines of the immortal sects. Should a mortal consume one, it will undoubtedly prolong their lifespan and grant them longevity. There is a portion for every guest, one for each of you. All expenses today shall be borne by me, young Master Lin. We thank the immortal master for his bounty, such righteousness and generosity. This is truly a divine elixir. My chronic leg pains are finally cured. Xiao Tian, just how much wealth did you spend on all of this? Sister, money is but a worldly possession. Once spent, it can be earned again. As long as everyone is happy, these trifles are of no consequence. Xiao Tian, how long do you intend to stay this time? I shall stay for a few months. I intend to fully renovate our family home during my stay. I also wish to nourish and restore the health of you two elders. Very well, very well. Staying longer is for the best. Xiao Tian, is life within the immortal sects enjoyable? Have you met any ethereal goddesses? When will you bring a younger sister-in-law home for me? Sister, my matters can wait until later. For now, a moment of this wedding night is worth 1,000 pieces of gold. You should hurry to the bridal chamber with my brother-in-law. Do not make him wait in anticipation. You brat, even you dare to tease me. Oh no, run. Eldest sister is about to lose her temper. This house is far too damp and ancient. The foundations are soaked, the pillars require reshaping, and the walls are riddled with drafts. Father and mother are well into their years. If they remain in such an environment, even with the aid of spirit medicines, their aging bones will surely suffer. Seeking out mortal craftsmen would be far too slow. I possess my own strength and my magic. Why should I be bound by the conventions of the mundane world? Wang Kai, wake from your slumber. Get up and serve as my overseer. The plaster is peeling from these walls, and the dampness is pervasive. Excellent. The underfloor heating has been successfully installed. It is finished. They say a dog is raised for 1,000 days to be used for a single moment, yet I cannot rely on you for anything at all. So, what if these are dead seeds? Within this space of mine where time is accelerated 100-fold and spiritual energy is condensed into liquid, I could make even a stone sprout roots. They have truly come to life. With these seedlings and the 100-fold growth rate of this space, it means that if I persist for but one more year upon returning to the sect, I will be able to gather all the necessary ingredients for the foundation establishment pill. Furthermore, I have here over 10,000 caddies of premium yellow sprout rice. This is what the mortal realm commonly refers to as spirit rice. This rice is brimming with spiritual energy, but I have already processed it so that even mortals may consume it. Regular consumption will ward off all ailments and extend one's life. Contained herein are 5,000 caddies of spirit wine, which I have also specially blended for your constitution. Each of you may drink 2 taels a day. It will invigorate your blood and resolve any stasis. Its effects far surpass those of mere ginseng or deer antler. I have also brought these dried spirit vegetables. This is the mother shepherd's purse. When you cook soup in the future, add just a small amount. Do not use too much, or your body will be too weak to withstand the potency of such a tonic. Here is a banknote for 10,000 taels of gold, as well as 5,000 taels in silver. Sister, take this money. From now on, do not spare any expense for the household. Our Ling family does not lack for wealth. What we lack is reputation and stability. Xiao Tian, this is far too much. It is not too much. Big brother and I lack for nothing within the sect. Only when you are living well can we be at peace. If the money is ever insufficient, sister, use that transmission talisman to send me a message. I have already configured it. Even without spiritual power, you need only drop a bead of blood to activate it. At that time, even if I have to fly back, I will deliver what you need. There are 3 books inside. Elder sister, these are now our family heirlooms. Among them are the Return to Origin Manual, the 5 Elements Manual, and one more containing the key points of cultivation that I have written myself. In the future, whether it be you or the next generation, as long as one senses the presence of qi or even achieves qi refinement, then let me or Big Brother know. This may very well determine the future of our Ling family. I leave this in your hands, sister. I, your humble subordinate Zhang Yud, wish to offer an early New Year's greeting to the immortal master. Master Zhang is too polite. Please, rise and come inside for a cup of hot tea. Master Zhang, my parents are simple, honest folk. In the future, regarding the matters of Anping City, both great and small, I hope you will look after them. Rest assured, immortal master, as long as I, Zhang Yud, remain, if anyone dares to touch so much as a single blade of grass belonging to the Ling family, I shall have them flayed alive. Very well. Here is a bottle of essence nourishing pills. While they cannot grant you immortality, they will ensure you remain free of illness and full of vitality. Consider this my thanks. Thank you, immortal master. Come a toast. May our Ling family have such prosperity every year and such joy every day. Cheers. Ha ha ha. Xiao Tian. When will you depart after the new year? There is no rush. I will wait until the Lantern Festival has passed and spring has arrived. For now, I am going nowhere. I shall stay here and keep you company. Good. Stay for another month. Father, mother, sister, brother-in-law, I am leaving. Do not worry for me. Wait until I have achieved foundation establishment. No, wait until I have become a great cultivator. Then I shall return to bring you all to enjoy a life of fortune. Wang Cai, let us go. To our next destination. The Guiwan sect, we shall go there and forge a path to immortality. Let us mark our territory and tell the beasts of the mountains, we have returned. 2 months have passed in the outside world, yet 16 years have elapsed within the system space. A medicinal fragrance so thick it felt tangible wafted toward me. They have grown so tall in 16 years. Though they are still far from flowering and bearing fruit, and even further from becoming century-old spiritual herbs, they have truly survived. Beside them, the heart-exchanging grass has grown into a small cluster. The edges of the leaves shimmer with a faint purple hue, indicating roughly 20 or 30 years of age. The purple lotus has just sprouted a tiny bud. It resembles a shy little monkey's fist. As long as it lives, it is only a matter of time. 1 year outside is a century within the space. If I lay low for another year or so, these medicinal ingredients will reach the standard for refining foundation establishment pills. This year shall be my period of dormancy. While the herbs are still maturing, I must master the Ghost Valley furnace and elevate my alchemy skills. I cannot wait until the herbs are ripe, only to ruin them with poor craftsmanship. If that were to happen, I would truly have no place to vent my grief. Greetings, Deacon Huang. Was the journey home smooth? Thanks to your blessing, Deacon, all is well at home. It was only that my parents were loath to see me go, so I stayed a few extra days. It is good that you have such filial piety. It just so happens you have returned at the right time. Select your planting tasks for this year. Deacon, I wish to plant 5 mu of purple jade rice. As for the remaining 10 mu, I would like to try growing spirit herbs. Purple jade rice and spirit herbs? You certainly have a large appetite, kid. Purple jade rice is a grade 2 spiritual grain. Its requirements for spiritual energy, water, and fertilizer are extremely high. The slightest oversight will result in a reduced harvest. Spirit herbs are even more delicate. If they wither and die, you must compensate the sect with spirit stones. I simply wish to earn more contribution points. Furthermore, my plot is remote. No one will come to steal the herbs. This kid's farming techniques are uncanny. He is famously reliable. Very well. Since you are confident, I shall grant your request. I will have the seed sent to you later. However, let me be clear. If you fail the year-end assessment, those meager contribution points of yours won't be enough to cover the penalty. Many thanks for the opportunity, Deacon. Brother, take it easy. Don't smash my wicker gate to pieces. Ha ha ha. I heard you were back. Am I not allowed to be happy? How is mother's health? Has eldest sister been bullied by anyone? She is well. Eldest sister has already married. My brother-in-law is a scholar, a very honest and upright man. I left the money we saved with the family. I had the old residence renovated until it looked like a palace. That is good. Truly good. You are the thoughtful one. Unlike me, who only knows how to train these muscles all day. Right, brother. These are local specialties I brought from home. Father asked me to give them to you. This was brewed by our father. Shh. I added some special ingredients to it. Drink it secretly and do not let your master find out. Otherwise, it will be confiscated again. I understand. Enough. Seeing that you are safe puts my mind at ease. Master wants us to prepare. A secret realm is set to open in a little over 2 years. Master hopes I can obtain the qualification to participate in the secret trial. If all goes well, Big Brother might be gone for several months. Look after yourself at home and stay out of trouble. Is the secret realm dangerous? Bah, for a body cultivator. When is it ever not dangerous? However, it is said there are many body-tempering spirit herbs there. When I obtain them, I'll bring some back for you. By the time Big Brother returns, perhaps I will have already reached the threshold of foundation establishment. Wang Cai, to work. This year we shall plant something expensive. It exploded again. That's the 38th time. Sigh. That stall owner once said, as long as there is enough blood to nourish it, it can automatically enhance the quality and blood key of the medicinal pills. Good heavens, this furnace has come to life. There is hope. Since you love to drink blood, I shall let you drink your fill. As long as you can produce. My first success is already high grade. Ha ha ha, this wealth was not squandered. This peculiar furnace is truly exceptional. Onward. Every half month I spend 8 days within this space. A total of 120 days has passed. Within this space, I've spent 4 full months refining pills without a single moment of rest. Though I cannot yet refine foundation establishment pills, when it comes to low-tier elixirs, few on the laborer peak can match my proficiency. My skills are sufficiently honed. Now, it is time to consider the auxiliary ingredients for the foundation establishment pill. You must be mad for spirit stones. Supreme grade? Do you truly believe you are a core disciple of the alchemy peak? A supreme grade fasting pill? Preposterous. Who would waste their efforts refining a mere fasting pill to supreme grade quality? Buy it if you wish, or leave it. Those with a discerning eye will recognize its value. Shopkeeper, this hemostatic powder is truly supreme grade. Whether it is supreme or not, you will know once you try it. A divine medicine. Give me 2 bottles, no. Make it 5. I intend to hunt that ironback bear, and I was just worrying over a lack of quality medicine. A grand occasion, 100 low-grade spirit stones. This should suffice. The practice pills within my space are piled as high as a mountain. If I were to reveal them all, I could single-handedly collapse the economy of this market town. Step aside, make way. Official business of the alchemy peak. Who is it? Who is selling these pills here? You halt. How may I help you, senior brother? Did you refine this hemostatic powder yourself? This exquisite technique, such precise control of the furnace fires. From which peak do you hail? Under which master do you study? To answer the senior brother, these pills were found within a storage bag I stumbled upon in the rear mountains. I saw their quality was decent, so I brought them here to exchange for a few spirit stones to spend. As for who refined them, I truly have no idea. Merely found them, you say. Are there any more of these pills? I will purchase as many as you have. The price is negotiable. There are no more. No more. There were only these few dozen bottles, and they have all been sold. A pity. I wonder which grandmaster's work this was. To sell them like this is a waste of heavenly treasures. Wang Cai, let's go. This is no place to linger. We are returning to the fields. I shall not descend from the mountain again for at least half a year, even if my life depended on it. Divine Soul. For one at the Qi refinement stage, this is a qualitative transformation. The once veiled world has become incomparably clear. I can even perceive the rhythmic breathing of every seedling's roots and feel the faint flow of moisture within the soil. Away with you, this is for the rice. Go and drink from the mountain spring over there. Xiao Tian, are you there? Your brother has come to visit you. Brother, wait, stop, not the waste. Hey, Xiao Tian, you look to be in excellent spirits. It seems you haven't slacked off much this past half year. Slacking off is also a form of cultivation. Brother, how did you find the time to come down the mountain? Do you no longer have to endure those beatings under the waterfall? Ha! Don't even mention it. I don't know what kind of madness has gripped Master lately. He stopped hitting me and is forcing me to learn embroidery instead. He claims it is to balance hardness with softness. These hands of mine are meant for wielding axes. How can they possibly hold an embroidery needle? Look, this is what I stayed up all night embroidering. Mandarin ducks playing in water. Master says I have innate wisdom. Brother, you call this mandarin ducks? I thought it was 2 wild boars that had fallen into a swamp and drowned. What do you lot know? This is called artistic conception. Master said this is to make my mind as meticulous as a strand of hair. The reason he is putting us through such trouble is to prepare for the opening of the 5 Elements Fallen Star Realm in 2 years. The 5 Elements Fallen Star Realm? Yes, that is a medium-sized secret realm that only opens once every few decades. It is said that there are even opportunities for nascent soul formation within it. However, it is exceedingly dangerous inside. Not only will there be geniuses from various sects, but there are also all sorts of bizarre formations and demonic beasts. If I rely solely on brute force, I will be nothing more than a target once I enter. Therefore, I must practice this embroidery to master my strength. Enough of these frustrating matters. Oh, Wang Sai, come here. Give me a hug, haha. Why are you running? I brought you something delicious. It's the femur of a second-rank demonic beast, a thunderstorm bear. I saved it especially for you last night. Look at him. He's nothing but skin and bones now. Xiao Tian, have you been mistreating him? Why does he look even smaller than last time? Brother, he is just puffy, not thin. Nonsense. To be able to eat is a blessing. Wang Sai, eat more and grow strong. In the future, if anyone dares to bully Xiao Tian, you bite them. If you can't bite through, then use this bone to bash them. Yes, bite it just like that. Right, I brought a good thing for you as well. Take it. What kind of poison is this? Ah, what poison? This is a bone-breaking pill, a secret medicine of the Tyrant Body Peak, specifically for body cultivators in the Iron Bone realm. After taking one, your bones will feel a numbing itch for 3 days, and then they will become a degree harder. I exchanged this month's contribution points for these. I couldn't even bring myself to use them. I saved 3 for you. Brother, I am a spirit cultivator. Why would I take this? I cannot forge iron bones. I know you cannot. But your physique is far too fragile. When a body cultivator takes this, it tempers their bones. Though it may be painful for a spirit cultivator, it will still strengthen your sinews and frame. It will grant you a bit more resilience. If you encounter danger in the future and cannot outrun them, at least you can endure a few more blows, buying yourself a better chance to call for help. Thank you, brother. I will take them. I will certainly train myself until I am thick-skinned and tough. That's the spirit. All right, I cannot stay long. I must return to my embroidery. Ah, when will these days ever come to an end? By the way, tell Wang Sai to gnaw on that bone sparingly. The lightning energy within it is potent. Tell him not to chip a tooth. Rest assured, his bite is exceptionally strong. Something is amiss. Most of the medicinal ingredients match, but there is a peculiar, pungent scent within this pill. It is a core medicinal catalyst, the kind that stimulates the bone marrow and blood to induce intense pain. However, I cannot identify exactly what it is. You damn dog, did you sneakily eat a lightning striker? Lightning struck bone? No, that is not it. These are bone fragments that have been repeatedly tempered by lightning fire. I understand now. The core catalyst for the bone-breaking pill is actually the marrow essence left behind after being refined by lightning fire. Wang Sai, where did you find this? Stop playing dead. This is our ticket to a fortune. This determines whether you will feast on delicacies every single day. 10 pounds of soy-braised bones. No, 20 pounds. This is the disposal grounds for the failed pill laboratory of Tyrant Body Peak. That lot from Tyrant Body Peak are nothing but boars with crude alchemy techniques. They frequently trigger furnace explosions, resulting in an abundance of waste. This is no mere dumping ground. This is clearly my raw materials warehouse. If I simply collect these bone fragments and purify them, I can refine bone-breaking pills of even higher quality than those of Tyrant Body Peak. Good dog, you truly are a good dog. When we return, I shall prepare 20 pounds of soy-braised bones for you. Stop digging, stop. There is too much here for us to carry in one trip. Besides, it is too conspicuous. We must take our time. Tonight, we shall only take a few bags to test the waters. Who would have thought that this pile of refuse would, in the future, forge a peerless powerhouse who attains sainthood through the physical body, and an invincible divine hound capable of crushing the artifacts of the heavens between its teeth. Ghost Valley Furnace, it is time to feast. It is effective, as expected. This furnace can not only increase the pill refinement success rate, but also evolve by consuming the medicinal toxins. The improved formula for the bone-breaking pill is complete. Wang Sai, keep watch in the woods outside. Do not wander off. Top-grade blood-stanching powder. 50 spirit stones per bottle. No bargaining. I will take all the high-quality medicines. Old Zhang, how much for this book? 100 spirit stones. This is a unique ancient manuscript. Records countless secrets. 5 stones. It is merely knowledge. 50. I can go no lower. 5. Take it or leave it. Deal. These 5 spirit stones were a waste of money. Deceptive trash. I want a refund. These illustrations look like a tangle of earthworms, though I suppose it is worth a laugh. One must wonder if the author lacked paper in the latrine and used a bamboo slip for it. This trash book was a massive loss. The verdict is in. As for the truth hidden by the ink stains within its pages, born in a place of temporal chaos, a source of both fortune and calamity, this is its proper use. At this moment, it is wedged quietly beneath a table leg, waiting for the day it might once again see the light of day. Sometimes the truth is right beneath one's feet. It is only that you have treated it as a mere stepping stone. Who is it? Wailing like a mourner in the middle of the night. Senior brother Ning, it is I, Zhang Ergo. Open the door quickly, something has happened. Senior brother, you have been targeted. Zhao Kuo's brother, Zhao Gang, that scoundrel from the law enforcement disciples, has always been envious of you. Regarding that plot of land capable of growing top-grade spirit rice, I heard he finally found an opportunity. What opportunity? I heard a deacon from Danfeng discovered a top-grade medicinal pill tainted with yin-fian demonic qi. Zhao Gang somehow caught wind of the matter. He intends to use this as a pretext. He is currently leading a group toward your location. They claim someone reported you for harboring contraband and suspected collusion with demonic cultivators. There is worse. On my way here, I caught sight of that Danfeng deacon. He seemed to be heading this way as well. He held a compass in his hand, muttering incantations under his breath. Senior brother, do you think Zhao Gang has gone mad? How could he involve the people of Danfeng? A Danfeng deacon is coming as well, holding a compass. That is a tracking compass. It seems the sinister energy within that top-grade blood-stanching powder truly caught Danfeng's attention. They followed the trail and have reached this vicinity. Zhao Gang comes to seize land, while Danfeng comes to seek treasure. These two groups are set to converge in my small courtyard tonight. Senior brother, you must go into hiding immediately. Though I know you have not colluded with demonic cultivators, that Zhao Gang is ruthless and cruel. If he plants contraband in your house to frame you, you are finished. Hide? Why should I hide? An upright man does not fear a crooked shadow. I have diligently farmed for the sect. On what grounds would they arrest me? That scent, at first whip, it truly does resemble yin-fian demonic qi. Ergu, you have my thanks. Leave now before you are dragged into this. Remember to spread the word at the market tomorrow. Tell them that a poor soul from our laborer peak was miserably victimized by a dog. Victimized by a dog. Very well, senior brother. Take care, Wang Kai. Stop sleeping. Someone is coming to cause trouble. You had better be sharp. The source of the frigid energy is nearby. With the Hallmaster's backing, as long as I uncover the contraband, it will be final. Even if your core disciple brother arrives, it will be of no use. When that time comes, it will be simple for my men to occupy that land. Danfeng seeks treasure, while the law enforcement team seeks evidence. Since they have all come, let us play a little game. Wang Kai, hide your bone. When that crowd enters, you shall be responsible for one thing. Remember, it must be convincing. It must be shocking. Law enforcement is handling a case. Ling Tian, get out here right now. Senior brother Zhao, why have you come in the dead of night? Is there some official business? Enough nonsense. Someone reported you for possessing contraband and suspected collusion with demonic cultivators. The deacons of the law enforcement hall are here under orders to search. A search? According to sect rules, a law enforcement hall search of an outer disciple's residence requires a warrant from the hallmaster. You have nothing but empty words. Search, even if you have to dig 3 feet into the ground, find it. Senior brother Zhao, if you find nothing, we shall have to speak with the hallmaster about this matter. Wait until you are in the law enforcement hall's dungeon before you speak. There is demonic energy here. Excellent, Ling Tian. We have caught you red-handed. What else do you have to say? Possessing demonic artifacts is a capital offense. Those are my personal belongings, not demonic artifacts. You want to seize evidence? You are courting death. This? Could it be that special material used for refining top-grade hemostatic powder? Who goes there? Pill Peak is conducting business. Bystanders, withdraw. Deacon Liu, this is a prisoner the law enforcement hall intends to seize. We were the ones who uncovered this contraband. Impudence. This item involves the secrets of Pill Peak. I think you've gone mad trying to claim credit. Begone. This is the demonic artifact? My dog recently had an upset stomach. These are just the medicinal dregs I prepared for his digestion. And here are the bones he didn't finish. Ling Tian, you dare toy with me? Stop, Zhao Gang. Is this the evidence you spoke of? Claiming a pile of medicinal dregs is a demonic artifact? Get out of here. Consider yourself lucky, kid. I'll be filing a complaint against you at the law enforcement hall. Sigh. A fine performance. Come, little treasure, it's time to eat. Ha ha ha, what, rebelling? Scram! You want to eat your master? Lord Bamboo is mighty. Lord Bamboo is domineering. Big brother, not the face. The name of the technique is still the 5-element seal, but the contents have been radically transformed. The first level, the Qi condensation chapter, every word is incomparably clear, as if branded into the depths of my soul. However, the second level, the foundation establishment chapter, is shrouded in a thick, heavy mist. So, it wasn't that my natural talent was deficient. It was that my previous cultivation techniques were too pathetic. With this true 5-element seal, combined with Lord Bamboo, who specializes in humbling the defiant, if anyone dares provoke me in the future, I shall give them a taste of my bamboo staff when they least expect it. A blessing in disguise. It seems I can finally use this furnace for alchemy without worry. With Lord Bamboo protecting me, the situation remains under control. A villain like Zhao Gang will surely keep his eyes fixed on me. Although those from Pill Peak have been repelled for now, I cannot return to the marketplace for the time being. Especially the hemostatic powder, I absolutely cannot sell it anymore. Though it brings in quick profits, it is far too ostentatious. I must change my approach. Medicines for human consumption are easily investigated, but what about for dogs? As long as I make the spirit-devouring pill my flagship product, who would bother investigating someone selling animal feed? Furthermore, the consumption rate is high, ensuring many returning customers. If the effects are potent, it will be a goldmine of steady, immense profit. This is the branch that fell from the spatial mother bamboo, my divine immortal's leg-striking rod of physics. Ever since I reached the entry level of the 5 Elements Art Plus, I seem to have developed a faint resonance with it. When I grasp it, I can feel a slumbering vitality within, vast as the boundless sea. It has mutated. It truly has mutated. The plant is short and sturdy, its stalk as thick as a young sapling. The leaves are thick, gray, and serrated. The color is a dark crimson, as if it has gorged itself on fresh blood. What it radiates is no longer gentle spiritual chi, but a rich, violent, and even feral blood chi. This blood chi is far too turbulent. It is unsuitable for spirit cultivators. However, for body cultivators, this is an unparalleled tonic. Body cultivators cultivate their chi and blood. They temper their physical forms. Consuming this would surely be more invigorating than any medicinal pill. From now on, this plot shall be called the Blood Jade Field, and this rice shall be known as Blood Jade Rice. The potency is too overwhelming. Even my small frame at the chi condensation stage can barely withstand it. It seems this can only be consumed by a powerhouse with iron bones like Big Brother. Thunderfire flavored potent spirit devouring pill. While humans cannot consume this, it will pose no problem for dogs. It is just that I may disappoint you this year. Oh, how so? This purple jade rice is indeed. This is the first year I have attempted to plant this rank 2 spirit grain. As it turns out, the soil's foundation could not quite keep pace. Coupled with the heavy rains recently and my own lack of mastery, the total harvest was a mere 1,000 caddies. 1,000 caddies? Only 1,000 caddies from 5 mu of land? That is a yield of barely 200 per mu. Please, do not be hasty. Although the quantity is somewhat lacking, I believe the quality is quite acceptable. This is top-grade purple jade rice. You brat, you call this merely acceptable? Heh, perhaps it is because the yield was so low that the nutrients within the soil were concentrated into these few grains. This is what one calls the essence of the harvest. Look at me, I have lost quite a few hairs just to cultivate these few bags of rice, as if I would believe your nonsense. If losing a few hairs could produce top-grade goods, then if I went completely bald, would I not be able to grow immortal elixirs? Very well, the essence of the harvest indeed. Although the yield did not meet the requirement, the quality is more than enough to compensate for it. I shall calculate this at the top-grade price, 1 contribution point per caddy, and I shall grant you an additional 50 points as a bonus. This is exactly the result I was looking for. By the way, what of the remaining 10 mu of land? Weren't you planting supplementary herbs? I planted some white jade ginseng and hibiscus heart. But medicinal herbs grow slowly. It has only been half a year. They have not yet fully matured. I merely pulled a few poorly growing stalks for you to inspect. Not bad at all. Though they are still young, their appearance and quality are absolutely first-rate. These seedlings have been nurtured well. Once they mature at the end of the year, you will surely make a fortune in pills. Inner disciple Su Qingfeng of the Peak comes by master's command to meet junior brother Ling Tian. The fish has taken the bait. Wang Kai, put away that wretched look of yours. Act a bit more cold and aloof for me. Senior brother Su, your presence graces my humble abode. Please forgive me for not greeting you sooner. Junior brother Lin is far too polite. I have taken the liberty of visiting today because of those stalks of white jade ginseng that Deacon Huang sent to the Alchemy Peak. That sort of top-grade white jade ginseng, warm as jade with restrained medicinal properties, is exactly what my master, Perfected Yunhe, urgently requires. I heard from Deacon Huang that you were the one who grew them. Indeed, I was simply lucky. The feng shui of this land is quite nourishing. Luck? Junior brother Lin, let us speak plainly. Producing a single top-grade spirit herb might be attributed to luck, but producing several at once, that is true capability. I wonder if it would be convenient for junior brother to show me your herb garden? Of course it is. This way, senior brother. Although not every single one is top-grade, the rate of top-grade growth is extraordinarily high. Senior brother this, junior brother, rest assured. I have come on behalf of the Alchemy Peak Master. As long as you can provide a steady supply of supplementary herbs of this quality, we shall pay you double the contribution points. Furthermore, for every top-grade auxiliary herb provided, I will grant you an additional bonus of 5 mid-grade spirit stones. Senior brother Su, what do you think? To be honest, I encountered an eccentric senior outside the eastern capital. That elder felt that fate had brought us together. Upon learning I was a spirit plant farmer, he gave me several pointers regarding the methods of cultivation. However, the senior instructed me that I am strictly forbidden from revealing his location or tracks. So, that is how it is. In that case, does this senior possess a title or a name? Perhaps he does. But your junior brother is unaware of it. The elder never spoke his name, only telling me to call him the farmer. The farmer? Very well, junior brother Lin, how about this? Our alchemy peak can grant you the title of a specially appointed spirit plant master of the alchemy peak. Your senior brother is also aware that you have encountered some trouble recently. As long as you do not violate the sect's regulations, the alchemy peak can surely guarantee your safety. Since this is for the sake of the Cloud Crane Peak Master's pill refinement and recovery, then this disciple shall risk the possibility of being scolded by that senior and accept your offer. Splendid. This is your command medallion and the deposit. Junior brother Lin, from this day forward we are on the same side. Senior brother Su Qingfeng of the Alchemy Peak visited Ling Tian and even granted him the Alchemy Peak special medallion. It appears they have reached some sort of agreement. Damn it. With that medallion in his possession, I cannot lay a finger on him within the sect. Since I cannot act within the sect, I shall wait for an opportunity outside. Keep a close eye on him. As soon as he dares to take a single step outside the sect, he has finally emerged from seclusion. Brother Xiao Tian. Not bad, kid. It has been half a year and your physique has become quite sturdy. You can even withstand 10% of my strength when I am holding back. 10%? Brother, you are showing off a bit much. Haha, I am merely telling the truth. Master threw me into the Myriad Beast Valley for seclusion these past 6 months. I spent every day sparring with those stone golems. If I hadn't grown sturdy, I would have been beaten to death long ago. Right, I heard you came looking for me several times recently. Yes, but you were in seclusion every time. It just so happens that I have saved a collection of good items for you this time. Incredible. These are even more nourishing than the ones you gave me last time. You could say that, and there is also this after-dinner dessert. This quality. This is even better than the master's private stash. Xiao Tian, was this refined by that friend of yours again? What exactly is the background of that mysterious friend of yours? Indeed, big brother, stop asking. If you must know, it is simply fate. Quickly consume it and see the effects. Exhilarating. My strength has increased by at least 10%. With these medicinal pills and blood rice, I am confident I can charge toward the golden body realm within a year. Alright, I must return. Master requires my return. I must practice the rock-crushing palm for an additional 3 shiken. If I am late, I will face the cane again. Good luck, brother. I will prepare more supplies for you here. When brothers are of one mind, their strength can cut through gold. We stand together, brother. As warm and smooth as jade. The medicinal power is contained and does not dissipate. There is even a faint resonance of innate wood spirit chi. This is simply a perfect auxiliary medicine. Qingfeng, are you certain that an outer sect disciple named Ling Tian grew these in such quantities? Master, it is absolutely certain. Although not every stock is of this quality, the rate of top-grade specimens has indeed reached 10%. Furthermore, he claims an elderly man who called himself a simple farmer instructed him to plant them. A man of eccentric temperament and tattered appearance. A junior brother claiming to be a farmer. What is your take on this? This description reminds me of 100 years ago, when I had the honor of following the Supreme Elder to pay homage to the Great Sect. I met the legendary spirit plant master, Venerable Kumu. The Great Sect's Venerable Kumu was similarly unkempt. He loved nothing more than traveling the mortal world in jest. If it truly were that personage who gave Ling Tian a few pointers. But wait, why would Ling Tian be granted such a fortuitous encounter? Could it be that the Tianyi sect has some ulterior motive? This is no longer a matter our alchemy peak can decide. Since it involves the Tianyi sect, we must immediately report this to the sect master. Junior brother Chang Gang, what are you implying? That behind the outer sect disciple named Ling Tian, there may stand a senior from the Taiyi sect. It is not just possible, it is highly probable. If it were not so, how could a mere brat at the 5th level of chi condensation possibly cultivate such divine objects? Could they be using these small favors to lull us into a false sense of security while harboring other schemes? Senior brother Pei, please remain calm. If they truly harbored ill intent, why go through the trouble of contacting a farming outer sect disciple? A direct approach would surely be swifter. You must realize that the Taiyi sect is a rank 5 sect. Even with the full strength of our entire sect, we could not hope to budge them. Then what do you suggest we do? Should we simply allow a person of unknown identity to have free contact with our disciples? Gong Chang, I believe that not only should we refrain from investigating him, but we must also give him ample face. We must use Ling Tian as an intermediary to appease this senior. Once everyone has finished speaking, the sect's security cannot be overlooked, but junior brother Shinzan's point is also valid. When facing an unknown powerhouse, acting rashly is a path to certain death. This seat has already swept the entire sect with my divine sense, yet found nothing. I sense no trace of any powerful aura. Therefore, this matter cannot be resolved through force. Since he wishes to remain hidden, we shall feign ignorance. However, tomorrow we must take control of this lead. Chang Gung, that special appointment you arranged was a wise move. Continue with it, and even increase the stakes. Furthermore, since he has received guidance from that senior, let him display his capabilities for all to see. Send word to the outer sect. Instruct Ling Tian to hold a lecture at the Spirit Reishi Hall. Sharing his insights on Spirit Reishi is in accordance with the sect master's decree. This fur carries an electrical charge. If crafted into a brush to scribe lightning talismans, their power would surely double. Ling Tian. Deacon Huang, this is a joyous occasion. An outer sect elder just delivered a message in person. He stated that the sect master himself has heard of your exploits, and specifically appointed you to hold a lecture at the Spirit Reishi Hall tomorrow. You are to share your experience with all the Spirit Reishi farmers of the sect. Deacon, this might be inappropriate. My meager cultivation. How could I dare make a fool of myself before my seniors? What if I fail? What is there to fear? You have the sect master's backing. Furthermore, there are rewards. If you perform well, you will not only earn contribution points but also gain great prestige within the sect. From now on, your renown within the Guiyuan sect will be unparalleled. I am the last person who wants to be in the spotlight. But since matters have come to this, there is no avoiding it. Very well, I shall do my best not to embarrass myself. Wang Sai, stop playing around. Tomorrow you're coming with me to put on a show. We're going to make a massive profit from this. My heavens, why are you still idling here? The hour has arrived and everyone is waiting. I'm coming. Let's go. Wang Sai, follow me to impart some knowledge. He's here, that farming genius has arrived. Ha ha ha, so this is the so-called genius? He doesn't look particularly bright. Likely just a stroke of luck. Senior and junior brothers, senior and junior sisters. Good morning to you all. Thanks to the sect master's benevolence, I have been granted the opportunity to share some of my humble experience. Humble? I think you are merely seeking attention. Do you even understand what Spirit Reishi is? Do you have any grasp of pharmacology? Stop misleading the disciples and get off the stage. Senior brother, we are cultivators. The Spirit Reishi we cultivate are beings possessed of spirituality. Since they possess a spirit, one must approach them with sincerity. We must use love to reach them. Influence them with love. Do you think you are coddling a child? Preposterous, utterly preposterous. Then I shall perform a live demonstration. I will show you the meaning of a devotion of love. Attendants, bring the equipment. Oh, little grass, dear little grass. Why are you so distressed? Is it for lack of water, or perhaps a lack of sweetness? Heavens, it actually worked. This is miraculous. Though his voice is grating, the results are truly extraordinary. You are always so gentle. Senior brother Zhao, even this rejuvenation grass is moved to tears. Are you not moved? This is some form of sorcery. However, this technique is quite taxing on the voice and consumes much energy. If any junior brothers or sisters have any unique seeds, or perhaps unidentified ore fragments and the like, you may bring them forward for me to appraise. In return, I can give you private instruction and offer guidance on the art of melody. I have some. These are a few unknown seeds I obtained previously. I've planted them for years, but they never sprouted. Please have a look, of course. Although these seeds look like mere stones, they are actually, spirit seeds with great potential. Leave them with me. I shall use the power of love to influence them for you. Ha ha ha, senior brother Lin. This is a 5-colored stone I found while mining. I offer it to you as tuition. And this is a fragmented jade slip I scavenged from some ruins. Senior brother Lin, I have a pouch of unknown powder here. Ha ha ha, this is a massive windfall. These junior brothers and sisters are truly and endearingly simple-minded. Smell this. They claim this is an ancestral starfate iron from beyond the heavens, capable of forging divine weapons. Now smell this one. That senior brother said this is an immortal seed, a product of an ancient ruin. The embryo inside has already turned to ash. Even as a dried specimen, it is far too hideous to look upon. Hey, you wretched dog, stealing my things again? You're even gnawing on this thing? Aren't you afraid of breaking your teeth? Although this mutt is a glutton, his palate is incredibly refined. The only things that can make him drool, aside from meat bones, are treasures containing unique energy. This strange fluctuation does not seem to be a mark of a cultivation technique. Instead, it resembles a cryptic hidden map. Once my soul power ascends several more levels, perhaps I will be able to unveil its true nature. It might be a treasure map left behind by some unfortunate senior. Perhaps his entire life's fortune is hidden there. This disciple saw it with his own eyes. That withered rejuvenation grass, under the influence of junior brother Lin's song, truly regained its vitality at a pace visible to the naked eye. In the end, its quality even surpassed its adrenal state. Although the melodic method junior brother Lin employs sounds somewhat peculiar, the results are undeniably real. The hundreds of disciples present can all testify to it. It was nothing more than a few crooked tricks. The true Tao of spirit plants, how could it be mastered simply by chanting a few deviant rhymes? In my estimation, it was likely some special spiritual fluid bestowed upon him by that mysterious senior that played the decisive role. That so-called melody was nothing but a smokescreen to deceive the eyes of others. Enough. There is no need to dwell on this. Qingfeng, you handled this matter well. As for the other task I entrusted to you, how go the preparations for the Wanbao auction to be held in Qingyun City in half a month? Reporting to Master, your disciple has already investigated the matter thoroughly through internal channels. It has been confirmed that the legendary remnant scroll of the ancient alchemy scripture will appear as one of the grand finale items of this auction. Good. That alchemical remnant scroll is of paramount importance to our alchemy peak. Perhaps it will allow us to achieve a breakthrough in our research regarding those several types of corpse-binding elixirs. For this auction, your martial Uncle Du will personally lead the delegation. You shall assist him. You must bring that remnant scroll back to me at all costs, as you command. Your disciple has a presumptuous request. I was thinking of bringing junior brother Ling Tian along to Qingyun City. Take him? Nonsense. Qingfeng, have you lost your mind? What kind of place do you think the Wanbao auction is? If anything were to happen to him, how would we answer to the senior backing him? Martial uncle, please appease your anger. Please, allow your disciple to explain. First, junior brother Ling possesses an extraordinarily keen eye. That stock of top-grade white jade ginseng he produced last time. Even Master was full of nothing but praise for it. Secondly, I feel that junior brother Ling's luck is exceptionally profound. Bringing him along might just grant us some unexpected fortune during this journey. Fortune? In the pursuit of cultivation and the Tao, one relies on their own absolute strength. What you say is a mere joke. Qingfeng, your desire to bring Ling Tian. I suspect there are reasons beyond these two. Master is wise indeed. Your disciple does indeed have a deeper consideration. At Qingfeng, you have truly matured. You no longer focus on immediate gains, but can see the grander scheme. Excellent, excellent. We shall proceed accordingly. Take Ling Tian with you, accord him the highest level of hospitality, and ensure his absolute safety throughout the journey. Should he lose so much as a single strand of hair, I shall hold you both solely responsible. Go at once and inform that boy. Tell him this is a mark of the high regard and nurturing both the sect and our Pill Peak have for him. Tell him to perform well on this journey and not to bring shame upon our Crimson Peak. This disciple obeys your command. Junior brother Lin, it is I, Su Qingfeng. I have come to share some grand tidings with you. Senior brother Su, what joyous occasion has you in such high spirits? Excellent news, junior brother. In a mere half-month, Qingyun City will host the decennial Myriad Treasures Auction. It is the grandest event in all of Qingyun Prefecture. An auction is a place for the prominent and powerful. What does it have to do with a mere spirit farmer like myself? Ah, junior brother, you couldn't be more wrong. It is rumored that a fragmented scroll of the ancient true insights of the alchemic Tao will surface at this auction. Master is determined to obtain it at any cost. Furthermore, beyond the alchemical recipes, there are many rare spirit herb seeds gathered from across the realms and various unknown curiosities. Master stated that since junior brother Lin possesses profound insight into spirit herbs and the medical arts, he has specially requested that you accompany us. You shall serve as the specially appointed treasure appraiser for Pill Peak. Senior brother Su, I fear this may be inappropriate. My cultivation is meager. The auction will be teeming with all sorts of people. I worry I might inadvertently bring trouble to Pill Peak. Fear not, the group will be led by Martial Uncle Du, the perfected Crimson Fire, a powerhouse of the Golden Core realm. Who would dare disrespect our Pill Peak? Moreover, my fellow senior brothers and I will ensure your absolute safety. But there is no one to tend to my fields while I am away. That is easily solved. I shall speak with Steward Huang and have him dispatch men to look after your fields. I guarantee that upon your return, not a single blade of grass will be out of place. Since this is the Peak Master's personal entrustment, it would be ungrateful of me to refuse further. To do so would be to lack appreciation for the honor bestowed upon me. Very well, I shall accompany you on this journey. Excellent. Make haste and prepare yourself, junior brother. We depart in 3 days. Boy, do not wander off. This city is a den of dragons and snakes. If you lose your life, there will be no one to collect your corpse. Understood. This disciple understands. Time to find Steward Liu. After all this time, that stout fellow must be desperate to see me. Sigh, why hasn't that old gentleman arrived yet? 2 years have passed, and my inventory has long since run dry. Every day, scions of the great families come to demand more goods, asking when that particular spirit wine will be available. I am being driven to the brink. Steward Liu, there is an old scavenger outside who claims he is here to reminisce with you. This is divine rice. 100,000 caddies? 50,000? As for the violet jade brew, I have 500 bottles for now. This is a new batch. Once it is gone, it is gone. Even the largest spirit rice firm in Qingyun City might not be able to produce such a vast quantity of rank 2 spirit rice in an entire year. Exquisite, truly peerless. The purity of the spiritual energy in this violet jade rice is thrice that of the common rank 2 rice found on the market. If we market this as tribute rice from a secret realm, it will fetch at least 15 low-grade spirit stones per caddy. As for the blood jade rice, a holy treasure for body cultivators, we shall employ scarcity tactics. Even at 50 low-grade spirit stones, people would fight to claim it. As for the spirit-devouring pills, 2 or 3 mid-grade spirit stones per bottle would be a generous friendship price. Venerable Elder, my apologies for the wait. After much careful deliberation among our council, we offer 5 low-grade spirit stones per caddy for the violet jade rice, and 20 per caddy for the blood jade rice. A bottle of vitality-sustaining pills for 1 mid-grade spirit stone. Everything has been settled using mid-grade spirit stones, exactly as you requested. It comes to a total of 15,500 mid-grade spirit stones. What do you think? It is almost exactly as my family's patriarch anticipated. Lord Wang is indeed a fair man. Then it is settled. You are truly a straightforward man, old brother. Here are 16,000 mid-grade spirit stones. The extra 500 stones are a token of my appreciation. Use them to buy yourself some wine, old man. The transaction is complete. How much longer this business can be sustained will depend on fate and matters of security. There is also the matter of the discarded seeds my patriarch asked everyone to keep an eye out for. And certainly, rest easy, elder. If even a whisper of this leaks out within Qingyun City, I Wang shall twist off my own head and let you kick it like a ball. As for the seeds and jade slips, we shall most certainly collect them. Wealth at last. With this sum, I no longer have to be so frugal when refining pills or conducting research. Here your reward. From now on, you shall have a limitless supply of meat and bones. Have you heard? Manager Qian has obtained a batch of divine rice called Secret Realm Tribute Rice. Eating it can nourish one's appearance and preserve beauty. That is not all. I also heard there is a type of ancient dragon blood rice that is a sacred treasure for body cultivators. I have been stuck at the 3rd layer of body tempering for years. I am counting on this to achieve a breakthrough. Forget it. I heard the supply of that ancient dragon blood rice is limited. Only 100 caddies a day, sold to the highest bidder. Fellow Taoists, esteemed fairies, thank you for your long wait. A great sect discovered 2 types of long-lost spirit rice within an ancient secret realm. Our humble establishment was fortunate enough to purchase a small amount. This is the purple sunset immortal rice. Regular consumption can cleanse the meridians, nourish one's beauty, and make the skin like jade, ensuring eternal youth. Today's special price is 15 low-grade spirit stones per caddy. Each person is limited to 10 caddies. 15 stones, that's highway robbery. Give me 10 caddies. I must buy it before my old mother arrives. And this variety is even more extraordinary. This is the Crimson Dragon Blood Rice, born from the essence of ancient dragon blood, a sacred treasure for body cultivators. A savior for those with depleted blood and ki. Due to limited production, only 100 caddies are sold daily to the highest bidders. The starting price is 50 low-grade spirit stones per caddy. I bid 55, 60, I'll take all 100 caddies. I'll pay 70, 80. Manager Liu, I'll pay 5 mid-grade spirit stones for a bottle, and that divine beast fodder, I'll give 5 stones. No, 6. My family's Gale Eagle is on the verge of a breakthrough. Its success depends on this. Young masters, it is not that I refuse to sell. It is truly that these 9 revolutions longevity divine pills are far too precious. That senior mentioned he can only spare 10 bottles a day. The reservations are already backed up until next month. I don't care. I want it today. My father is the vice commander of the city guard. If you refuse to sell to me, I will have him come and shut your shop down. Oh, Miss Li, perhaps we can settle it like this. I will take it upon myself to spare a bottle for you today. However, regarding this price, I must add a small fee for my labor. How much? Not much, only 10 mid-grade spirit stones. Why don't you just resort to highway robbery? There is no other way, I'm afraid. Miss Li, these medicinal pills are the only ones of their kind in the entire city. If you do not purchase them, young Master Wang and young Master Sun are already lining up behind you. Ha ha ha, it is a feeding frenzy out there. The Zixia immortal rice from the Sitong grain merchant is said to have reached a staggering price of 20 low-grade spirit stones. Indeed. Furthermore, there is no supply despite the demand. It is simply impossible to acquire. Boss Qian and his associates truly are marketing geniuses. Zixia immortal rice, red dragon blood rice, 9 revolution beast god pill. Quite the names they have chosen. Is junior brother Lin awake? I am up. Please enter, senior brother. Junior brother, change into these robes. Tonight we represent the prestige of Pill Peak. Understood, senior brother. These robes are truly magnificent. Senior brother, do you think I look well in these robes? Not bad at all. With your bearing, junior brother, you truly look like an elite of our Pill Peak. Fellow cultivators, welcome to this auction. I bid 1,000 mid-grade spirit stones. I bid 1,100 mid-grade spirit stones. This sword looks bright, but is the glare not a bit too blinding? Junior brother has a point. This sword is flashy but unsubstantial. Truly it is a low-tier item. Why is this bottle green? It looks like poison. Is it even edible? Junior brother is truly observant. 500 years is decent. It can be used to refine longevity elixirs. I bid 2,000 mid-grade spirit stones. Martial uncle, wait a moment. What is it? Look there. Why does the root of this lingji have a black vein? It looks like a moldy mantu. Could it be rotten? It is corpse poison. This lingji grew within an ancient tomb. The poison has already seeped into its core. If used for alchemy, the consequences would be dire. Boy, not bad. You have a keen eye. To spot such a hidden flaw at a glance. Hey, it was merely luck, martial uncle. Did I not say junior brother Lin has exceptional insight? Our next item is a 600-year-old heavenly yuan fruit. This fruit is a primary ingredient for refining golden core elixirs. Although an unknown petrified parasitic seed has sprouted within it, while it slightly affects the appearance, the medicinal potency remains untainted. The starting bid, the H, is certainly sufficient. It is just this growth. This is a rare treasure. To be able to use a Tianyuan fruit of such age as mere nourishment, it must be an even higher tier spirit rishi. Martial uncle, do you also believe this fruit is deficient? No, this fruit is excellent. Indeed, if my eyes do not deceive me, the medicinal potency of that Tianyuan fruit can be preserved for at least another century without dissipating. Furthermore, martial uncle, I observe a faint trace of high-tier vitality stirring within this companion growth. Though it appears inanimate for now, it is highly probable that this is a spirit seed in its dormant state. A spirit seed? Whether for the sake of the Tianyuan fruit or this potential divine seed, I shall take this gamble. Since that is the case, I will trust you this once. I hope it is as you say, and it brings an earth-grade spirit herb seed to our sect. 6,000 mid-grade spirit stones. Take them. Since you claim this may be a spirit seed, I shall leave its cultivation in your hands. Do not disappoint me. I thank martial uncle for his trust. This disciple shall do his utmost. Junior brother, is this high-tier companion growth truly that extraordinary? It is indeed remarkable. If you can successfully nurture it, junior brother, you will be credited with a great service and receive rewards from the sect master himself. Ladies and gentlemen, the next auction item is a remnant scroll of the ancient insights into the true way of alchemy. To an alchemist, this is a priceless treasure. The starting bid is 1,000 high-grade spirit stones. Each increment must be at least 100, 1,100, 1,200, 1,300, 1,500, 2,500, 2,600, 3,000 high-grade spirit stones. It is over. I have no more funds. 3,000. This far exceeds Dan Feng's budget. Should I continue? With what? My life? 3,500. 4,000. Very well, the mountains do not move, and the rivers continue to flow. 4,000 going once, 4,000 going twice, sold at 4,000, so be it. What is fated to be will be. What is not fated, one should not force. Besides, that heavenly eye sect is nothing but trouble. It was wise of us not to wade into these murky waters. Martial uncle, someone is ambushing the mysterious figure from Private Box 3, the one who won the ancient alchemy scroll. Fortunately, we were unsuccessful. Had we won the bid, we would be the ones under assault right now. This is truly a blessing in disguise. This reflection array is incredibly difficult to overcome. One slight tremor of the hand and it will detonate. A peak mid-grade artifact? No. This is a heavily modified version. Lethal. It contains refined 5-element essence gold, giving it a hardness comparable to a high-grade treasure. It has been inscribed with a second-grade gravity array. A single strike from this axe weighs several thousand caddies. Most ingenious of all is this reflection array. Whoever strikes it shall feel the bite of their own power. What is all this shouting? You nearly frightened me to death. Take this and go grind your teeth on it. Brother Xiao Tian has arrived. Good heavens, is Elder Lei raising you like a demonic beast? Pretty much. But the medicinal pills and spiritual rice you gave Big Brother are still superior. By the way, my sect martial competition is about to begin. Here, take it. So heavy. This must weigh at least 3,000 jin. Try infusing it with spiritual energy. Xiao Tian. This table doesn't seem very sturdy. Take your axe and these pills and rice, and get out. If you don't make it into the top 10 of the competition, don't bother coming back to see me. And you're paying for my table. Understood, brother. I will definitely work hard. Next time, I'll bring you one that's even sturdier. Ha ha ha. What a foolish brother. But it seems the power of this axe is indeed formidable. The Seven Peaks martial competition is finally about to begin. I should go and join in the excitement as well. My apologies to everyone. In order to make room for that great ancestor, I have no choice but to let you all suffer a little grievance. Wang Cai, quickly, urinate all around this small spirit field. Don't let any D-rank demonic beasts come and cause trouble. It sprouted, it sprouted. Senior brother Su, come quickly. Where? It really has sprouted. Look, senior brother, though it looks quite hideous. Don't the patterns upon it seem to hold some profound mystery? I cannot see through it. This thing is a bit uncanny. Junior brother, wait a moment. I shall go and invite Master. Where is it? Where is that divine seed? Master, it is right here. This aura, within its ethereal purity, there is a hint of deathly stillness. Yet within that stillness, new life is being nurtured. This cycle of yin and yang is surely no ordinary thing. Senior brother, what on earth is this? If even two great experts from the alchemy peak cannot recognize it, it is either a true treasure or a common roadside weed. Elders, does this grass not look a bit too hideous? How about I pull it out and plant something more pleasing to the eye? Stop. Silence. Ugly. This is the great Tao expressed in simplicity. This is the natural concealment of a divine object. What do you know? Qingfeng, seal the valley. Do not let so much as a fly escape. Yes, senior brother. But what is this thing truly? Won't you give us a definitive answer? The more I look at it, the more it resembles that yin soul grass. But what, since you were the one who planted this divine seed, then what do you think it requires now to ensure its optimal growth? Reporting to the Peak Master, this disciple believes it may be hungry. Hungry? Dragon blood fertilizer? Earth spirit liquid? Or perhaps... Based on my previous observations, it seems quite fond of the waste produced by my dog, specifically, that which carries the aura of lightning and fire. Greetings, Sectmaster. My divine sense is actually unable to penetrate its root system. It seems to be enveloped by a natural barrier of spiritual energy, possessing incredible resilience. Moreover, do you feel it? The spiritual energy within this valley is slowly but resolutely converging toward it. What overbearing, devouring power. To possess such prestige while still so small, if it reaches maturity, it will be truly formidable. This is no ordinary specimen. It is at least at the peak of rank 4. It has even touched the threshold of rank 5. A spiritual object of this level, I fear only the Grand Elder, that old senior who has lived for a millennium, might recognize it. Ling Tian, was it you who planted this and brought it to life? Reporting to the sect master, it was indeed this disciple. I followed the method provided by that old senior. That old senior again? Did that senior mention what this object is? This disciple did ask sect master, but the senior refused to say. If he did not say, it only proves this item has an extraordinary origin. Since that is the case, This matter is beyond my judgment. Yunhee, go to the forbidden grounds in the back mountains. Take my command medallion and request the Grand Elder to emerge from his seclusion. The Grand Elder? That living fossil? He is at the peak of the nascent soul stage with very little longevity remaining. Unless it is a matter of life and death for the sect, he must not be disturbed. Go. I've overplayed my hand. This time I've truly overplayed my hand. Dao Xuan, what matter is so urgent that it disturbs my meditation? Grand Elder, please. Look at this. This is the spiral leaf, a radiant glow contained within 9 revolutions of life force. It is true. Dao Xuan, seal all information. Block all news immediately. Even if you must execute everyone who knows, not a single word must be leaked. This is the 9 revolutions soul returning grass. This is a rare spiritual herb monopolized by the 3 great holy lands. It is never sold to outsiders. If they learn we possess such a specimen, our Giyuan sect will face a catastrophic disaster. Grand Elder, what exactly is the use of this grass? It is the primary ingredient for the rank 5 deity transformation pill. Furthermore, it is a sacred object capable of repairing a damaged foundation and can even allow a nascent soul to reconstruct a physical body. With it, my cultivation, which has been stagnant for a century, has hope for a breakthrough. Our Giyuan sect may finally ascend to a rank 5 sect. We might even dominate this realm. But if news leaks, Dao Xuan, who is the master of such a divine object, where did it come from? Reply to the ancestor. It is this outer disciple, the lad Ling Tian. Ancestor, the seed of this divine herb, was discovered by Ling Tian at the Wanbao auction in Qingyun City. At the time, everyone believed it to be mere waste. Only he saw its extraordinary nature at a single glance. Oh, such a thing truly happened? Good. Furthermore, the method for its transplantation and cultivation was his own original creation. Aside from him, I fear no one else could possibly tend to this divine medicine. Lad, your name is Ling Tian, correct? Not bad, you have a bright future. Ancestor. Is this herb very valuable? How many contribution points can I trade it for? Haha. Heaven has granted my Giyuan sect a monumental opportunity. Heaven blesses this old man. Heaven blesses the Giyuan sect. Good child indeed. Contribution points are for the other disciples. From this day forward, you are a great merit holder of our Guiyuan sect. Disciple Dao Xuan, as of today, Ling Tian's status shall be equal to that of an elder. This valley is hereby declared a restricted zone. Aside from the 2 of us and Ling Tian, no one is permitted to enter without authorization. Furthermore, this boy's cultivation resources are to be provided at the highest possible grade. Even if he desires the stars in the sky, you must find a way to pluck them for him. Understood, Supreme Elder. This disciple has something to say, though I know not if it is appropriate. Speak freely. Anything can be said. There is no need for hesitation. Before that senior left, he mentioned that if I were to travel to the 5 elements falling star realm, it would enhance my spiritual luck and assist in the cultivation of this herb. Also, my brother Ling Shan might occasionally come to visit me. I wonder if an exception can be made. Your brother's aptitude is significant. Allow this seat to reflect before reaching a decision. How is it? Heavens, I beg of you? They must believe my explanation regarding this field. Otherwise, I will never be able to achieve foundation establishment. With people watching me every day, I cannot accomplish anything. My medicinal ingredients are all prepared. I cannot wait indefinitely. Regarding the 2 matters the lad raised, what are your thoughts? The first matter, allowing Ling Shan to visit. This seat believes it to be feasible. Ling Tian is young, after all. To be suddenly confined, he will inevitably harbor resentment. Using the bonds of kinship to soothe him will allow him to focus on nurturing the medicine for the sect with a peaceful mind. At the same time, we shall secretly elevate Ling Shan's treatment within the sect. Let him know that our sect never fails those who have rendered great service. Seconded, agreed. Then it is settled. However, Ling Tian must be strictly cautioned. He is forbidden from revealing anything regarding the 9 revolutions soul-returning grass. You may say it is also for his brother's own benefit. Ensuring he keeps his mouth shut is the key. Yes. As for the second matter, the journey to the secret realm, the lad said it was instructed by the old cultivator that going to the 5 elements falling star realm could enhance his spiritual luck. What do you all think? Sect Master, Supreme Martial Uncle. Actually, I believe we can allow Martial Nephew Su Qingfeng to participate as well. Su Qingfeng, in your opinion, how should we proceed? Martial Uncle, Qingfeng was raised by Senior Brother Li. Senior Brother Li understands his character best. Qingfeng possesses a pure and honest heart. Though he is occasionally a bit pedantic, this old man guarantees his absolute loyalty to the sect. Very well, then it is settled. Let Qingfeng accompany him to the secret realm. Tell Qingfeng that this is not merely a trial but a vital escort mission. We await your orders. Xiaotian, the 7 Peaks martial competition begins tomorrow. So soon? And what of that Zhao Gang? Is he still acting up? That bastard is insufferably arrogant right now. He managed to obtain a top-grade offensive magical treasure from somewhere. He even declared that he intends to cripple me on the arena stage. Cripple you? Perfect. We shall settle both the new and old scores together. Brother, take this. This is an upgraded version. I added a little something extra inside. It does not merely reflect damage. It can also absorb the opponent's spiritual energy and convert it for your own use. If that Zhao Gang dares to use underhanded tricks against you, shove this mirror right in his face. This energy-draining technique is quite devious, but I like it. Very well, you may go. I have matters to attend to tomorrow. Though I cannot be there in person, I shall support you in spirit. Regardless, do not hold back. Give him a ruthless beating. If you cannot best him fairly, use underhanded means to take him down. Survival is the first priority. Venting your anger comes second. Understood, Xiao Tian? Rest assured, I am going to teach him a proper lesson this time. The sect leader has arrived. I have come to inform you. The journey to the secret realm has been approved by the Supreme Elder. You need not participate in the competition this time. You shall head out alongside Qingfeng directly, acting as a specially appointed spirits master. Remember, safety is paramount. Truly, sect leader, I wish to watch the Seven Peaks martial competition today to cheer for my brother. Is that permitted? It is not. The fewer people you interact with now, the better. After all, this matter is of grave importance. Though you cannot attend in person, this heaven viewing mirror can connect to the Yanwu Arena's image recording formation. A live broadcast, sect leader. You see, this heaven viewing mirror is quite large. Perhaps you could provide a better way to carry it? Enough. Stop staring. Your eyes are practically popping out of your head. This is a storage ring I used in my younger years. It contains a space of 100 zhong. Though not vast, it is enough for you to store your junk. Take it. Many thanks for the reward, sect leader. The sect leader is truly generous. Sigh, there are far too many people. I can't see a thing. Is that not Brother Shan? Brother Shan. Big Brother Ling Shan. Look here, it's Bao Da Hai. Brother Shan, it really is you. I haven't seen you in years. With a build like yours, were you raised on the meat of demonic beasts? Something like that. How have you been these past few years? Just getting by. I was assigned to the array peak. I don't understand formations, so I can only do menial labor. By the way, where's Brother Tian? Why haven't I seen him? Oh, Xiao Tian. He is in seclusion. He has been busy researching new varieties lately. He cannot come out. I see. Then when there is an opportunity, take me to see him. I've missed him. Of course, definitely. That is Zhang Feng. It really is him. This fellow has done quite well for himself. He actually managed to advance. He is even an inner disciple of the Alchemy Peak. The match is over. Zhang Feng is the victor. Zhang Feng. Ling Shan. Bao Da Hai. Long time no see. Indeed, it has been a long time. That was a brilliant display just now. It was merely a stroke of luck. I still need to prepare for the next round. I shall take my leave first. This fellow is as unsociable as ever. Perhaps he is under a great deal of pressure. After all, he is on a lone peak. The competition is fierce. Come, let us go watch the matches. Senior brother, although your physical cultivation has made your skin thick, against my divine speed talisman and exploding flame talisman you might not. You talk too much. What Vajra body, what iron sand. Damn it! Big Brother Shen is truly mighty. He doesn't even use spells, he just crashes through with his physical body. See that? That is my big brother. Hill Peak's Zhang Feng versus Sword Peak's Ye Hong. That is one of the top 5 geniuses of Sword Peak's current generation. It is said she has already comprehended a nascent form of sword intent. Although Zhang Feng is decent, his chances against Yi Hong are slim. Disciple of Pill Peak, you should concede. I do not wish to harm you, please lighten me. Too slow. Stubborn and foolish. I lost. Are you alright? If you lost, you lost. That boy from Sword Peak is a monster. Losing to him is no disgrace. Besides, your dual swords merging move was quite impressive. It's time. Have we finally crossed paths? Big brother, be careful. I want to see how that grandson, Zhao Gang, humiliates himself today. Zhao Gang, I heard this fellow recently achieved a breakthrough to the late stage of Foundation establishment. Junior brother Lingshan might be in danger. Danger? Senior brother. Just watch. The one in danger today isn't my brother. Lingshan, I'd expect Mektu to actually make it to this round. Today, before the entire sect, I will cripple your limbs. I'll let that farmer brother of yours see the consequences of offending me, Zhao Gang. Cripple me, Zhao Gang? I have wanted to beat you since the time you bullied my brother. Today, we settle all scores, old and new. Such boasting. A mere physical cultivator dares to challenge the late stage of Foundation establishment? Die, despicable. To use such lethal strikes right from the start. Bring it on. What? You think this is enough to cripple me? Get lost. A protective treasure? Let's see how many strikes you can withstand. Have you played enough? Now, it is my turn. Gravity array, activate. What sort of sorcery is this? Counter reflect array, activate. Power gathering array, break. I refuse to believe that I, at the late stage of Foundation, Ling Shan of the Tyrant Body Peak. He won. That is my big brother. He is truly the eldest brother of my foster parents. Junior brother, was that axe repaired by you? No, a friend of mine repaired it. That, junior brother. My flying sword has been a bit unstable lately. Why don't you ask that friend of yours to help me tune it up as well? He is not here. When I see him again, I will certainly help. Senior brother, what were you saying? I must continue to keep a low profile. Mental interference. How interesting. Using this move to ambush others will surely catch them off guard. Furthermore, without a cultivation base at the Golden Core stage or higher, others cannot manifest divine sense. Therefore, when used against those below the Foundation establishment stage, it will strike true every single time. Greetings, Ancestor. Greetings, Sect Master. Why have both elders come? Is there a problem with the divine medicine? Not at all, not at all. Child, you depart for the secret realm tomorrow. Within this is sealed a full-strength strike from this old man. Should you encounter an insurmountable danger, crush it. Anyone below the Nas and Soul stage will surely perish. Regarding tomorrow as the sect master, I cannot be stingy either. This is a peak-grade defensive Dharma treasure, the Black Tortoise Shield. Once activated, it can withstand the full-force bombardment of a peak Foundation establishment cultivator for half an hour. Additionally, here are 20,000-mile Godspeed talismans. They are top tier for making an escape. My deepest thanks, Sect Master. Master, this is too precious. If I give it to you, just take it. This expedition to the secret realm is treacherous. You are the hope of our tyrant body peak. Do not dare to be frugal with these resources. Returning alive is what matters most. Do you understand? I understand. Thank you, Master. Heavens, there are so many people. How much spirit rice must they consume? Junior brother, stop staring. Stay close. There are many eyes and ears here. Many sects have friction with our Guiyuan sect. Be careful not to let them find an excuse to pick a fight. Oh, is this not Elder Du Rong of the Guiyuan sect? What wind has blown you here for this gathering? I thought you people from the Alchemy Peak only knew how to concoct pills at home. So it is Elder Xuan Ming of the Heavenly Eye sect. A rare guest indeed. Naturally, our Alchemy Peak cannot compare to the vast wealth and power of your Heavenly Eye sect. To think you would even treat 1,000-year eunuch grass as a treasure. I am truly impressed. Elder Du, you must be joking. I heard that a formidable figure emerged from your 7 Peaks martial arts competition. Ling Shan of the Tyrant Body Peak. I wonder which one he is. That is indeed a disciple of my Guiyuan sect. Ling Shan is untalented. I apologize for the embarrassment, Elder Xuan Ming. Haha, Elder Du, you are too modest. I hope you maintain such good fortune once you enter the secret realm. That large cat looks quite delicious. Suppress that thought. That is the precious darling of the beast-taming sect. If you dare move even a single muscle, Wang Sai, we will both be turned into skewers today. I have important business to attend to in this secret realm, but having Senior Brother Su by my side is truly inconvenient. Therefore, I must shake him off. I am speaking to you of serious matters. The teleportation will surely be chaotic upon entry. I will take that opportunity to separate from you. You, however, must stick close to Senior Brother Su. It is likely you will be teleported together with him. Even if you are not, it should be simple for you to track him down with your nose. At that time, Senior Brother Su will certainly be anxious to find me. That is when you will utilize your special talent, playing the fool. Pretend you have caught my scent and lead him in the opposite direction. The further away, the better. The secret realm opens. Junior brother Ling Tian, the master has decreed that even if I die, I must not allow a single hair on your head to be harmed. Rest easy, senior brother, I know what I am doing. Forgive me, senior brother Su. For the sake of my great saber, I can only trouble you to be led around by a dog for a while. This should be the junction between the outer and middle layers. The concentration of spiritual energy is approximately 3 times that of the outside world. It can barely be considered a good location. Finally, I am free. Next, I must find a place to lay low. I will prepare all the necessary tools and equipment before doing anything else. Junior brother Lin, where are you? It is over. Everything is over. I have lost my junior brother. I have failed my master. I have failed the ancestor. I have failed the sect. Wang Sai, thank heavens you are still here. You can surely find my junior brother, right? Your nose is the sharpest of all. Wang Kai, are you saying junior brother Lin is over there? Wait, Wang Sai, slow down. There are thorns over there. Junior brother, hold on. Senior brother is coming to save you. Wang Sai, please slow down. Wait for me. The spiritual energy here is appallingly thin, and there are no spirit herbs to be found. Even the birds wouldn't bother to nest here. Where there are no resources, there is no conflict. Where there is no conflict, there is no danger. This is truly the paradise of my dreams for one who follows the path of caution. A cave dwelling, and this is a top-tier formation. It can withstand a full-strength blow from a late-stage Foundation establishment cultivator for half an hour. However, what if a rank 3 golden core demon beast appears? Although the secret realm suppresses one's cultivation, their physical strength remains. It is still not safe enough. I have the bewildering array set up, but what if someone wanders in by mistake? I must add a little something extra. Spirits of heaven, spirits of earth, let the heavens reveal their might. With one stroke, I draw a divine talisman. With the second, I suppress all demons and ghosts. A steady hand and ink ever flowing. Top-grade treasures pile high like mountains. By the laws of the Tao, let the smoke rise. Transcend into the supreme grade. Another top-grade result. This is what one calls talent. This is true power. Those so-called talisman masters are nothing more than children before me. This one is the vanishing talisman. Once applied, not even one's own mother could recognize them. And this one, the swift foot talisman, faster than a hound. Essential for survival. Its value is known only to those who use it. And for the main event, the random displacement talisman. It will send you to the ends of the earth. Let us test its explosive power. Its power is a bit excessive. It seems I must find an unfortunate soul outside to test it on next time. This heavenly spirit fruit is already 300 or 400 years old. The heart-changing grass has also aged for over 3 centuries. Withering flourishing grass. Not bad. Its age is sufficient for alchemy. The herbs are ready, the recipe is set, and my soul strength is adequate. Tomorrow I shall ignite the furnace and refine that legendary top-grade foundation establishment pill. No one shall stand in my way. Foundation establishment is mine. Wang Cai, junior brother. Have we taken a wrong turn? Junior brother Lin's fate is still unknown. And yet, you still have the heart to look for bones? This is the leg bone of a peak second order, perhaps even a half-step third order Vajra 8. Now junior brother Wang Kai, this bone is far too hard. You cannot chew through it yet. How about this? Your senior brother will keep it for you. Once we return, I will have junior brother Lin stew it into a broth for you. It seems junior brother Lin did not deceive me. This dog truly possesses spirituality. Come, let us keep searching. What kind of godforsaken place is this? Wang Sai, are you certain junior brother is here? A pure heart lotus, a third order spirit herb. A divine treasure capable of purifying inner demons and aiding in foundation establishment, or even core formation. A rabbit, you say? Very well, I shall stay with you. Whatever you wish to eat, your senior brother shall prepare it for you. This doesn't feel like a search at all. This is more like a spring outing. But where exactly is junior brother Lin? Junior brother, you must hold on. Although your senior brother has struck it rich, I still worry for you in my heart. Is this secret realm truly so easy to traverse? I heard the seniors say this place was a death trap, yet I feel as though I have come to restock my inventory. Could this be the legendary child of fortune? Oh, junior brother, would you mind? So it is Su Qingfeng of the Guiyuan sect. What do you intend? To play the hero and save the beauty, or do you simply wish to claim a share of the spoils? As fellow disciples of the righteous path, to think you would strike so ruthlessly against the disciples of the Hundred Flowers Valley. Su Qingfeng was taken abaft. If two people perish within this secret realm, who would ever know it was our doing? Since you have stumbled upon us, it is only right that you hand over your treasures as well. Do you truly take me for a soft target, who knows nothing but alchemy? Firecloud sword, Bo Chi, junior brother Wang Sao. Do not just stand there, I leave that short one to you. Ah, my backside. Distraction is a fatal mistake. Well bitten, junior brother Wang Cao. He sensed several powerful auras ahead, faintly forming an encirclement. 5 elements, Dragon King Ginseng. A top-tier auxiliary ingredient for refining crystallization pills, and a century-old specimen at that. What wild dog dares to covet my precious medicine? Oh, a sect disciple, and from the Guiyuan sect no less? It seems you are alone. A misunderstanding. Fellow Taoists, this is all a misunderstanding. We were merely passing through. We shall leave at once. You expect to leave after seeing our treasure? What if you were to summon others once you depart? Brothers, to work. Damn it, Black Tortoise Shield, rise. Junior brother Wang Kai, do not just stand there. Help me. 3rd, 4th, 5th, go slaughter that dog. The rest of you, deal with this one. That pretty boy. Farewell. Arg, my hand. This dog carries poison and lightning. An opening. And you. They are all madmen. Even the dog is a lunatic. Retreat. Fall back at once. Junior brother Wang Cai, eat. Quickly, eat this. Do not fall asleep. Whatever you do, do not sleep. At this moment, all the pride of a true inheritance disciple, all distinctions of blood between man and beast, had utterly vanished. All that remained was his brother, a brother in life and death. What a remarkable place. Rise. 10 times gravity is not enough. 20 times, 30 times, 50 times. This is the feeling I seek. This is the true sanctuary for a body cultivator. Gravity source magnetite. This is a top-tier material for refining gravity-based treasures. A piece the size of a fingernail can increase a treasure's weight by hundreds of caddies. To think there is a fist-sized piece here. What a magnificent treasure. If I were to fuse this into my axe, collect! With this, my axe can be upgraded once more. Hey, junior brother Wang Kai, do not run off. Your injuries have not yet fully healed. Junior brother, oh junior brother, where on earth have you gone? This junior, Su Qingfeng of the Guiyuan sect, has inadvertently entered Senior's Grotto Heaven. I apologize for the intrusion and hope for Senior's forgiveness. A remnant of the Pill Fire Spirit Control art? This is even more profound than the inheritance currently held by Pill Peak. Many thanks to Senior for the treasure. Yi Hong hands over the marrow-cleansing grass. For the sake of us both being righteous sword cultivators, we shall grant you a swift death. To murder for treasure yet still wish to preserve your reputation. How hypocritical. Do you truly believe your own words? Stubborn and beyond redemption. If that is the case, do not blame me for being heartless. Strike, send this genius of the Guiyuan sect on his way. Let us fight to the death. Ouch, what on earth? Heavens, junior brother, slow down. Junior brother Yi, to think the men from the Wanjian sect and Guiyuan sect actually have reinforcements. You dare attempt to murder and rob my fellow disciple? Junior brother Yi, do not dither. Let us fight side by side. Excellent. Go. Senior brother, the Guiyuan sect has reinforcements. Let us retreat for now. My thanks to Senior Brother Su and Junior Brother Dog for saving my life. Clap, clap, clap. Splendid. Truly splendid. I did not expect the remnants of the Guiyuan sect to be capable of such a fine performance. However, the show must come to an end. Su Qingfeng, Yahong, and that dog, today not one of you shall leave alive. Utter nonsense. If you wish to kill us, then strike. If I so much as blink an eye in fear, I am no man of the Guiyuan sect. Haha, well said. Since the Guiyuan sect seeks death, I shall grant it to you all. Go, let the exploding flame pills detonate. Now is the chance, Junior Brother Yi. Move forward, I will cover the rear. I will not leave. A sword cultivator would rather break than bend. Bastard, this dog has truly become a spirit. Two of you, go and restrain that beast first. The rest of you, eliminate those two useless fools. Heavens, Junior Brother, it is futile. I shall send you on your way. It is over, genius of the Guiyuan sect. Junior Brother Lin, master, sect leader. I have truly done my best. It is difficult to retreat. Arg, who struck? Arrogance, he is nothing more than a reckless brute. Charge, form the array and trap him to his death. Kinetic field, second junior sister, activate it. Shatter! Is this the extent of your ability? Junior brother, we have come to assist you. Take one down. Burning. Ah. It seems the Tianyan sect and the Guiyuan sect are engaged in a rather lively confrontation. The Tianyan sect has indeed crossed the line. Pass down the order. Deploy the 100 Flowers Mazy Array to rescue them. Who goes there? The Baihua Valley? Do you wish to seek death? Senior brother Xinghan. One should show mercy where it is due. Senior brother Su of the Guiyuan sect is a benefactor to my Baihua Valley. Could you stay your hand today for my sake? Your sake? Who do you think you are? It matters not who intervenes today. They must die. If you do not retreat now, I shall slaughter your 100 Flowers Valley along with them. How arrogant. Since it is like this, do not blame me for being merciless. 100 Flowers slaughter. Fine, 100 Flowers Valley. Since you seek death, I shall grant it to you. Thinking of leaving? You are dreaming. All of you must die. Xinghan, do you truly take my 100 Flowers Valley for a soft target? Sisters, activate the 100 Flowers killing array. Young brother Su, we will block the formation's attacks from the flanks. You hold the front. Many thanks, Saintess. You bastard. Heavenly Ice secret technique. Starfall. Not good. Defend quickly. 100 Flowers grafting. Ha ha ha. Now let us see who else dares to help you. Since I cannot cut you down, I shall blow you to pieces. Explode. Not good. Dodge quickly. If Wang Sai dies before my eyes, how would I have the face to see my younger brother? How could I be worthy of being called an elder brother? Explode for me. Has he achieved the golden body realm? He is not dead? How is this possible? Even a spiritual energy self-detonation could not kill him. Old friend, accompany me in this madness once more. Gravity array, power gathering array, 100 wounds array, 3 arrays, activate simultaneously. Heaven splitter. Excellent. The eldest senior brother is dead. Who else wants to taste my axe? Let's go. Junior brother Ling. Junior brother Ling. Stop shaking me, it hurts. How are you? Wang Sai, was I impressive just now? When you see Xiao Tian, remember to tell him that his elder brother did not disappoint him. Impressive. Very impressive. He was far too impressive. Even more so than junior brother Ling. Ha ha ha, and just like that, it exploded. I clearly controlled it perfectly. The heat, the timing, the output of spiritual energy. It was all flawless. It must be that the age of this herb is too high. Its medicinal potency is too overwhelming. Trash. Only the most perfect materials are worthy of a genius alchemist like me. Once more. If it explodes again this time, I will just try one more time. Wu flame, surge. Wood fuels fire, fire births earth. Condense for me. Heavens, the pill is formed, it's over. If that lightning strikes, forget the pill, even my small frame will be cooked through. Even this works, so the reason you usually ignore me, old senior, is simply because the things I offered were not of sufficient grade. To make you stir, the Divine Grade Foundation Establishment pill is finally complete. It seems the secret of this bamboo is deeper than I imagined. The pill is finished, and my cultivation has reached the critical threshold. The immortal path is severed? Who wrote this cultivation technique? Is this not a blatant trap for one's own soul? A normal foundation establishment is not enough? Must I truly seek out a land of death? What does it mean by the Tao Foundation is flawed? If I do not go to that so-called land of chaos, will I be doomed to be nothing more than an insignificant mediocrity at the deity transfer? Forget it. Since I am here, I might as well accept my fate. Since I have boarded this pirate ship, I can only follow this path to its bitter end. I once believed that if I simply laid low, I could eventually become invincible. Yet I am constantly forced to undertake such perilous tasks. It is always like this at every critical juncture. Even a mere foundation establishment breakthrough is no exception. The land of 5 elements chaos is likely right there, the eye of the 5 elements storm. Truly, this is a place not even a stray dog would care to visit. Should anyone dare to cross this line, then do not blame me for sending them to the other side of this secret realm to admire the scenery in the afterlife. I shall grant a bloody welcome to anyone who charges in. If they possess a fire affinity, I will graciously help them cool down. Now, even if a nascent soul expert truly enters, I will ensure they lose a layer of skin. It is time to begin. It is coming. It is here. The sea of Qi liquefies. The Dao Foundation is nearing completion. My lady, look, what is that? 5 elements Qi, so pure, so majestic. Could a primordial spiritual treasure be emerging? Saintess, shall we investigate? We must. Such a phenomenon will undoubtedly draw the eyes of every power in the region. Yes, ha ha ha, heaven is on my side. A 5 elements, supreme treasure it must be. If I can let my scarlet flame line devour it, it might even achieve ancestral awakening and evolve into an ancestral Qilin. What is this disturbance? A heavenly tribulation? Someone is transcending? No, wait. With such a phenomenon, could it be the birth of a peerless treasure? Junior brother Wang Kai, what is the matter? Wait, why is Wang Kai suddenly so agitated? Could it be gods above? It couldn't be. Is Junior brotherling over there? What? You have to be joking. A lightning tribulation? Curse you, you thieving heavens. Are you playing a joke on me? Thieving heavens. I am merely attempting foundation establishment. Is this truly necessary? There are so many old monsters at the core formation, and nascent soul realms flying about every day. Why don't you strike them dead instead? To strike at a mere Qi refinement disciple like me, what kind of hero are you? And you even brought 5 different flavors of lightning. I only wanted to stay low and achieve my foundation establishment in peace. Did you have to cause such an enormous commotion? Are you so afraid that the rest of the world won't know I am here? How am I supposed to stay hidden now? Boom, boom, arg, heavens. Wait, there is an unexpected benefit to this? The thunder is tempering my very bones. In that case, bring it on. Green. Electrified leaks? Does this thing even hurt when it strikes? Don't tell me it's here to supplement my life force. Haha, is that all? Come again. It's wait, no, can I take back what I just said? Dog beating staff to me. It is done. I have achieved foundation establishment. Wang Kai, you damn dog, stop licking me. It's all saliva. Does it hurt? This silly dog took the brunt of the enemies to lead them away from me. You must have suffered quite a bit. Fine, when we return, I will give you 200 roast chickens, not a single one less. Someone is coming, and it is a lot of people. Wang Sai, bury me quickly. Don't let them see me. Burying? I am an expert at that. Slow down, leave a breathing hole. Don't cover it all. Pa, pa, pack the dirt tighter. Don't let me get caught, you dead dog. Are you trying to suffocate me so you can inherit my mischief? Just wait until we get back. I am going to beat you 3 times, each beating lasting 3 days, and no food for you. Blood, so much blood. Where is Xiaotian Wang Sai? Junior brother Lin? Don't panic, Wang Sai is here. Furthermore, he does not seem injured. On the contrary, he looks a bit guilty. This smell, such a heavy pungent stench. Could a high-tier demonic beast have left its mark here? A demonic beast? Could it be that Xiao Tian was... No, it is not just the scent of a demonic beast. There is also a faint, familiar medicinal fragrance. It is the scent Junior brother Lin carries. He must be nearby. Could it be that Junior brother laid down a turtle-breathing concealment array? Using the earth to mask his presence and demonic beast urine to mislead enemies. Brilliant, truly brilliant. This path of evasion has truly reached the pinnacle of perfection. Ye Hong. Go over there and notify the members of our sect to come together. Our most important mission now is right here. You do not need to explain the situation here. Just do not wander too far. Ensure you can provide support at any moment. Get back. This treasure is destined for my beast-taming sect. How is that possible? A divine object would surely be. It must be underground. No, just as the lightning dissipated, I caught a glimpse of a shadow flying out. Someone must have beaten us to it. I saw it too. That brat was the fastest just now, and his lion has the keenest nose. He must have hidden the treasure. Bullshit. I just arrived, and the soil is still warm. What treasure? In my view, the 100 Flowers Valley took it. Their attraction array is best suited for snatching items from a distance. Nonsense. We of the 100 Flowers Valley act with honor and integrity. Why would we stoop to such underhanded deeds? If you ask me, the Heavenly Eye sect did it. Though they are few in number. But that boundary-breaking talisman is a divine tool for escape. Yes! Junior brother, this was far more than just hiding. You have saved everyone's lives. Senior brother Su, how long was Xiaotian buried in that soil? He won't suffocate, will he? Junior brother Lin is likely practicing the turtle-breathing art. That is a profound breath-holding technique. I have never studied it, nor do I understand it. Junior brother Lin, how are you over there? Then who is inside that mound? There is no one in the mound. That is just... There was no one in the place where the bones were buried? So the 2 of us were standing guard in terror for half the day, only to be guarding a dog's latrine? It is good that you are unharmed. It is enough. Xiao Tian, I thought. Brother, be gentle. Enough, we shall catch up once we have returned. This is no place to linger. Retreat, full speed, evacuate. What is this? Too weak, far too weak. I must find a host to continue my slumber, but these are all trash constitutions. They cannot withstand even a sliver of this seat's aura. Their bodies would explode the moment I entered. Perfect. A 5 elements Tao foundation. The 5 elements circulate in an endless vital cycle. There is even a source aura that even this seat cannot see through. Though it is a 5 elements Tao foundation, the cultivation is only at the astral pillar level. Too low, it is truly too low, but there is no more time. Very well, since I must choose the best of a sorry lot, it shall be you. Endure it, little one. You must hold on. Ah, what is this place? This aura? Did that truly just happen, or was it merely a dream? My head is throbbing. No matter. This place is too sinister. I must leave immediately. The sky is falling. The secret realm is collapsing. Run for your lives. Disastrous. The secret realm is unstable, and the passage energy is surging out of control. Damn it, hold it steady. You fool, that is a spatial collapse. Do you wish for death? Everyone, fall back. Hold the flying brick defense perimeter. Do not move recklessly. Retreat now. Arg, my leg. Quickly, save them. It is enough to be alive. To have survived is enough. All wounded, sit cross-legged where you are. This old man shall personally heal your injuries. My thanks, junior brother Lin. We truly made it back alive. Yes, it is good to be alive. Though this journey to the secret realm was fraught with, yet the harvest was also immense. This time, 50 disciples from our sect's various peaks entered the secret realm. 39 have returned alive. 12 of them are severely wounded. Though their injuries are grave, our alchemy peak dedicated all its efforts to their treatment upon our return. They are no longer in danger. More importantly, Lingshan achieved a breakthrough in his body cultivation bottleneck, amidst the threshold of life and death, attaining the golden body realm. Furthermore, during the battle in Gravity Valley, he slew the Tianyan sect's chief disciple Xinghun, exalting our sect's prestige. The combat power of the golden body realm is comparable to the golden core stage. A body cultivator is nearly peerless among those of the same rank. The Giyuan sect has gained another pillar for the future. A fine golden body realm indeed. Lingshan, whatever reward you desire, you need only ask. Sect leader, I don't ask for much. It's just that my axe feels a bit light lately. Could you perhaps add some weight to it? Granted, I shall have Elder Chifeng personally refine it for you. It shall be as heavy as you wish. Now Ling Tian, speak. What did you do within the secret realm? Did you find that spirit rhyme? Replying to the ancestor, this disciple was knocked unconscious by the spatial turbulence the moment I entered. When I awoke, I found myself hanging from a tree. After that, I followed the instructions of Grandmaster Su. I found a remote cave and hid. As for the spirit rhyme, I cannot say for certain. This matter may be set aside for the moment. This is intelligence from our sources within the Tianyan sect. The news has just arrived. That law enforcement elder of the Tianyan sect has lost his mind. In retaliation for our disciple slaying Xinghun, he adamantly claims that the so-called 5 elements supreme treasure was pocketed by our Giyuan sect. Furthermore, they intend to report this news to the Tai sect. That secret realm has already collapsed. From where would such a treasure even come? Those of the upper sect would rather believe a lie than overlook a possibility. Especially when it concerns a great fortuitous opportunity. They would rather slaughter 1,000 innocents than let a single chance escape them. According to our intelligence, their reasoning is that since the 5 elements supreme treasure appeared, only our disciples survived the area where it manifested. It is a shameless ploy, yet I fear it will be effective. Furthermore, I worry that if the upper sect intervenes, you fear they will employ ruthless soul-searching techniques. Qingfeng carries a secret within his heart. Should his soul be forcibly searched, the backlash of his oath will strike. He will surely perish. This disciple is willing to take his own life before the sect gates. We can claim that I suffered an incurable Tao wound within the secret realm and succumbed to my injuries. With my death, there will be no evidence left to find. Trading my life to preserve the sect's honor and the safety of the divine medicine. It is worth it. Nonsense. I raised you with my own hands. If you were to die for this, how could I ever show my face again? But master, if we do not do this, what other choice do we have? Ancestor, sect leader, elders. This disciple does not understand the greater good. I only know that senior brother Su is in the secret realm to find me and protect both myself and Wang Kai. He was willing to discard his very life. If the sect truly intends to sacrifice senior brother's life in exchange for peace, then this disciple's heart shall be thrown into utter chaos. That delicate 9-turn soul returning grass, I fear I would no longer have the ability to nurture it. This disciple is certainly not afraid of death. I simply cannot do it. I cannot step over senior brother's corpse just to live an ignoble existence. Enough, child. Though my Giyuan sect is small, we still possess a backbone. If we must survive by driving our own disciples to their deaths, then there is no point in pursuing the Tao. Qingfeng, you need not seek death. This ancestor possesses a secret technique known as the art of dissipating cultivation and severing traces. This method can forcibly strip away the hidden secrets within the body, but the price is the total dissipation of your cultivation. From then on, you will be reduced to immortal. I only hope that when the high sect arrives, they will not search your entire soul, but only the memories pertaining to your time in the secret realm. Then the secret of the 9-turn soul-returning grass may yet be kept. Otherwise, it would be more painful for your martial uncle than death itself. This disciple is willing. As long as the sect and the divine herb can be preserved, this meager cultivation of mine, at worst, I shall simply begin anew. Ah, good child, rest assured this is a last resort. Unless it is absolutely necessary, I do not wish to use it. But we must be prepared for every eventuality. Qing Feng, do you understand? This disciple understands. If that moment truly comes, I am willing to cooperate with the ancestor to dissipate my cultivation. Pass down the order. Announce to the outside world that Su Qingfeng's soul was injured in the secret realm, and he is currently in death seclusion within the forbidden grounds of the Back Mountain. No one is permitted to visit. If the high sect truly arrives, we will make our decision then. As for the child Ling Tian, he never participated in the secret realm from the beginning. As you command, Sovereign. The above is the entire account regarding the collapse of the 5 elements falling star realm. Our disciples fell at the hands of Lingshan from the Giyuan sect. This matter was due to our own inferior skills. We shall handle it ourselves. However, concerning the matter of the 5 elements tiger, our sect dares not hide anything from the high sect. After investigating the situation within the secret realm, our sect traveled day and night specifically to report to the high sect. The 5 elements supreme treasure appeared precisely when the celestial phenomenon descended. 5 colored rays of light pierced the heavens, a clear omen of a great treasure's birth. Disciples from every sect rushed to compete for it. Only the people of the Guiyuan sect acted most unnaturally. Not only did they refrain from joining the struggle for the treasure, but they instead gathered on the outskirts ahead of schedule. This proves they were already privy to the internal secrets. It is even possible they have already claimed the treasure for themselves. Sovereign, if you do not believe me, I have brought an eyewitness. This disciple is named Zhao Yan. He witnessed everything with his own eyes. To prove that my heavenly eye sect speaks no lies, I am willing to offer this disciple. Please, Sovereign, perform a soul search. In that case, I shall see what the soul search reveals. The golden body of all creation, the 5-colored divine lightning, and that terrifying dragon, Lingshan of the Guiyuan sect, and that Su Qingfeng, who has been hiding in the shadows the entire time. You all may withdraw. This seat shall personally decide on this matter. As you wish, venerable senior brother. This is the tribute sent by the Heaven's Eye sect. The images depict Lingshan strolling at ease, the breakthrough of the golden body, and the roaring of the 5-colored divine thunder, as well as that final, all-devouring dragon of pure energy. Regarding the golden body realm, that is of no consequence. However, between the 5-colored divine thunder and the true dragon's remnant soul, this is a clear attempt to kill with a borrowed sword. Does the Heaven's Eye sect not fear playing with fire? As for that junior named Ling Shan, a mere golden body cultivator can be annihilated with a flick of the wrist. But that dragon, it seems a great treasure has indeed surfaced. Senior brother is wise. I personally performed a soul search on that Heaven's Eye sect disciple. His memories cannot be faked. Though the Heaven's Eye sect likely intends to use us as their borrowed sword, we have no choice but to accept. In the face of absolute strength, all schemes are nothing but a joke. Since they have delivered the meat to our very lips, how could we possibly have a reason to refuse it? The Guiyuan sect has indeed grown restless in recent years. If they are not disciplined, I fear they will soon forget who the true master of Qingyun province is. Proclaim my decree. Dispatch 20 groups of envoys to every sect and clan that participated in the secret realm. Under the guise of an investigation, and the pretext of offering condolences for their fallen disciples, they are to perform soul searches. Dig out every single secret regarding that secret realm. As for the Guiyuan sect, junior brother, you shall pay them a visit personally. As you command. If I were to encounter those bandit cultivators again, even without using my dog-beating staff, a single punch would be enough to blow them apart. I can live for 4,100 years, whereas a typical foundation establishment cultivator only lasts 200 or 300. Even those with the best longevity may only reach 500 years. My lifespan has increased 7 or 8-fold. Such are the benefits of the system's blessing. So long as I do not court my own demise, I can simply outlive every one of my enemies. How can there be a living creature in a place like this? Could it have been manifested from the 5-element spirit liquid? Is such a thing even possible? Hey there, little fish. Why don't you swim around for me? Quite the temper you have. Having a fish as a pet all of a sudden. At least it will alleviate the boredom when my cultivation within the spatial realm becomes tedious. Li Daoshuan, open your mountain gates immediately. Prepare to welcome the Tai sect's carriage. A spirit-severing expert has arrived in person. It seems my predictions were correct after all. Child, you have been wronged. This ancestor will do his utmost to ensure you survive. The Giyuan sect. So this is the Giyuan sect of old. Compared to 1,000 years ago, it has truly declined. Hallmaster Jing, I was unaware of your arrival. Please forgive my lack of a proper reception. For what purpose has the Hallmaster come? I have been ordered by the sect master to thoroughly investigate the collapse of the 5 elements fallen star realm. The collapse of the secret realm was a natural disaster. We are also deeply pained by this matter. I wonder how the hall master intends to investigate. Hand over the survivors. I must perform a soul search. Impossible. Soul searching is a forbidden art. At best, the soul is damaged. At worst, one becomes a useless husk. The hall master's actions go against both the rules and morality. Ha 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 ha. Rules, morality? Within this Qingyun province, the word of my Taiyi sect is the law. My fist is the only morality. Li Daoxuan, hand over all surviving disciples within 15 minutes, or I shall slaughter your entire sect. Fine, truly excellent. Since you seek death, I shall grant it to you. Sect master! A sword and sword before me? A pack of ants dares. I will say it one last time. Hand them over, or die. Bring them forward. You, come here. Useless trash. You entered the secret realm only to engage in petty thievery. No. I will not. There is no need to trouble the Venerable One. I will do it myself. Enough. You are courting death. You think this can stop me? This group of nascent souls, no matter their numbers, are nothing more than slightly larger ants. Does the Venerable One truly intend to exterminate this entire generation of my Guiyuan sect? I did not expect such a lowly sect to actually burst forth with such terrifying cohesion. I do not presume. This old man is merely stating a fact. This is the Guiyuan sect, possessing a great mountain protecting array and 1,000 years of heritage. If the Venerable One truly insists on total extermination, then we shall fight until the fish die and the net breaks. If you wish to strike at the foundations of my Guiyuan sect, you must first answer to the sword in my hand. Though I am untalented, I am still capable of biting off a piece of your flesh at the cost of my life. Fine, very well. I shall give you all a single chance. I can forego searching the rest, but there is a survivor named Su Qingfeng. He is the primary suspect. He must be searched. Fine, since the hall master insists, then search him. Let the world see. Let them see whether my Guiyuan sect truly possesses that so-called supreme treasure. However, this child returned to the sect heavily injured after the secret realm collapsed. If a soul search is forced upon him, he will surely die. This old man requests to protect his meridians. Granted. Child, you must hold on. You must endure the pain. You shall not die. Soul search. This is the mastermind? This is clearly a fool. Damn it. Well played, Tianyan sect. To borrow another's blade to slay a god, they actually dared to provide false intelligence regarding a supreme treasure. To toy with this seat. To use this seat as a tool? Hallmaster, let us leave. Silence. Today your sect dared to defy my orders. This seat shall remember this debt for now. This trial can be considered over. Quickly, transport the disciples to the alchemy peak. Heal them at all costs. Senior brother, junior brother Ling. You have come. Lie still. Do not move. Senior brother, how are you? Where does it hurt? What medicine do you need? I will go find it for you. Junior brother Ling, you are most thoughtful. I was just speaking to Master about this. Master, am I truly beyond saving? Nonsense. As long as your master still draws breath, I will never let you die. But I am now a useless man. Senior brother, do not say such things. The world of cultivation is filled with wonders. There must be a way. There is a way, but it is as difficult as ascending the heavens. Legend speaks of a divine medicine known as the 9-revolution heavenly vein pill. This pill can not only reshape one's meridians, but even allow a crippled man to achieve destruction and rebirth. Those with profound providence may even shed their mortal coil and forge the legendary untainted spiritual root. Even a saint physique is not enough. The spiritual root is paramount. Peak Master, I just wonder if you possess the recipe for that pill and the names of its auxiliary ingredients? It is the pinnacle of talent spoken of in legends. However, the primary ingredient for this pill, the heavenly vein purple gold vine, is a rank 9 saint herb. Forget our Guiyuan sect, even those top-tier sacred lands might not possess it. Peak Master, do you know what this herb looks like? Are there any identifying characteristics? The sacred lands might have it, but a small sect like ours cannot even contend with the Taiyi sect. How could we ever hope to come into contact with a sacred land? This old man has never seen the physical herb itself. The records state this vine is entirely purple gold, with leaves like dragon scales. It vanishes in water and reveals itself in fire. I do not believe in fate. Since it is a legend, it must certainly have a point of origin. Sect Master, Peak Master. I wish to leave the sect for a time. Leave the sect? You have a responsibility to your cultivation. How can you go running off? It is not aimless wandering. That senior mentioned something to me before he departed. He said he might travel to Star City, the capital of Qingyun province. Your disciple's journey has two purposes. First, to gather information, and second, to seek out that senior. Senior brother Su suffered such a hardship because of me. I must go search for a solution, or my heart will never find peace. Furthermore, regarding the 9-revolution soul returning grass, your disciple has some questions I wish to ask the senior. Child, I hear you wish to leave the mountain? Yes, ancestor. Your disciple wishes to find that senior. I wish to inquire about the subsequent cultivation methods for the divine medicine. I also intend to search for that heaven pulse purple gold vine along the way. Nonsense. You shall stay right here. You are permitted to go nowhere. But seeing senior brother Su in such a state, my heart aches and my hands tremble uncontrollably. With such tremors, I fear I may lose control over the precision of the watering and fertilizing. If by some misfortune I accidentally pour an extra ladle of water or apply fertilizer to the wrong spot, this delicate 9-turn soul-returning grass might. Stop, hold your hand. We can speak reasonably. Just put down the ladle first. You child, how could you joke with the 9-turn soul returning grass? This is the very ancestor of our sect. This disciple would not dare joke. This disciple cannot overcome this mental hurdle. Never mind tending to the medicine. I fear I would succumb to chi deviation myself. When that time comes, the divine medicine will perish anyway with no one to care for it. Let him go. This lad is loyal and righteous. It is a good trait. We cannot keep him, and that child Qing Feng truly requires the medicine. It must be so. Go then. This seat shall grant you another 10,000 high-grade spirit stones as funds for your journey to Sky Star City. Come forward. The 7th level of Qi refinement. It seems your journey to the secret realm was quite fruitful. In response to the sect master, this disciple is ashamed. Though the spiritual energy within the secret realm was dense, for my foundation to achieve a breakthrough of 2 levels is already the limit. Be content is also a form of Tao heart. Circulate your Qi for 1 heavenly cycle. I shall examine your progress. You practice the return to origin art? Cultivating all 5 elements simultaneously, a vast sea of Qi. This child's foundation is so solid it far surpasses those of the same rank. Even Ling Tian. Are you willing to take me as your master? This disciple's aptitude is dull. I fear I would tarnish the sect master's prestigious name. Cast aside your worries. From this day forward, you are the 3rd direct disciple of Ai Li Daoshuan. We shall hold the formal ceremony upon our return to the sect. While abroad you may act with my personal disciple medallion. It shall serve as a protective talisman of no small significance. This disciple pays respects to master. This is the 5-element star-stabilizing compass, a high-grade magical treasure. This is far too precious. You are now the hope of our return to origin sect. Your life cannot be traded for 10,000 such trinkets. Take this as well. These are 3 death substitution puppet talismans. Each one can withstand a single fatal blow in your stead. They are effective against any attack below the peak of the nascent soul stage. Take them. I shall escort you no further than this. Inside is a map of Sky Star City, along with the contact information for several of our sect's outposts. Should you encounter trouble you cannot resolve, seek them out with your direct disciple medallion. Go now. And so, a new chapter begins. Behave yourself. This is Sky Star City. You can't throw a brick here without hitting 3 foundation establishment cultivators. If you dare cause trouble, I'll stew you as an apology to them. The entry fee is 10 spirit stones. How many? My lord, this humble one is just passing through and won't stay long. Could you perhaps offer a discount? A discount? If you're entering, move along. Don't block the path. Enter, enter. Hurry up, there are people behind you. If you have no money, then get lost. I have it. Please do not be impatient, my lord. Please count them. Exactly 10 low-grade spirit stones, not a single one missing. Get in there, move it, and don't block the way. The density of spiritual energy here is actually several degrees higher than in a secret realm. No wonder the entry fee is so exorbitant. What is it now? Wang Kai, come back. Where did this stray dog come from? You're courting death. Young master, please stay your hand. My apologies. My deepest apologies. Young master, please appease your anger. This dog has a few mental issues. He just arrived from the countryside and has never seen such a high-level spirit beast. He thought it was the spotted female dog from the village entrance. What did you say? No, this humble one is clumsy with words. Your spirit beast is divinely martial and extraordinary, possessing a majestic presence. My dog, he was simply filled with such admiration that he couldn't control himself. Couldn't control himself? Scram. Take this mutt and get out of my sight immediately. Truly, bad luck. Why does Sky Star City allow every riffraff and stray dog inside? You lecherous dog, can't you have a bit of dignity? That was, what, 50 low-grade spirit stones for a single month? Why don't you just rob me? Fellow Taoists, there is no need for such temper. If you find it expensive, you can go huddle under the bridge outside the city. That won't cost you a single stone. Shopkeeper, I simply want to find a more affordable place. Truly, I have no other requirements, none at all. A cheap place? It's not as if there aren't any. However, I must give you a fair warning. While the place is cheap, whether you can survive living there depends on whether your fate is hard enough. Number 44, Sephora Willow Alley. It is a private courtyard, spacious with a small abandoned garden. It is only 20 low-grade spirit stones a month. 20. Is that true, shopkeeper? Does this house have some glaring flaw? A flaw? Well, there is a small one. The previous tenant of that house was a loose cultivator at the foundation establishment stage. It is said he practiced some heterodox fire attribute cultivation technique. One night, in the middle of his practice, he somehow succumbed to chi deviation. Then, bang! How about it, little Taoist master? This place is cheap, certainly, but do you have the courage to live here? I'll take it. Eh? What did you say? Are you certain? That is a true haunted house, the kind with restless spirits. Is there any ghost in this world more terrifying than the ghost of poverty? If a ghost shows up, I'd have to try and borrow 2 spirit stones from him, believe it or not. Very well. More terrifying than the ghost of poverty indeed. Brilliant, truly brilliant. Here, take the key and the warding token. However, let me speak plainly. If you are scared to death in the middle of the night, I will not issue a refund. Thank you, shopkeeper. I wish you a prosperous business. May wealth flow to you from all sides, and may your deals conclude swiftly. Come, take a look. Behold ancestral golden spear pills. A full refund if they fail. We buy back at high prices. This place truly is a den of hidden dragons and crouching tigers. What is there to fear? High-level cultivators wouldn't spare us a glance. If someone is desperate enough to rob even people like us, then we shall strike them down one by one. Number 44. What an auspicious number. Hey, newcomer, did you rent this house? Indeed, old John. I've just arrived in the city and don't have much coin. I was looking for a bargain. Ha, it is cheap indeed, but I fear you have the life to rent it, but not the life to keep it. This place devours people at night. Boy, take a word of advice from your elder. Leave at once. Last month, a fellow at the 8th level of chi refinement refused to believe the rumors. By the next morning, he had lost his mind. Exactly. The ghostly wails in the dead of night make my skin crawl. But I have already paid the rent. And the agency refuses to issue a refund. Another reckless youth who values coin more than his life. There will be a good show tonight. He'll likely come sprinting out by midnight, gasping for air. A troupe of actors, the lot of them. Such power, it seems the technique that man practiced was quite volatile. This residual firefly and chi, ordinary spirits wouldn't dare approach this place. As for the so-called haunting, I suspect there is some other trickery afoot. Boss, this place reeks. There's a stench of rats. A stench of rats? Just as I thought. Where would so many ghosts come from? It seems we have work to do tonight. Done. Now, even if a foundation establishment expert arrives, they won't be able to enter silently anytime soon. Let us eat first. Ghosts must be caught, but a meal must be had. What is the rush? It isn't cooked yet. This is one-horned barbarian bull meat, highly nourishing. Only by eating your fill will you have the strength to hunt ghosts tonight. It is here. Do not turn around. Pretend you heard nothing. Keep drooling. I was waiting for you to strike. If you cannot handle him, there will be no meat for you tonight. Cut him off from the left. Do not use lightning. Do not ruin the pelt. That hide should fetch a good price. It is a phantom sound spirit devouring rat. This creature is actually a tier 2 early stage demonic beast. Its pelt is a top tier material for crafting invisibility talismans. We have truly struck it rich this time. It weighs at least 20 caddies. It seems this beast has pilfered and consumed many fine treasures. The pelt has been stored, but the meat was far too sour, so I discarded it. Feel free to browse, but I do not haggle or offer credit. What would the guests like? I heard a new batch of mind-gathering martial tea has arrived. I wonder, is it an aged vintage or a fresh harvest? That depends on whether the guest possesses the necessary karmic fate. Fate is determined by the heavens, after all. However, I do have a Guiyuan token here. I wonder if it might be exchanged for a cup of tea? There is no need for such formalities. You must be Senior Brother Chen. That is indeed I. The sect leader's true disciple has arrived. This subordinate will immediately... Shh, this is no place for such talk. Yes, Junior Brother, please follow me. Senior Brother Chen, do not be nervous. Please, be seated. I have come this time because there are several items I need you to handle with the utmost speed. They must be delivered back to the sect under the strictest confidentiality. Inside this jade box is soul-nurturing wood. It has miraculous effects on those with damaged souls. You must ensure it reaches the sect in the shortest time possible. Deliver it directly to Peak Master Li Changyuan. Tell him it is for the treatment of Senior Brother Su Qingfeng's injuries. This disciple shall fulfill the task even if I must face 10,000 deaths. Very good. As for these, they are several spiritual herbs of 300 to 400 years of age that I scavenged from the ghost market. Deliver them to the sect leader as well. Consider it a contribution to the sect's resources. This is a tier 4 purple spirit Lingji. Judging by its color and quality, it is at least 300 years old. Stay low-key. These are difficult times for the sect. As the sect leader's disciple, it is only natural that I exert more effort. Junior Brother, inside are 1,000 mid-grade spirit stones, as well as a list of the sect's undercover agents within Skystar City, along with the latest intelligence. How many jade slips are there? I understand. Then I shall not overstay my welcome. Allow me to see you out. Hey there, young cultivator. Well, see anything that catches your eye? Take your pick. These were all unearthed from deep underground. Old man, this is nothing but junk. It's all covered in mold. To actually see Hanzi in this cultivation world, could this old man also be a transmigrator? When a fellow countryman meets another... Has my fellow countryman really ended up in such a miserable state? Imperial wine? It must be incredibly expensive. This humble priest has never tasted it. As for whether it changes or not, what is this change you speak of? Young fellow cultivator, have you perhaps suffered a cultivation deviation? Should this humble priest draw a talisman to mend your mind? No matter. This is a poem from my hometown. Let us speak of it no more. The paper of these tattered books is quite soft. It so happens that my dog's kennel lacks a footmat. These worn-out books seem to be of the perfect thickness. I shall take this entire pile. You want this junk? Why not just sell it? Or, you could simply trade a single jar of wine for them. This humble priest. I have not had a drop of wine in days. The craving is unbearable. Here. This is fruit wine I brewed myself. It is exceptionally potent. If you enjoy fine wine, this is certainly it. Take it. This junk is all yours now. Take it all, and do not be formal. Wait, what is this? You aren't regretting it, are you? I find you quite agreeable, young man. This wine is truly excellent. I shall give this object to you as well, just like those books. It was also brought out from that tomb. Though it is useless and cannot be used to strike anyone down, You may keep the leather string, elder. Where exactly did you find these treasures? For the sake of the wine, there is no harm in telling you. That place is deep within the Monster Beast mountain range. Heavy snow seals the mountains there year-round. It is a place extreme cold, a land of ultimate frost. Brother Li Chang once said the astral purple gold vine only grows in places of extreme gravity and intense cold. Indeed, that place is quite sinister. In my youth, I was arrogant and impulsive. Relying on my meager skills, I wanted to try my luck. As it happened, I stumbled upon it by chance. I discovered an ancient tomb within a crevice of a snow-capped mountain. The layout of that tomb was incredibly bizarre. It was nothing like our usual style. It was filled with many traps. This humble priest nearly lost his life inside. This very foot was crippled by the frost poison within that place. Those books and the sword were the things I risked my old life to retrieve from that ancient tomb. The aura inside was too terrifying, as if something were waiting there to devour people whole. Little child, I find you pleasing to the eye, so I will give you a word of advice. If you ever encounter such a place in the future, stay far away. It is time for this humble priest to depart. If fate permits, we shall meet again. We shall meet again. Wait, elder, the exact location of that ancient tomb in the land of extreme cold? The scriptures written in traditional characters came from that ancient tomb. A land of extreme cold could indeed nurture a divine medicine. It appears the master of that ancient tomb might very well be a fellow countryman of mine. Furthermore, the divine medicine I seek could potentially be found there as well. Even if I do not appear there, it would still be good to go and see a fellow countryman. Perhaps there will be some clues to be found. Even if it is just an object from my old home, it would suffice. Master, the residue on your beard is quite unique. If I didn't know better, I would have thought you went to the extreme north to work in the mines. Enough of your lip. To bring you this money, your master has crossed tens of thousands of miles. The cloud-chasing boat was nearly smoking from the speed. Where is the medicine? Quick, bring it out for me to see. Master, do not be in such a hurry. It cannot run away. Good heavens, this truly is of the 100-year grade. If your martial uncle saw this thing, I fear he would leap straight out of his coffin. Master, the ancestor is not yet dead. Do not curse him. It was a metaphor. Do you not understand metaphors? With this medicine, the ancestor has hope of breaking through to the soul transformation stage. The grievances our Guiwan sect has endured, sooner or later we shall repay them in full with interest. That is a certainty. Since Master is here, then please help me bring some local specialties back to the sect. What is this? Nothing much, just some items I found while browsing the black market stalls recently. I was lucky. I managed to pick up a few spirit grasses that look decent. This is an earth core fire lotus. It is approximately 400 years old, and this is an ice snow spirit reishi, 300 years old.
400 years? 300 years?
You call these local specialties, and you found them at a stall? Which stall? When luck comes, it simply cannot be stopped. In any case, keeping them serves no purpose for your disciple. Keeping them is useless. It is better to hand them over to the sect. In addition, inside is a reserve fund of 10,000 high-grade spirit stones prepared by your master and the Supreme Elder. 30,000 in total. Take them. Master, your disciple does not have many expenses right now. Besides, the sect is not wealthy. There are so many other places where money is needed. Look closely. Inside, there are also several top-tier defensive talismans and a few powerful single-use magic treasures. The Grandmaster said that if you encounter danger, do not be stingy. Use them directly. There is also that jade slip. That is an earth-grade, low-rank movement technique. The Lingyan steps. Practice this first. Once you reach great achievement, a single step covers 100 miles. Perfect for escaping with your life. Thank you, Master. Then your disciple shall not stand on ceremony. Your eldest brother, Lingshan, spends every day either cultivating or watching over Qingfeng. With your soul-nourishing wood, that child, Qingfeng, looks much better now. The spirit fields in your valley are currently being managed by him. He says he is guarding the fruits of your hard labor for you. He asked me to tell you that he is waiting for you in the valley. Do not throw your life away for his sake. While you are out, focus on your affairs with a peaceful mind. If you encounter something truly insurmountable, send a voice transmission to your master at any time. Even if I must risk these old bones, your master will rush to your side to save you. Very well, let us be off. The Supreme Elder's remains are still awaiting this medicine for their refinement. Oh, if it isn't the old immortal. Which great immortal did you encounter today to be in such high spirits? Ah, little fellow cultivator, come, this humble Taoist is treating you today. We shall feast on the finest delicacies. You offering to treat? The sun must have risen from the west. If there is food to be had, simply eat. Why such sudden bitterness? Old immortal, have you perhaps stumbled upon a mountain of gold? You are being remarkably generous. Something like that. This humble Taoist just accepted a job to lead an expedition. A great clan from the city offered 500 high-grade spirit stones for me to guide them into the depths of the Demon Beast mountain range. The depths of the Demon Beast mountain range? What for? Have you grown tired of living? Even this much food cannot keep your mouth shut. If you have nothing good to say, then play the mute. This is how fine wine should be enjoyed. They are searching for a specific spiritual herb, something called the ice marrow flower. I had never heard of it myself. According to the employer's intelligence, the ice marrow flower only grows in places of extreme yin and cold. As I pondered their description, I realized I had been to such a place. It is a region eternally sealed by heavy snows, possessed by a bone-chilling cold. It is the very same place I mentioned to you before, the location where I discovered that ancient tomb. This old Taoist reported the information, and to my surprise, I was actually chosen. I am going to make a fortune. The heavenly vein purple gold vine also grows in places of ultimate cold, and the master of that tomb is suspected to be a fellow traveler. Could they have deliberately constructed the tomb beside such a divine herb? The clues are right before me. This isn't a walk toward death. It is a journey toward a grand providential chance. Old Immortal, is your team still short on men? You wish to go? No, absolutely not, little fellow cultivator. That place is far too ominous. When this humble Taoist escaped last time, I was nearly consumed by its malevolence. I almost paid with my life. If you bring me along, the wine will flow without end. However, the employer Master Zhao has a foul temper. Whether you can join depends on your own fortune. Furthermore, once we arrive, if you perish, this humble Taoist shall not be responsible for your burial. Rest easy, for I am a man of great fortune. It is a deal, Master. Your disciple has gathered some information within the city. It appears there is a region of extreme crystalline cold deep within the Demon Beast mountain range. It is highly likely that high-tier spiritual herbs are being nurtured there. Your disciple intends to go and test his luck. Should I encounter anything beyond my current abilities, your disciple will surely make a swift retreat at the first sign of danger. I will certainly— Ah, little fellow Taoist, you have finally arrived. Here, moisten your throat. I shall be relying on your protection later when our employers arrive. You must keep your wits about you. Those people are no ordinary figures. They are not easily reasoned with. Quite the grand display. A spirit vessel of this caliber, only an elder from a mid to high rank sect could afford such a thing. Greetings, seniors. This humble Taoist, Xuanzhenzi, is your guide for this journey. The route has been fully mapped. We may depart at any time. So, you are the Taoist the Alliance mentioned, the one who ventured into the depths of the Monster Beast mountain range and returned alive. We did not authorize you to bring anyone else. Senior, please appease your anger. This youth is he is my registered disciple Dantian. Do not be deceived by his low cultivation. He is exceptionally sharp-witted. Sharp-witted? In the depths of the Monster Beast mountain range? Can wits keep one alive? No, senior, please listen. Though his cultivation is lacking, he is well versed in the path of formations. Furthermore, he possesses a sense of smell as keen as a hound's. He can catch the scent of a monster beast's droppings from 10 miles away. Formations? A keen sense of smell? We have our own team of specialized formation breakers. We have no need for such a burden. Tell him to begun. Since he is a man recommended by Taoist Xuanzhenzi, he must surely possess some extraordinary talent. An extra pair of hands means extra strength. Let him come aboard. As you wish, young master. Consider yourself lucky, boy. Since the young master has spoken, get yourself up there. But let this be clear, if you prove to be a hindrance once we enter the mountains. I understand. My thanks to the senior, and my thanks to the young master. This lowly one shall be absolutely obedient. Move out. Little fellow Taoist, remember this well. Upon entering the Great Monster Beast range, there are 3 things you must not look at. First, do not look into the eyes of a high-tier monster beast. That is an act of provocation. Second, do not look at glowing spirit herbs. Those are traps. Third, do not look at beautiful women bathing. Hey, enough. Be serious. Third, do not look at monster beast cubs that appear too adorable. If you dare harbor any designs upon them, their parents will hunt you to the ends of the earth. Old Immortal, where have we reached now? We are close. That peak ahead, shaped like a camel's hump, marks the boundary between the outer regions and the inner layers. Once we cross that, we will have truly entered the mountain depths. Daishi, everyone, on high alert. An earth-shaking Vajra, it is at the peak of the 3rd rank. That is equivalent to the peak of the Golden Core realm. Vile beast, how dare you? That was nearly a crash. Are you afraid, young fellow cultivator? This is the Monster Beast mountain range. Here, humans are not the masters, they are. What we just encountered was merely a watchdog at the boundary between the outer and middle layers, a peak tier 3 beast. But do not forget, we have only just entered the mountains. Once we reach the middle layer, while beasts of this level are not exactly everywhere, they are certainly not uncommon. Further inside, that is the territory of tier 4 or even tier 5 great demons. There, a peak tier 3 creature is likely nothing more than a lowly servant or a mere underling. Old Immortal, is it truly safe for us to fly so low? If we fly higher and encounter the sky-hunting eagles who enjoy treating flying objects as snacks, we would not even have a whole corpse left to bury. It feels as if something is piercing my brain. This is bad. Our luck has turned. Quickly seal your hearing and guard your mind. These beasts move in swarms. Prepare for battle. There are too many of them. Fall back quickly. This sheer number is practically a mobile natural disaster. As long as their numbers are great enough, the power of the sonic wave array they form is enough to rival a nascent soul mid-stage cultivator. The formation is about to break. Quickly, infuse it with spiritual energy. Hold on tight, cloud soaring steps, activate. You have impressive movement techniques, kid. Your reactions are quite fast. As expected of a golden core powerhouse, your physical body is robust. You haven't sustained any injuries. However, everyone, stay alert. Damn it, how did we provoke such a thing? Form the 3 talents array. Ashui, Ahuo, you two harass its flanks. Old Fourth, you focus on defense. You and I will lead the attack. It is the great sword technique. For this mountain suppressing strike, do not aim to kill. Focus only on trapping it. What a powerful physical body. Count by, witness my raging flamesaber. This is bad. Earth Dragon Ice. Secret technique, Shadow Heart Piercing Sting. Do not lose focus, form the demon slaying array. Do not hold back, give it everything you have. These effects are far superior to the cheap, low-budget blockbusters of my previous life. What, low-budget effects? Young fellow cultivator, should we not slip away? Do not be in such a hurry, the battle is not yet over. It is not that I do not wish to flee, but rather I know that the young master has not appeared yet. He surely possesses a trump card. He fled. Was he driven away? No, he did not flee. He went to summon reinforcements. Or perhaps he is making way for something else. In an instant, gravity increased several-fold. His body became incredibly heavy. Even mobilizing the spiritual power of his golden core became sluggish and stagnant. Damn it! How could it be this thing? Hold on, his weakness is in his eyes. Ashui, restrict his movements. Old Fourth, use your armor piercing all. Water vapor, condense, ice shatter. Armor piercing all! What? Even a mid-grade wind-breaking Dharma treasure cannot pierce his protective demon steel. Not good. Scatter, quickly. It's over. This time it is truly the end. Vile beast, cease your insolence. Young master, please step back. A mid-stage 4th rank beast? Perfect. Let us see exactly how much of my power you can force me to reveal. Purple pole heavenly fire. Go! Interesting. 10,000 wood cage. Your hide is thick indeed. Young master, watch out. Is this all, relying on such low underhanded tricks? Since you have come, then stay right here. 9 heavens thunder, bind. Die! Frost sword strike. So this is the power of a nascent soul cultivator. Old Immortal, it seems we have truly found ourselves a powerful benefactor this time. Indeed, but such a thigh is so thick that a single kick from him could end us. What are you standing around for? Harvest the demon core. Gather the pelt and materials. A 4th rank beast is a treasure trove from head to tail. Do not let anything go to waste. Yes, young master. Wanner, did it frighten you? No, I am fine. Silly girl with me here, who could possibly harm you? Here, this is a top-grade yuan nourishing pill I have just refined. Take it quickly, to steady your nerves. To think she would still venture into the mountains in such a frail state. Just how vital must this medicine be? It appears he is not only a nascent soul powerhouse, but a man of deep devoted passion as well. Regardless of who or what he is, as long as he can lead me to that land of extreme cold, and find the medicine for senior brother, then he is a good man in my eyes. This thing is incredibly sinister. It specifically shatters spiritual energy shields. Once it invades the body, it can freeze even the meridians of a golden core expert into shards of ice. Whatever you do, do not attempt to fly. The higher one ascends, the fiercer the gale becomes. My only task now is to remain among the living. Do not fall behind and do not provoke trouble. Wanner, how are you faring? Your cousin possesses a fire spiritual root. What does a bit of fierce wind matter to me? However, if too much cold chi enters your body, it will be far more troublesome. We have yet to find the ice marrow flower. Truly, a devoted soul. For someone like me at the foundation establishment stage, this astral wind is indeed quite a challenge. Young master, young lady, carefully protect the young master and young lady, block them. You must not let them draw near. The young master and young lady seek death. Azure Lotus Sword. Young master, leave quickly. Cousin, let me handle this. You fool, your cold poison has yet to be suppressed. Beast, be gone. Let us go. Old Immortal, can we truly return alive? We can only leave it to fate. So long as we reach our destination, our task will be considered complete. That Miss Wanner is certainly not as simple as she seems. Had I known it would be like this, I never should have accepted this task. We are here. This is the place. Beneath that snow hollow lies the entrance to the ancient tomb. Last time this humble Taoist fell down there quite by accident. Warner, we have arrived. The medicine is just below. Taoist Xuan Zhenzi. Since we have arrived, I shall have to trouble the Taoists to scout the path ahead. After all, the depths are riddled with traps. Only you are familiar with them. Young master, it is truly sinister down there. Perhaps we should send a puppet down first to test the way? A puppet lacks the keen perception of a living being. Since the Taoist was able to emerge alive the first time, you can naturally survive entering a second time. Go now and do not keep this young master waiting. Very well, this humble Taoist shall go. I am going now. Ling Tian, is it? It seems something has happened to your sovereign. Go and check on him. As expected, this man has no intention of sparing anyone. There may still be a chance for life below. I am going. I will go now. Old immortal, if something happens to you, who will guide the young master? I will go and see. Wang Sai, let's go. It is not as deep here as I had imagined. It is roughly 100 meters deep. Ouch, ouch. Old immortal, I thought you could fly? How did you manage to fall? Ah, what a lapse in judgment. My poor backside. It is right here. Go and see how we might enter. Young master, there are restrictive wards upon this door. Furthermore, this is a dragon severing stone. It is the type that will trigger a self-destruct mechanism if one attempts to force it open. Unless one possesses a specific token or knows the correct method to unlock the mechanism, any clues found would likely be for naught. But there is indeed no path forward. Taoist, since you have been inside before, you surely know the way in? Young master, at that time, this humble Taoist was fleeing from a demonic beast and accidentally stepped through a hole hidden beneath the snow. I only realized later that it was a robber's tunnel left by a predecessor. This humble Taoist fell inside through that very hole. To a local cultivator, looking at this, they would only see it as some mysterious celestial map or an array node. But in my eyes, 9 at the head, 1 at the foot, 3 on the left, and 7 on the right. 2 and 4 form the shoulders, while 6 and 8 are the feet. Is this not the 9-hall diagram, the Loshu square from Blue Star? It has been lost to time here. The owner of this tomb is definitely a fellow countryman. Furthermore, he is one who enjoys playing these sorts of little tricks that only one of our own would understand. When a traveler meets a fellow countryman, their eyes overflow with tears of recognition. Ahem, I believe I have found a way to enter. Young master, old immortal, don't you think those squares look a bit strange? They seem like nothing more than ordinary decorative patterns. What is so strange about them? To me, this appears to be a mechanism. Look, those indentations look as though they can be pressed down. Even applying all known formations or talismanic arrays, I cannot decipher it. Try making every row, column, and diagonal sum up to 15. Put the 5 in the center. Wait, what is this brat pressing at random? If he triggers the self-destruct formation. It didn't open? What is this 9-hall nonsense? Are you trying to get us killed? It's opening, it's open. Little friend, you are truly a godsend. It's open. Ah, I scolded the wrong person. My apologies. Please do not take offense, fellow countrymen. It was merely luck, purely luck. Luck or not, now is not the time for scrutiny. It is enough that the door is open. Well done. It seems bringing you along was indeed the correct decision. Taoist, since the path is clear after you. Me? First? Young master, this is an ancient tomb. What if there are? Do not waste our time. Very well, this humble Taoist shall lead the way. I will go you. Keep a close eye on him. Yes, you follow as well. Once this is finished, this young master shall reward you handsomely. The door is closing. It's over. It's all over. We are trapped in this tomb of the dead. There is no way out. Keep moving. I say, old Taoist, at this speed will we even reach the end by next year? What do you know? This is an ancient tomb, a place for the dead. Moving too quickly is simply rushing to one's next reincarnation. It's over. I seem to have triggered a mechanism. Get down. Curse it, if these hit us, we'll be turned into hedgehogs, even with spiritual energy protecting our bodies. Keep moving, do not stop. This is a person in modern attire, performing a chemical experiment. What are you doing? Show. Move. Damn it! I see. This mechanism targets whoever releases the strongest spiritual energy. Block it. It is the young master sword kinesis technique. Crimson Lotus. Curse it. Mystic Ice Array. Rise. Mystic Ice Congeal. Mercy heavens, do not chase me. This humble Taoist's flesh is sour. I haven't bathed in days. I reek of nothing but a foul stench. I'll risk everything. Taoist ancestor, show your divine power. Using mortal grain to blast a golden core stage corpse demon. Take this. Oh, it works! Since it fears this, then things are simple. This Taoist master still has a trump card. Evil creature, take this. I shall bind you with a single talisman. Haha, you cannot move now, can you? This demon-suppressing talisman of mine is... There is no time. Option A, sing a nursery rhyme to exert control. Option B, press the paw to summon the Great One to suppress the area. Select B. Help. Grandmaster, you have truly descended. My friend, these special effects of yours are incredible. We have arrived. This is the medicinal herb we seek. Upon sensing the aura of this flower, the lunar physique within her body felt as if it had encountered its natural nemesis. Yet it also seemed as though it had found its long-awaited prey. Go, Wanner. This flower bloomed solely for your sake. Hurry, absorb the medicinal efficacy. In your current state, your body... Calm the mind and focus the spirit. Circulate the profound yin manual, ARG, with every intake of medicinal power. It was only to be pieced back together again. Hold on, Wanner. Cousin. Silly girl. Since you have recovered, then do not move any further. Young mistress, you dare? Frozen world of the reversed era, be gone. Run. This old immortal runs faster than a dog. Wankai, strike! You think you can escape? You dream of using spatial sealing? Ah, my crane thrice stand backside. If those previous fortune cats and facial suction traps were merely a display of eccentric taste, then the scene before me is nothing short of pure, unadulterated nostalgia. Fellow countrymen, I truly miss home. It appears this fellow traveler was not only a transmigrator, but also one who was deeply nostalgic, and perhaps even a master craftsman with a penchant for meticulous perfection. One Piece. This fellow traveler also seems to have been quite the shameless character. Imperial Jade Elixir Wine. Imperial Jade Elixir Wine. It actually worked. I have struck it rich. This is a peak D-rank cultivation technique. Wankai, help me search. Do not overlook anything with writing on it. This fellow traveler was truly a genius. Exquisite. This is truly exquisite. This question. I truly do not know the answer. Sigh. This is a world of cultivation. Since he's left this riddle behind, there must be another way to solve it. This fellow traveler was far too shameless. Truly, he was far too shameless. Yet it truly felt incredibly familiar. You are, aha! You finally arrived. I thought you had been stumped by that advanced calculus problem. Look closely at this projection condensed from spiritual energy. This venerable one died 10,000 years ago. My name is Shangguan Gaosu. I hail from the village neighboring Li Bai. You know, the one who wrote that famous line, raising my head, I gaze at the bright moon. I came from the dragon nation of Planet Blue. I was a doctoral student in a dual degree program at an elite university. A PhD in mathematics. No wonder there were calculus problems. My luck is quite good. I happened upon a cultivation manual called the Starry Sword Art. Through it, I barely managed to set foot upon the path of immortal cultivation. That journey lasted for several millennia. Do not ask about my realm, just know that I was invincible. Fine, I am boasting. I was at the peak of the integration realm. I was but a single step away from the great completion stage. I used a vast amount of materials to isolate divine sense within this tomb. Unless a great completion expert arrives, no one can peer inside. If you wish to cultivate here in peace, feel free. The diary contains my insights into the cultivation of the Starry Sword Art. There are also the formations and pill formulas I created. Most impressive of all is how I combined quantum mechanics with formations to create a spatial array. Once you have entered this venerable one's formation, no matter how powerful your teleportation talismans or arrays may be, you will only be transported to the point I have designated. Escape is absolutely impossible. Unless, of course, a great completion expert arrives. Oh right, I know a little weakling like you only came here for the treasures. Stop pretending, you little sprout. Anyone who manages to find this place is nothing but a greedy, treasure-hunting rat. But fret not. This place is easy to enter but difficult to leave. However, that does not apply to you. Because now, you can freely control the formations here. You must be wondering why I built such a magnificent residence here in the desolate depths of the Wanshou mountain range. Well, seeing as you are pleading with me so sincerely, I shall deign to tell you. Reason 1. The spiritual energy from the earth veins here ensures that my intelligent formation remains active for 10,000 years. Reason 2. There is an extremely high probability that the legendary grade 9 treasure, the heavenly vein purple gold vine, will be born here. To wait for that item to emerge, this venerable one built this tomb and waited here every single day. I waited for over 1,000 years. I didn't manage to gain even a single scrap of benefit. Now, I'm letting you have it all for cheap, kid. Who knows? Perhaps your luck will be better. I have left the map within the formation hub. That place is located in the deepest depths. Go and find it yourself. If you find it, there is a surprise waiting for you. The heaven vein purple gold vine. There is hope for Senior Brother's medicine now. However, old Xiao, I wish to entrust you with a certain matter. I have remained in this world, solitary and alone, for several thousand years. My only lingering concern is the family I left behind in this world, the Shangguan family. Doesn't Lady Wanner share the compound surname Shangguan? Could it truly be such a coincidence? If they have not yet forgotten their roots, and if they are not the type to commit heinous evils, then I must trouble you to look after them for me. I'm counting on you, my fellow countrymen. Enough, my spiritual power is waning. This venerable one must depart. Little weakling, do not dare embarrass me. Shangguan, rest assured, as long as they are not wicked, I guarantee that I will never allow them to be bullied by others. This feeling of absolute control is truly intoxicating. Through this central formation core, my divine sense feels as though it has been amplified 1,000-fold. I can clearly perceive every single corner of this place. Good heavens! Stop chasing me. This humble priest has never offended you. Heavens, why are you so fast? Why must you persist in this chase? Is there no end to this? Enough talk. You have seen things you were never meant to see. You cannot be allowed to escape. As I recall, this corridor was supposed to be a dead end. With wolves in front and tigers behind, is the mandate of heaven demanding my end? It is fine now. The danger has passed. Little fellow Taoist, where are you? What kind of divine ability is this? Is it a 1,000-mile voice transmission? Old immortal? This favor of saving your life, how do you intend to repay it? Hurry now. Do not just stand there in a daze. These behemoths are now under my command. Follow them. I will send you to a safe location. That old brat Ouyang Feng is still refining pills. I must add some extra seasoning to his cauldron. Just one more quarter hour. If I can just hold out for one more quarter hour, the first blood eye bead will be completed. 49 days, this young master can afford to wait. Since you enjoy the art of alchemy so much, then I shall gift you a grand present of yin fiend energy. In only half the time it takes an incense stick to burn, this first blood eye bead shall be finished. The earth veins are in revolt. This surge of yin fiend chi is far too powerful. Damn it, suppress it for me. How could yin fiend energy alone be enough? We still need a bit more entertainment. Arg, an illusion array? Who is controlling this? This is bad. Who is plotting against this young master? Can you not handle even this? Do not be in such a rush. This is merely a greeting gift. Next, let's play something even so exciting. Haha. Even you have a day like this. Shut up. The current formations of this ancient tomb are more than enough to trap a golden core expert. However, truly restraining a nascent soul expert in the mid-stage who has gone mad is indeed a difficult feat. It is impossible to block him through brute force alone. The best course of action is to guide his momentum to my advantage. I will lure him into an even deeper, more treacherous trap. Junior, if you desire the fortune to defy the heavens and change your fate, then come and take it if you have the ability. If you are late, this old man shall not grant it to you. Fortune, indeed. Nothing but smoke and mirrors. If I do not drag this rat, who hides his head but reveals his tail, out into the light, my Tao heart will never know peace. You are over there, aren't you? Fine, this seat shall grant your wish. No matter who you are, today, you shall die. He has taken the bait. As long as you engage, you have already lost. I need an extra layer of insurance. After all, the enemy of my enemy might just be a friend. Now is the time. Success. This is that guide's accomplice. What are you looking at? Have you never seen someone this handsome? I am saving a life while setting a trap. Forgive my offense. Once the needles are withdrawn, should this woman suddenly regain her mobility, I cannot grant you freedom just yet. You are my best insurance and bargaining chip. This will also make Ouyang Feng even more anxious. 3 birds with 1 stone. The feel isn't bad, though it is a bit cold. Do not glare at me, I am doing this to save my own life. This bag is breathable. There should be a half-eaten bone left by Wang Cai inside. You will have to make do for now. It is done, yet I still feel it wasn't enough to vent my frustration. Don't mention it. Liu Bei dares to deceive me. Wei Yan, break the formation. Lu Lang, do not go. No matter who you are, whether I must search the highest heavens or the lowest depths of the Yellow Springs, this young master shall ensure your soul is utterly extinguished. The conditions are crude. You will have to endure it for now. What are you staring at? I harbor no ill will towards you. I am, after all, your savior. If not for my strike, that man would have eventually drained you of your blood, leaving you a shriveled husk. Who you are and who I am, that is irrelevant. What matters is that I am now your creditor. I saved your life. It is time we settle this debt. Of course, I do not accept repayment through marriage. Hard currency will suffice. Are you a man who has completely lost himself to greed? Undo my seal. Once I recover, that Ouyang Feng will be no match for me. I will end him with my own hands, unseal me. You are at the peak of the nascent soul realm, while I am but a mere rogue cultivator. If I release you and you return my kindness with enmity, what then? I swear upon the reputation of the Shangguan family. Is reputation worth anything? That bastard took such meticulous care of you along the way, and look at the result. In this day and age, an oath is less reliable than the fire-stoking stick in my hand. Then what exactly do you want? It is simple. Stay here obediently while I deal with the one who caused this problem. If I cannot handle it, I will find a way to unseal you then, and let you settle it yourself. Is that not righteous enough? Once he is dealt with, we can slowly discuss the matter of your ransom. You? Deal with Ouyang Feng? He is in the mid-stage of the nascent soul realm, and he possesses the Nine's dragon flame cover. What of the mid-stage nascent soul realm? In this place, even a dragon must coil before me, and a tiger must crouch, for I am the landlord here. You do not understand what a landlord is? That is only natural. Wait, you are truly not going to unseal me? What if he finds his way here? Rest assured, he cannot find this place. Furthermore, to prevent your noise from affecting my performance, you should just stay here for a while. Now let me see how that unfortunate soul is doing. Hide. Let us see how much longer you can hide. Even if I must tear this place apart, I will dig you out. I cannot continue fighting like this. That thief hiding in the shadows controls the formation and holds the geographical advantage. I am like a cornered beast trapped in a cage. The more I struggle, the weaker I become. I must retreat. Out of my way. Oh, I thought this was a fight. As expected of a nascent soul old monster, his mind truly works quickly. Unfortunately, that is a dead end. Old immortal, can you hear me? I could not stop that young master. He is heading right towards you. I estimate he will arrive in the time it takes half an incense stick to burn. What? You failed to stop him? If he comes here, will this poor Taoist not be doomed? I used the other 20-odd bronze-armored courses to attack him, but I did not expect a nascent soul to be so formidable. However, his spiritual power is also depleted. He has even lost several of his magical treasures. But he is, after all, at the mid-nascent soul stage. I must redirect these dozens of bronze-armored courses to block him. Combined with the others chasing from behind, this will be a pincer attack from both front and back. It should be enough to stall him. As for you, you should leave first. Do not say I am lacking in loyalty. Fleeing is the most rational choice, yet with so many great demons outside, can I truly return as safely as I did last time? This kid is not simple. Would the chances of survival be greater if I stay with him? As long as we charge past that corner, we will reach the main passage leading to the surface. What? There are more? These are from the previous batch. No, 9 dragon departure flame, incinerating the heavens, boiling the seas. Fight on, fight on. Once you have exhausted your strength, this poor Taoist shall present you with a surprise. That is more like it. Only when both sides are severely wounded will it be time for us to appear and reap the harvest. This was something he discovered years ago within a ruin. The only perfectly preserved Tier 4 offensive talisman. Old thing, it is you. Hey, it is indeed this poor Taoist. Young master, how does this taste? This poor Taoist has added extra ingredients. The frost sword slash was completed. This time, things have truly spiraled out of control. One more sword strike. That lightning is no ordinary thunder. It is the purple cloud divine thunder, carrying a trace of the heavenly tribulation's aura. Even if there is but a sliver, it is enough to make the soul of a nascent soul cultivator tremble. Ah. Let us see how that old fellow is faring. Just you wait. Once I return to my clan, I will raise this place to the ground. I shall extract that rat soul and refine it for eternity. Thinking of running, fellow countrymen? This soul cage of yours has finally proven its worth. Young Master Ouyang, welcome to a true hell. I have been waiting for you. No, does this feel good? Who exactly are you? Let me out. I will give you anything you desire. Who I am is of no consequence. What matters is that you are now my personal spirit reservoir, my very own source of power. It is finished. That schemer with his ruthless methods, the nascent soul powerhouse, has finally met his end. And his defeat is absolute. He has lost even the chance for reincarnation. Sigh, I am truly exhausted. Fortunately, luck was on our side. The trouble is dealt with. Now it is time for the harvest. The old Taoist is still lying over there. I must go check on him. And that Shangguan Wan'er, the old immortal, is surprisingly resilient. Lit. Little friend. And young Master Ouyang? Gone. The entrance to the Eye of Extreme Frost lies beneath this ice. However, gravity restrictions and mechanical locks guard this place. Brute force will not suffice. We must provide the secret cipher. Flowers bloom and flowers fade. A sky full of petals is you, appearing and vanishing in a flash. Had I not spent my past life scouring countless records, how could I have solved this wretched puzzle? Look here, the first chest, an Earth-grade peak-tier command arrow and the Star Tray Swiftness technique. In my youth, I was peerless while practicing this. The second chest contains the diagrams for the Great Array. With sufficient treasures and spirit stones, even a body integration expert would be forced to kneel for 3 days. The third is an Earth-grade peak-tier cauldron, the Nine-Yang Furnace, a divine tool for alchemy. These are only Earth-grade? I say, my friend, you were a body integration powerhouse after all. A being who could transcend tribulations, yet you left behind such trifles? There isn't even a single heaven-grade artifact. It is all junk. What does a Foundation establishment brat like you know? Do you have any concept of what a heaven-grade artifact truly represents? That is a heaven-reaching spirit treasure. Furthermore, back when I was transcending my tribulation, in order to resist the lightning tribulation, I ended up detonating the only tribulation-resisting magic treasure I possessed until nothing remained. Who could have foreseen that I would be so heavily wounded by that lesser heavenly tribulation? Within a few short years, I found myself lying here. Enough talk, the treasure has been taken. Where is that thing? What thing? Stop feigning ignorance. It was that specific chance. Consider yourself lucky. I waited for nearly 1,000 years, yet it never grew. The moment you arrived, it sprouted. This is it, the heavenly vein purple gold vine. Do not celebrate too early. This thing appears to still be in its seedling stage. To be used for medicinal purposes, it will require at least another 300 years. Furthermore, this item is incredibly delicate. 300 years. Do you want to take that gamble? If it is not moved into a spatial dimension, who would even be around to use this medicine 300 years from now? Forget it. You should stay here in secluded cultivation and guard it. Or, you can return at a later time. I will reinforce this sealing mark. It should last for another 1,000 years without issue. Simply keep that central spirit scripture on your person. Once I have reinforced this place, no one will be able to harm you. Unless, of course, someone at the body integration stage or higher arrives. It is time for me to rest as well. Fellow countrymen, if it is within your power, I entrust the matters of the Shangguan family to you. Also, live a more brilliant life. Do not be like me, cultivating for an entire lifetime only to end up without a single person to talk to. Brother, thank you. Being unable to transplant it is indeed a massive ordeal. The spiritual energy here is dense and it is absolutely safe. It is truly an ideal place for secluded cultivation. Then deal with those two while you're at it. Old Immortal, you have recovered well. Thanks to you, young friend, I've managed to keep this old life of mine. I shall remember this kindness. Let us speak of kindness another time. I have also made arrangements for the lady over there. Are you referring to the eldest miss of the Shangguan family? Precisely. Though she is currently sealed, her consciousness remains awake. I will depart first. You take her and leave in one day. This old Immortal, you are a man of understanding. You took this job as a guide, yet the employers were completely wiped out, leaving only you. If you were to return alone, what would those old monsters of the Shangguan family think? Would they truly believe you are innocent? And what of the Ouyang family? Indeed, if Shangguan Wan'er does not return either, then, as the sole survivor, the Shangguan family would surely extract your soul and refine your spirit to investigate the matter to the very end. Not only must you take her back, you must return her unscathed. In doing so, you will not only be free of guilt, but you will have performed a great service. Rescuing the legitimate daughter of the Shangguan family and exposing the Ouyang family's conspiracy to the Shangguan family. This is a monumental contribution. Who would dare touch you in Tianxin City after this? The logic is impeccably clear. Then, young friend, what of you? Why will you not come with us? The lion's share of the credit here belongs to you. I still have some private matters to attend to. Therefore, we shall part ways here. If fate permits, we shall meet again. This is the map of the route out. Remember, you must follow the route drawn on this map with absolute precision. Whatever you do, do not wander off. The master of this place shares a certain history with me. I have already activated all the killing formations within this area. All of them? Just how many secrets of this place does this boy control? Where is that bastard? He is gone. He was besieged and destroyed by the bronze-armored courses. Do you not control the bronze-armored courses? Then why was he killed? Young mistress, of whom do you speak? Who else could it be? Your partner? That wretched brat. Wait, when you say gone, do you mean Ouyang Feng? That boy killed Ouyang Feng? No. That boy is merely at the chi refining stage. It was the bronze-armored courses that killed young Master Ouyang. I was there and saw it with my own eyes. Why did that boy leave? How long has he been gone? He has been gone for a day. That coward. He clearly saved my life, yet he vanished without even leaving a name, as if fearing retribution from an injured woman like me. Little fellow, you truly lead a cautious life. Consider yourself lucky you ran so fast. This young lady shall remember this debt of gratitude. I only hope you do not end up buried within these demonic beast mountains. Let us depart, Taoist. It is time we returned. Run? Do you truly believe you can escape? Your movement techniques must be agile. Do not merely run like a fool. Leap left, now right. Again, if you cannot even evade me, then when you encounter a tier 4 beast in the future, you will be nothing more than a snack. 1 month of training passed. Though that wretched dog was beaten every single day, its flesh and bone grew increasingly tempered and sturdy. Even its fur, which was originally a simple light brown, began to shimmer faintly with the profound traces of tribulation lightning. That is the aura of the purple pole heavenly lightning. Ah. This is a grade 9 divine medicine. That old fellow waited thousands of years without seeing it reach fruition. Yet it ended up broken under his own watch. Fortunately, this divine medicine possesses a tenacious life force. Under Lin Yi's nourishment, the wound actually began to heal slowly. If it were not for whether it can survive will depend entirely on your own providence. In the path of cultivation, the final struggle always comes down to one's foundational depth and cultivation realm. Poor latent talent, slow absorption of spiritual energy, and numerous bottlenecks, these are fundamental, fatal flaws. Strength is also a necessity. Otherwise, no matter how extraordinary the Azure Lotus bamboo staff is, its true power can never be unleashed. Is this the benefit of improving one's latent talent? Exhilarating. It truly survived. A product of the space is bound to be a masterpiece. The quality of this divine medicine even surpasses that of the parent plant outside. It is but a single step away from truly achieving core formation. A place where the 5 elements are in perfect balance. It seems there is no longer any need to remain here. There is still the recipe for the Heaven Vein pill, as well as the other supplementary herbs and the location for core formation. All of these must be found outside. It is time to emerge from seclusion. My fellow countrymen, oh my fellow countrymen, I truly admire your mastery of formation art. But this resource consumption is simply too high. 10,000 high-grade spirit stones? This is no teleportation array, it is clearly a spirit stone shredder. You couldn't possibly be targeting my entire net worth, could you? I must leave. I have no choice but to go. This is... Get up, everyone, get up. The sun is already high in the sky. Every one of you, show some spirit. Today is the day identity tokens are distributed. Once you receive your token, you will become one of the Shangguan families. Glorious servants, now get in line. Form a proper line. Chen Muyang, 9th level of Qi Condensation, Spirit Garden Si Wininayan. Chu 6th level of Qi Condensation, Laborer, Pixd D. I have no official identity here. My name certainly won't be on that register. What will I do if I am discovered? Next. Wasn't this batch supposed to consist of 8 people? Why is there an extra one? 9? It was definitely supposed to be 8. What is happening here? I don't know either. The report from that side said 8. Just sign them in and be done with it. They are all going to the remote herb gardens to serve as laborers anyway. One more won't make a difference. You fine. We can only send him to a remote herb garden. No one will check if there are a few extras. Issue the tokens first. Name? Ling Feng. Take this and report to Herb Garden B. I actually passed. Thank you, steward. Thank you, sir. Since you have all received your tokens, you are now members of our Shangguan family. Our Shangguan family is one of the premier great clans of Star City. It seems this is the clan of that Shangguan Wan heir. To think that fellow countryman's teleportation array would lead direct... I am old now. You must personally verify every spirit herb within this medicinal garden. Should any be missing when the time comes, the cost will be deducted from your spirit stones. Very well, I have committed it to memory. If you have any questions, you may seek me out at any time. Young man, how should I address you? In response to the elder, this junior is named Lin Feng, a fine name. It sounds quite resilient. As for this old man, I am Zhang Dahai. I have guarded this numbered medicinal garden for 50 full years. Now, however, my aged bones are failing me. The clan has finally agreed to let me retire. Though this place is remote, its seclusion is its greatest virtue. As long as you submit your monthly quota on time, you may spend the rest of your time however you wish. No one will bother you out here in the wilderness. This is practically a sacred land tailored for the path of the cautious. Many thanks for your guidance, Uncle Zhang. This junior has taken it to heart. Come out now. You must have been stifled in there. Halt, this is someone else's territory. Do not relieve yourself here. If you burn these trees to death, even selling you off wouldn't cover the cost. Shaolin, though this medicinal garden is remote, the herbs planted here are many. Furthermore, many are of a delicate variety. You must remember their needs precisely. This is the purple star grass, a rank 2 low-grade spirit herb. There are 365 stalks in total. This plant thrives in the shade and fears the sun. It must be watered with spirit spring water every day during the hour of the rabbit. These are blazing vermilion fruits, rank 2 high-grade spirit herbs. There are 49 in total. These are exceedingly difficult to tend. They require the nourishment of earth fire chi. However, the yin chi in this valley is heavy, so their growth has been poor. Every month, you must go to the Internal Affairs Pavilion to collect several fire spirit stones. Bury them beneath the roots, or they will fail to bear fruit. Now let us head deeper, where the spiritual energy is slightly denser. Several rare rank 3 spirit herbs are planted here. Look, these are the true treasures of our garden. The clear water azure lotus, rank 3 low grade. There are 3 in total. This plant blossoms once every decade and bears fruit once every decade. They are currently in bud, soon to bloom. You must be extremely cautious and inspect the water quality daily. There must not be a single trace of impurity. And over there is the profound iron vine, rank 3 mid-grade. It is a supplementary material for artifact refining. It is incredibly tough and usually requires little care. Just ensure that no spirit beasts gnaw at its roots. Do you understand? The upper echelons are watching these rank 3 spirit herbs closely. If even a single leaf goes missing, it will cost you spirit stones. I understand. It shall be done. I have explained everything that needs explaining. Shaolin, work hard. Though you are but a spirit gardener, that does not mean there is no path to advancement. Perhaps this is the sorrow of a rogue cultivator with no hope in this life, toiling for an entire lifetime, only to survive in the end, unable to see even a glimmer of hope for foundation establishment. Yet, my own cultivation has already reached the great perfection of foundation establishment, the so-called false core realm. If I do not form a golden core, my cultivation will never advance another inch. But where under heaven can I find a place that offers a balance of the 5 elements' origins? Unless I travel to the Middle Continent. The Middle Continent is a land of vast abundance where spiritual veins intersect. It even boasts ascension altars for cultivators to transcend their tribulations and spirit-severing valleys. Although their growth is heartening, it will still be 2 or 3 years before they reach true maturity. Then, there is the matter of the pill recipe. A grade 9 pill recipe. It certainly cannot be found in Qingyun province. An old acquaintance mentioned the sacred lands might possess it, but based on my view of the sacred lands, this journey to the Middle Continent is now an absolute necessity. However, how to get there remains a problem. The cost of a transcontinental spirit vessel is staggering. Moreover, one requires proof of identity. For a person without official status like myself, it is a difficult hurdle. No matter, I shall continue to lay low for now. When the carriage reaches the mountain, a path will surely reveal itself. He was none other than the Xuanzhenzi of years past. Now he was one of the candidates for the position of young master of the Shangguan clan. He had also become a guest elder to Shangguan Wanner. Ah, little fellow Taoist, did you not say you were making your escape first? It has been over 2 years now. How is it that not even a ghost of a shadow remains of you? This humble Taoist has already established himself as his elder, feasting on delicacies and fine wine daily. You, boy, you couldn't have been served as a morsel for some demonic beast on the road, could you? Though we only shared a brief time together, I admire and feel grateful to you from the depths of my heart. Without you here to trade barbs with this humble Taoist, these prosperous days have become quite dull and flavorless. The priest is thinking of that young man again. Miss Wanner, you must be joking. This humble Taoist merely misses the young man's spiritual wine. That flavor, compared to the spiritual wine of this Shangguan manor, is superior by an immeasurable margin. I wish to know who he truly is. For him to turn the tide in such a desperate situation, and to toy with that madman Ouyang Feng in the palm of his hand, such a person would never perish in the demonic beast mountain range. For the past 2 years, I have mobilized every resource of the clan to investigate, even guarding the exit for nearly a year. Yet I have found not a single trace. It is as if he vanished into thin air. Perhaps he has already departed for the Middle Continent. Since the priest mentions the Middle Continent, I happen to have a matter to discuss with you. The sacred land selections will begin in 6 months. This time I intend to compete for the quota to enter the Taishangdao Palace, not only for myself, but for the future of our entire lineage. Taoist priest, do you intend to travel with us to Zhangzhou? Of course I am going. It is a magnificent place. Then it is settled. No matter where he is, as long as he remains within this cultivation world, the day will surely come when we meet again. When that time comes, that ransom, this young lady will certainly ensure it is returned to him in full. The sect master is at a critical juncture. Remain vigilant and protect him. He is no longer that old man with one foot in the grave, but a soul transformation powerhouse who has regained his youth and mastered a trace of the law of wither and flourish. We welcome the old ancestor back from seclusion. We congratulate the ancestor on attaining the great Tao of soul transformation. You may all rise. You have worked hard these past 2 years, braving 10,000 deaths for the sake of the sect. Now that your martial uncle has achieved a breakthrough, our Giwan sect finally possesses a true foundation of strength. My ability to achieve this breakthrough was entirely thanks to that lad. Is there any news of the child, Ling Tian? Reporting to the ancestor, over a month ago Ling Tian sent a transmission talisman to report his safety. He stated that at the time, he was still in seclusion within a secret realm deep in the demonic beast mountain range. All is well. According to his previous pattern says, fresh news should be sent back in another month. Still deep within the demonic beast mountain range? It has been years. This child carries a great destiny, but he also bears heavy karma. If not for that 9-turn soul-returning grass he sent back, these old bones of mine would likely have been buried in the earth long ago. He is my benefactor. Pass down the order. Ling Tian's identity is to be classified as the sect's highest level of secrecy. Achoo! Who is speaking of me? Is it Big Brother or Senior Brother Su? What are you thinking about? All you know is how to eat. You are currently chewing on the leg bone of a gale beast. Be careful the energy does not cause you to explode, yet you still think of food day and night. If outsiders saw this, they would think I was mistreating you. It is likely Big Brother or perhaps Mother Tian and the others. It has been several years since I last returned. I wonder if eldest sister has given birth yet. I truly do wish to go back and see them. It has been so, although she had always been struggling just to survive. That small home located in Amping City remained the softest place in her heart. I am still not ready. I have yet to form my core and I lack the strength. If I return now, I cannot take my parents with me. Besides, if I bring trouble back home, it would not be a matter of playing the zither. It would be the extermination of the clan. Time to eat. I wouldn't trade this kind of life for even the status of an immortal. Tell me, if we lie low here for several hundred years, could we directly reach the soul transformation stage? Haha, forget it. It is like playing the zither to a dog. Wang Sai, do you think our identities have been completely scrubbed clean? Ling Feng of the Shangguan family? A tender of Ganoderma in the ear character herb garden with a cultivation at the 9th level of chi refining. This identity is truly excellent, safe, steady, and I even receive a salary. You wretched dog, all you think about is eating. Sai, tell me, how much longer can Senior Brother Su hold out? The heavenly vein purple gold vine is growing quite well. In another 2 or 3 years, which translates to 200 or 300 years within the spatial realm, it will certainly be ready for medicinal use. But the problem is, where is the pill formula? That is a grade 9 pill. The fellow countryman's diary mentioned that such things are incredibly rare. Even the sacred lands might not possess a complete formula. Even if I gather all the ingredients, who could refine a grade 9 pill? That would require a grade 9 alchemist. Currently, I must rely on the 9 Yang furnace's enhancement just to ensure the quality of a grade 3 pill. Is a grade 9 pill even something a human can refine? If Senior Brother Su ultimately cannot wait long enough for it. In my heart, Brother Shan, try this. This piece is the chewiest. Old Bao, you eat as well. Do not just look after me. His cultivation had already stabilized at the middle stage of the golden body realm. Yet, to avoid disturbing the peace of this place, he had restrained his terrifying blood ki and pressure to the absolute limit. He appeared to be nothing more than an ordinary, brawny farmhand. Senior Brother Yi, stop polishing it. If you keep at it, you will polish the very skin off that sword. How long have you been at the great circle of the foundation establishment stage? The disciples at Sword Peak must be losing their minds with impatience. Why haven't you entered secluded meditation to break through to the golden core stage? There is no rush. My sword intent is not yet pure enough. As I am now, even if I were to achieve a breakthrough, I still could not strike the blow I desire. He has been gone for nearly 3 years. I fear he is being bullied out there. He is more likely the one doing the bullying. Though we never saw him take action in the secret realm, the pills and artifacts he gave you were certainly extraordinary. He is far cleverer than any of us. Junior Brother Ling Tian is a slippery one indeed. Ha ha ha! He did not lie in bed like a useless person. Instead, he kept the spirit field meticulously organized. He was even more dedicated now than when he had been a true disciple. Qing Feng, come and sit. This meat was just roasted and is still tender. Pill Peak's eldest senior sister, Wu Qingqing, had been living here for the past 2 years. Though she was ostensibly here to care for him, it felt more as if she had made this place her home. You all need not worry too much about Junior Brother Ling Tian. Since he dared to venture out, he surely possesses the means to protect himself. Moreover, he is Junior Brother Lingshan's own flesh and blood. His resolve is as hard as iron. That is my brother. He has been brilliant since childhood, Lingshan added. When he was little, he even made me eat eggs to supplement my brain. I did not understand it then, but master always called me dim-witted. Only then did I realize my brother knew I was slow even back then. He is much more formidable than my master, though each of them bore the heavy weight of vengeance in their hearts. In this moment, within this small valley, they were merely a group of comrades in arms, bound by life and death, supporting one another. I am heading back. My lessons for the day are not yet complete. Go then, do not overexert yourself, look after your well-being. That fellow Lingshan is becoming increasingly powerful. It seems I cannot afford to fall behind either. Everyone is growing stronger. I cannot remain idle, though I can no longer cultivate. I must guard this medicinal garden well for junior brother Ling Tian. What do you mean there is no 10-year-old 5-star grass? What use is your inner affairs hall if you can run out of such a fundamental spiritual herb? Young master, please, calm your anger. The clan is currently preparing for the sacred land selection. The demand for low-grade chi recuperation pills has skyrocketed. We are indeed facing a shortage. I do not care. I intend to refine this cauldron of pills today. If my cultivation is delayed because of this, can you truly bear the responsibility? There is some available at the Yi-rank medicinal garden. A report came in last month stating a batch of purple stargrass was growing quite well. They are exactly at the 10-year grade. Is that not located in the mountain valley outside of the city? These herbs have been growing somewhat rapidly of late. Could it be that my techniques have improved yet again? I haven't even utilized any spatial spirit spring water. I must regulate the irrigation more carefully. Otherwise, the root system will be unstable. Dig them all up for me. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Fellow Taoists, let us speak reasonably. This is the Shangguan family's medicinal garden. You cannot act so recklessly. Get out of the way, you blind fool. This is the Shangguan family's young master 119, here to collect a few herbs. What about the herbs? So it is the young master. If the young master requires herbs, this lowly one naturally would not dare refuse. And yet you still wish to block me? I wouldn't dare. It is only that this lowly one wishes to offer a word of caution. This batch of purple heartgrass was just treated with consonance powder this morning. Their medicinal properties are currently at their most unstable. If you dig them up now to refine pills, I fear it would be most unwise. Consonance fertilizer, yes. That is a potent fertilizer used to force the growth of spirit herbs. Within 3 days of application, the fire energy within the herbs is overwhelming. If used for pill refinement, it will almost certainly cause a furnace explosion. If the young master is in urgent need, it would be better to wait 3 days. Or perhaps the young master could check the other fields for herbs that haven't been fertilized. Rubbish! When I refine pills, since when does a mere farmer like you have the right to lecture me? Heavy fire energy, that is nothing but potent medicinal power. Dig them up, dig them all up. Since good counsel cannot save a soul bent on self-destruction, then let him have his way. What does a country bumpkin know of alchemy? The fiercer the medicinal properties, the better. The resulting pills will be exactly what I need to shatter my bottleneck. What is happening? Why are the spiritual fluctuations so violent? It really exploded. What that boy said was actually true. Sister 23, how did you end up in such a state? Haha, there was a minor mishap during pill refinement. A furnace explosion? One must never be impetuous in cultivation. Why do you never learn? It wasn't my impatience. It was that one at the Purple Heart Garden. He said the medicinal properties were unstable and that the furnace would explode. I didn't believe him. I never imagined he would actually be right. That boy looked simple enough. Who would have thought he possessed? A mere herb gardener could actually predict a furnace explosion. How interesting. 19th brother, if this person truly possesses such talent, keeping him in the outer court as a mere laborer would indeed be a waste. Go and investigate. If he is a man of talent, then do not let him remain in obscurity. Transfer him to my pill room. Let him contribute his strength to the family. Since 23rd sister has spoken, it seems I have no choice but to go. I have investigated the matter thoroughly. The number of people sent that night was exactly 8. There was no 9th person at all. You brat, just where did you crawl out from? Ling Feng, speak the truth. Are you a spy sent by the Ouyang family? I have been wronged. May the two seniors see the truth. This lowly one is merely a rogue cultivator. That night I had too much to drink. Drunk? Yes, this lowly one drank 2 jars of inferior spirit wine and was in a daze. I happened to see a group of fellow Taoists walking this way and followed them in my confusion. When I woke the next morning, it turned out the Shangguan family was recruiting. At that moment, I thought to myself, this is the Shangguan family. In the entire Qingzhou, who doesn't know that the Shangguan family offers excellent benefits? There are plenty of spirit stones and the protection of a powerful backer. This lowly one was momentarily blinded by greed, simply wanting to secure a livelihood. I am truly not a spy. Even if I were given the courage of 10 men, I would not dare. You scoundrel. What do you take the Shangguan family for? A common marketplace. Do you think you can come and go as you please? Men, drag this boy out, break one of his legs, and throw him out of Tianqing City to teach him a lesson. Please, not my leg. Senior, spare my life. Why are the doors closed in broad daylight? Where is everyone? Where is the man who dared to stop this young master from taking the herbs? Oh, young master, what has happened to you? Get lost. Splendid. It seems I have found you without effort after all. So you were hiding here. Why has this profligate heir come here? From his bearing, he is clearly here to settle a debt. Young master, you wrong me. It was you who insisted on digging up those herbs yourself. This lowly one warned you that their medicinal properties were unstable. Silence, I am asking you. How did you know the furnace would explode yesterday? Do you actually understand the art of alchemy? Regarding alchemy, this lowly one has only the slightest bit of knowledge, merely scratching the surface. A slight bit? Then how were your predictions so accurate? Yesterday I had just thrown in that purple azure grass, and not even 15 minutes had passed before. Boom, it exploded. It happened exactly as you said. Although this lowly one does not understand the art of alchemy, I still know a small amount regarding these spirit herbs. After all, I am a professional spirit herb farmer. Therefore, I took the liberty of offering young master a casual reminder. The words may have been crude, but the logic was sound. There is some truth to that. It seems that while you are uneducated, your intuition regarding the properties of herbs is quite keen. You flatter me. It was entirely a lucky guess. Follow me. From this day forward, you shall follow this young master to my alchemy room. Your sole duty will be to select and inspect herbs for me. Young master, it cannot be. This lowly one only knows how to farm. I cannot endure the intense heat of an alchemy room. Furthermore, I am an undocumented resident and am about to be expelled. Undocumented? What nonsense is this? This young fellow Taoist Ling is an outstanding talent recruited by our Shangguan family through official channels. What happened earlier was a mere misunderstanding. A misunderstanding indeed. Fellow Taoist Fing is diligent and possesses superb skills. For young master to take an interest in him is truly his good fortune. We were merely inquiring about the matters of the herb garden with great earnestness. Did you hear that? Your status is not an issue. Now you belong to this young master. Let us go. Please, no. I want to farm. I truly only wish to farm.
Young master?
This lowly one has a humble request. I have raised a local mutt. I've grown accustomed to having it guard my home. If I leave it outside, I fear it will starve to death. A dog? It is just a mutt. Simply bring it along. My alchemy room happens to need a sentry. It can even help me test the discarded dregs of failed pills to see if they are lethal. You bumpkin. Stop gawking around and embarrassing me. In a moment, we shall meet my 23rd sister. Restrain that ignorant of the world look of yours. Who is this 23rd sister? You ask too many questions. In short, we are just following procedure to complete a task. She may not even deign to see you. Once we are finished, you will return with me to my courtyard. Yes. Young master's rebuke is well taken. This Shangguan family is truly overbearing. A golden core powerhouse. One who could establish their own sect in the outside world is actually reduced to guarding a gate here. Just how many spirit stones must it take to employ such a person? Even the sword tassel of that low-grade magic treasure is woven from 100-year-old ice forest silk. This is no mere gatekeeping. This is a blatant display of wealth. Young Master 119, please wait. The young mistress currently handling clan affairs and cannot receive guests. Then please pass along a message for me. Tell her that I have completed the task 23rd sister assigned to me. I have returned specifically to report my success to her. Please wait a moment. This 23rd sister certainly puts on airs, but no matter. I am too lazy to go inside anyway. Standing here suits me just fine. The young mistress will see you. Let us go. 23rd sister, I have returned. This is the spirit plant farmer I mentioned, Lin Feng. Though his appearance is somewhat rustic, he truly possesses a profound understanding of pharmacology. He was the one who resolved the matter of the furnace explosion last time. So, it is you. It is over. I am truly finished. How can the world be so small? Tianxing City has hundreds of millions of people, and the Shangguan clan is so vast. Yet how did I end up falling right into this woman's hands? Sister, I believe this spirit farmer looks a bit unwell. Perhaps I should take him to see a physician first? You leave us and close the door. Yes, I shall take my leave immediately. I would not dare disturb your business, sister. That, eldest miss, little fellow, the world truly is small. Have you already forgotten me? Back at the cold pond when you shouted for everyone to run, your voice was quite thunderous indeed. Eldest miss, you must have the wrong person. This lowly one is named Lin Feng. I have always been a simple farmer in the Yi character herb garden. I have never set foot near any cold pond. Oh, then that bag at your waist looks quite familiar. Is my lifesaver still inside it? Fine. Since you have recognized me, I suppose there is no use hiding it. I have nothing left to say. Whether you wish to kill me or cut me down, I am at your mercy. However, let me make one thing clear. What I did back then was for the sake of saving your life. Though my methods were a bit rough, I at least managed to rescue you from the hands of that perverted cousin of yours. Am I right? A bit rough? You stuffed me into a sack like a bag of grain and placed 2 seals upon me. You call that a bit? Was that not for our safety? In that situation, if I had tried to run while carrying you in my arms, we both would have perished. Besides, it is not as if I did anything untoward to you. Aside from handing you over to that old Taoist? Wait, where's that old Taoist? He did not do anything to harm you, did he? I gave him strict instructions to ensure you were returned home safely. How much do you plan to demand? Shall I simply pack up the entire Shangguan family treasury for you? Young miss, I beg of you, stop toying with me. My very life is currently held within your grasp. Why would I even think of asking for a ransom? If you could show me mercy and overlook the matter of that wretched bag, I would be eternally grateful. Do you have any idea? For over 2 years I have been searching for you, not to take your life but to repay a debt. Members of the Shangguan family never remain in another's debt, let alone a debt for saving one's life. This medallion is the Shangguan family's guest official command token. With this in your possession, few within Skystar City would dare lay a hand on you. Is this sufficient to offset your ransom? It is enough, more than enough. Wishful thinking. Since you have accepted the token, you are now a member of the Shangguan family. However, do not misunderstand. I have no need for you to refine pills. The Shangguan family employs dozens of high-rank alchemists. It is not yet your turn to step forward. Oh, that is for the best then. That is for the best. Yet, since you possess the ability to foresee a furnace explosion, it proves that your perception of medicinal spirits far surpasses that of ordinary men. As it happens, I am preparing for the sacred land selection and require a vast amount of spirit herb resources. I find myself lacking someone who is tight-lipped and efficient, and most importantly, someone who will not plot against me to manage my private medicinal storehouse. From this day forth, you are my exclusive spirit herb manager. Young miss, your words, why do they fill me with such a creeping sense of dread? Your clan's influence is vast, and your confidants are countless. How could it possibly fall to an outsider like me to guard your private treasury? It is precisely because you are an outsider. That is why I dare to employ you. Those so-called confidants all belong to their own respective factions. Who knows when they might stab me in the back, much like Ouyang Feng did years ago. But you are different. Though you are greedy and fear death, in that desperate situation, you did not abandon the Taoist master and me to flee on your own. Besides, would you even be able to leave? Furthermore, I can share a secret with you. Ouyang Feng's soul lamp has not been extinguished. His soul lamp has not been extinguished. That means he is still alive, indeed. With the foundations of the Ouyang family, as long as his nascent soul remains, possessing another body to be reborn is no difficult task. Once he recovers his cultivation, I believe the first person he seeks out will be you. Therefore, you have only 2 paths before you. First, should Ouyang Feng come knocking, or should the Ouyang family uncover any clues regarding your involvement, you can only pray for your own good fortune. Although my Shangguan family stands equal to them, we cannot interfere in the affairs of the Ouyang family. Stay by my side. I will grant you a high-ranking position with few responsibilities, no matter how vast his abilities may be. He would not dare to openly offend my family, nor would he dare to harm a hair on your head. Furthermore, in 6 months' time, the selection for the sacred land will begin. When that day comes, I shall take you with me to the central state. To the central state? Eldest miss, do you intend to use me as bait? You are clever, but you cannot deny that only by staying by my side will Ouyang Feng's threat to you be minimized. Moreover, the central state is a place that all cultivators under heaven yearn for. What, do you not wish to go? Miss Xuan Zhenzi has arrived, let him in. Miss, I heard you were looking for this humble Taoist. Is there fine wine? Wait, this is the young Taoist friend. When did you arrive? Weren't you missing? This humble Taoist and the miss have spent these past years searching everywhere for you. I have been tilling the fields in the Yi Caricature Spirit Garden for nearly a month. No wonder we could not find you. So you were hiding from this old Taoist and the miss all along. Old immortal, we have a life and death bond. Why speak like that? What do you mean hiding? Young friend, what future is there in farming? Following the eldest miss is a blessing that countless people could only dream of. Besides, overseeing the private treasury is a position dripping with benefits. Just think, could the medicines used by the miss be ordinary? If even a tiny fraction were to slip through her fingers on a normal day, it would amount to this much. Very well, since the old immortal puts it that way, I shall give it a try. This fellow, as expected, he still has that same greedy and cowardly nature. Then it is settled. Take this. Taoist master, please take him to be settled in. As you wish, miss. Rest assured, leave it to this humble Taoist. Come, young friend. This humble Taoist just happened to run out of wine. Let us drink and talk. To survive a great disaster is to be destined for great fortune. Come, a toast! To celebrate that we two are still alive to see each other. Cheers, Mr. Lin. This is from the miss. So many spirit stones. 20,000 high-grade spirit stones. This is for your expenses, provided by the miss. And what of this? Those are top-grade talismans. These talismans were hand-drawn by the family's enshrined elders. Each one is capable of withstanding a full-strength blow from a late-stage Golden Core expert, or it can erupt with offensive power comparable to the late Golden Core realm. This jade pendant looks quite elegant and simple. Is it for me to wear normally just to maintain appearances? This is the auspicious Cloud Pendant, a low-grade Earth-ranked defensive magic treasure. It contains 3 layers of defensive formations. It will automatically protect its owner once an attack is detected. Even if a powerhouse at the peak of the nascent soul realm strikes, it can withstand 3 blows. This was the young lady's personal item. And there is this. This is a jade talisman for real-time voice transmission to the young lady. Infuse it with spiritual power while within Starfall City, and the young lady will hear your cry for help instantly. It is for distress signals. What do you mean? Those were the young lady's instructions. Rui does not know anything else. Then thank the young lady for me. The young lady said that from now on, Mr. Lin must mind his appearance. These clothes are specially made. They repel dust and water, and can even shield you from the divine sense of golden core cultivators. Wear them, and do not bring shame to the Shangguan family. I know. Such treatment for a minor official. The eldest young lady certainly seems concerned about you. What does the honored guest require? Inside. Oh, my ancestor, you have finally arrived. Quickly, please come inside, please, Senior Brother Chen. Your enthusiasm is making me a bit uneasy. A great figure is waiting for you here. A great figure? Could it be the sect leader? Here it comes again. Reporting to the ancestor, Junior Brother Ling Tian has arrived. In the Guiyuan sect, those who can be addressed as ancestor are only those few supreme elders at the peak of the nascent soul realm. Let him enter. This voice was far too familiar. It was the voice of Ancestor Kulong. Rise, we are not within the sect. There is no need for such formality. Sit. By the way, Ancestor, why did you come in person? You have been gone for nearly 3 years. The waters of Starfall City are deep and the various factions are complex. I was uneasy. He never imagined that he, with his limited merits, could actually have a soul transformation powerhouse personally act as his protector. This kindness was too great. This disciple has been unfilial and is... What happened during those 2.5 years in the Monster Beast mountain range? Replying to the ancestor, did this disciple not venture into the depths of the Monster Beast mountain range? I originally intended to seek out some opportunities, but accidentally stumbled into an ancient tomb. He concealed the matters regarding the divine medicine and the nascent soul energy core. He only spoke of his experience being trapped during the exploration and his narrow escape. By the way, ancestor, is there any news from the sect regarding the recipe for the 9 Revolution Heavenly Vein pill? It is difficult. That is, after all, a legendary grade 9 pill recipe. Such a thing, I fear it can only be found within the core scripture pavilions of the 3 great sacred lands. This is also one of the reasons I have ventured out this time. As expected, I must still rely on myself. Then, have you heard of a place where the 5 elements are in balance? The 5 elements of heaven and earth reinforce and counteract one another. They are exceedingly difficult to balance. To find a true place of 5 elements balance, it would require the manifestation of the laws of the heavenly Tao, or perhaps a forbidden zone manually arranged by a mighty expert of ancient times. Perhaps the central continent might have one. The central continent, is it the central continent again? The pill recipe is in the central continent, and the location for core formation is also in the central continent. This is forcing my hand to go there. Do you wish to go to the central continent? Although the central continent is perilous, it is also a land of great opportunity. If you truly wish to seek the pill recipe, there is no harm in going to see for yourself. However, the purpose of my journey is to find your eldest grandmaster and 4th martial aunt. At the same time, I will investigate news of the pill recipe. But you must remember one thing. The central continent is no paradise. It is an Asura field. In that place, those below the soul transformation stage are but ants. Even if you are at the nascent soul stage, if you do not sign a soul-binding contract, you will not even be able to enter the gates of a decent city. A soul-binding contract? That is right. Years ago, my eldest senior brother went to the Ziyang sect in the central continent to seek an opportunity for soul transformation. In the end, it is said he signed a 1,000-year contract and is still guarding a medicinal garden for them. What nascent soul? Even soul transformation experts guard medicinal gardens? Ancestor, have you not just reached soul transformation yourself? Instead of staying in the sect to enjoy a peaceful life, why go there to suffer? Enjoy a peaceful life? So what if I have reached soul transformation? Your 2nd grandmaster and I also wish to see the scenery from greater heights. We also wish to find my eldest senior brother and junior sister. It is not just me. Your master Dao Shan and your grandmaster will also go together. This time, we go to forge a future for the Guiyuan sect so that it may take root in the central continent. Then, let us go together. It cannot be. Rumor has it that Shangguan Qingyun's lineage is merely a branch. The main lineage is rooted in the central continent. Following him will be better for you than following us. Ancestor, this disciple understands. Rest assured, Ancestor, if I reach the central continent, I will certainly not bring shame to the Guiyuan sect. Whether you bring shame or not is of no consequence. The path is yours to choose. How you walk it depends on you. Just remember to stay alive. No matter where you are, the Guiyuan sect will always be your home. Take this jade slip. Once you reach the central continent, simply maintain contact. If you encounter any difficulties, do not hesitate. Speak directly to this old man. But, if something were to happen to us, keep this with you. If you can find the eldest grandmaster and the 4th mistress, you would at least have acquaintances to look after you. It seems I truly have no choice but to head to the central continent. However, since that place is so treacherous, then I must become a bit more ruthless myself. Indenture contracts, they are non-existent for me. I have the wealth. I will be the one in control. Reflecting on the path I have traveled thus far, whether it was the life and death struggles in the ancient tomb or my current infiltration, I have gritted my teeth and endured it all. Yet, at the thought of my imminent departure for the central continent and the uncertain road ahead, the concern I feel for my family and brothers grows wildly in my heart, like rampant weeds. I shall set aside my cultivation for this month. I will focus solely on refining pills. Big Brother is a body cultivator, which consumes a great deal of blood chi. I must prepare a potent base of blood jade rice kanji for him. I will purchase and purify the essence blood of rank 3 and 4 demon beasts, then add some century-old wolfbone grass. Never mind, his constitution is robust enough to handle it. Brother Su's soul has only just begun to heal. His meridians are as fragile as porcelain. I must use a gentle, nourishing method for him. Rank 3 dual vine flowers and warm jade grass. As for my parents, my eldest sister, and my brother-in-law, they are mere mortals, and cannot withstand the potency of tiger and wolf medicines. I must dilute the essence of the spirit herbs 100-fold. I will then pair it with mundane supplements such as ginseng and lingji. Once refined into health-nurturing pills, they will ensure my family remains free from all illness. I possess the 9 revolution soul-returning grass. Though I sent a bundle of it back home, there are plenty of offshoots within my spatial realm, and their age is sufficient. But as for these remaining ones, one look at their names is enough to know they are not to be trifled with. Did that fellow countryman of mine ever actually manage to gather them all back then? Miss Warner. When we eventually leave for the central continent, I will be worried about my parents and kin. Are there any methods to extend their longevity? If you only wish for mortals to live a peaceful life of over 100 years, take my command medallion to the storehouse and retrieve 50 pills refined from 300-year-old lingji powder, as well as 10 bottles of snow clam oil. Though these are not true spirit elixirs, yet for mortals these are already peerless tonics. These mild, nourishing substances are perfect. You could also bring your parents and family to Tianxing City. I have a private residence in the western district of the city. The surroundings are serene and secluded. I can arrange for people to look after them. I thank the eldest young miss for her kind intentions. My parents are accustomed to life in the countryside. They cannot bear to leave their few acres of land. Furthermore, my enemies are here. If I were to bring them here, they would instead become my weakness. It is better to let them remain in the countryside as wealthy commoners. No one knows their identities. It is actually safer that way. You are a man of understanding. Ah, junior brother Lin, come with me quickly. The patriarchs are all present. Are they with someone else? Master, Supreme Elder, you still remember to return to your master? I thought you were so enthralled by the world outside that you had forgotten your home. I wondered which sect's enchantress had stolen your soul. Ha ha ha, to think you have already achieved foundation establishment. To reach such a level with a 5-element spiritual root is truly impressive. You have not brought shame to our Guiwan sect. Disciple Ling Tian pays his respects to the 2 supreme elders. Gazing upon these supreme figures of the sect gathered here for a single purpose, within his heart, an indescribable surge of bitterness and emotion welled up. Rise, everything has been prepared. Reporting to the Patriarch, the preparations are nearly complete. Senior, Brother Chen, I must trouble you to personally deliver these 2 rings. This one is for Feng Lingshen of the Tyrant Body. Inside are several items I have specially prepared for him. Tell him to find time to return home and visit his parents. This one is for Senior Brother Su Qingfeng of the Alchemy Peak. Inside are some rank 3 spirit herbs for nourishing the meridians, as well as some insights into the Tao of Alchemy I have collected. Tell him not to be anxious and to focus on his recovery. Tell him, you must wait for me. Junior brother, rest assured. Senior brother will personally deliver the items. You are a good lad, truly righteous and loyal. It is not for nothing that the sect cherishes you so. The cross-continental flying boats of the 3 great holy lands will depart in a few days. Once you go, he did not finish his sentence, but everyone understood. This journey is one where the boundary between life and death is blurred. Master, once you arrive in the central continent, do not overextend yourself. If you find you cannot survive there, find a way to seek out your grandmaster, though we know nothing of his current circumstances. But at the very least, it would be a place to settle down. Brat, you even dare to make light of your grandmaster? That was enduring humiliation for the sake of a greater burden. Do you understand? I understand. It was sleeping on brushwood and tasting gall. Take this. Although you cultivate the 5 elements art, the life-saving secret techniques recorded within can save your life at a critical moment. Remember, once you reach the central continent, maintain a low profile. If you encounter an enemy, fight if you can prevail. If not, then flee. Yes, Master, rest assured. Your disciple will surely live longer than anyone else. Once I have established a foothold in the central continent and made a name for myself, I will bring you all there to enjoy your prosperity. Haha, well said, such ambition. Then this old man shall look forward to that day. When that time comes, I want to drink the finest spirit wine and reside in the grandest immortal's cave. Certainly. He knew that a few days later, everyone would go their separate ways. The Patriarch and the others would take a path filled with thorns, to face cruel assessments and binding contracts, while he too would embark upon an unknown path full of uncertainty. His objective was clear, yet at the same time vague. A rank 9 pill formula, a rank 9 alchemist. How easily said, but how difficult to achieve. Come take a look. Fasting pills, universal currency for the central continent. Do not pass this by. Ancestral Earth Escape Talismans, the ultimate life-saving artifact for the spirit-severing sea. Large quantities available. Why is there a street stall here? Who are they trying to swindle? And those Earth Escape talismans? Huh, do those two even go together? Using Earth Escape in the middle of the ocean? What? 38,000, and in high-grade spirit stones. And that is only for the cheapest standing room ticket. Old Immortal, though our Qingyun prefecture has no shortage of spirit stones, it does not mean we should be fleeced so shamelessly. Little Taoist, this time you are quite right. This old Taoist was fortunate enough to witness such a thing once. That was a century ago. All the wealthy and powerful of Qingyun prefecture would pool 100 years' worth of their clan's assets. all for a single ticket to the central continent. The Xuandu continent comprises 73 provinces, and the central continent is the most vast. There, the spiritual energy is densest, and the resources are most abundant. If one does not reach the central continent, the nascent soul stage is the limit of a lifetime. Soul transformation experts in other provinces can be counted on one hand. Only by entering the central continent can one find a glimmer of hope for the great Tao of eternal life. What are you doing? That is an attraction formation. This flying vessel must carry over 100,000 people. If we relied on the stairs, we would not be aboard by next year. Over 100,000? You country bumpkin, that is spatial folding, the mustard seed containing Mount Sumeru. Do you understand? It is a spatial folding formation constructed from rare spatial materials. Keep a close watch. The spatial coordinates here shift once every half hour. If you wander off, the Holy Land Guards will not bother to rescue you. 344,000 high-grade spirit stones for such a wretched hovel? Is this holy land truly so desperate for wealth? They didn't even bother to install a spirit gathering formation. Little Taoists, be grateful. You have no idea what the commoner berths below are like. 30 people are crammed onto a single communal bed. The stench of feet alone is enough to stifle a man. Compared to that, this place is a celestial paradise. Still, they shouldn't swindle us like this. Over 300,000, that is enough to buy an entire street in Skystar City, all just to ride a wretched ship. Where exactly are we going? Even for the central continent, it shouldn't be this expensive. Is this ship fueled by burning spirit stones? Indeed, it is fueled by spirit stones. Sit down. Within this extreme spatial compression, even with my cultivation at the peak of the nascent soul stage, I feel a faint sense of repulsion from the depths of space. This is a formation projection. The scenery of the flying vessel as it crosses the Juling Sea is projected into every cabin by the heaven-scanning mirror at the ship's prow. You mentioned burning spirit stones. You are correct. Furthermore, it burns them for 3 months straight. How long? 3 months? Flying for 3 months? One could circumnavigate the Azure Cloud Province in that time, ignorant. Between the Azure Cloud Province and the central continent lies the boundless Juling Sea, and it is no ordinary sea. One could also describe it as a massive lake, but this lake is profoundly eerie. Once one enters the domain of the Juling Sea, a cultivator becomes like a fish out of water. The spiritual energy within the body only depletes. It cannot be replenished. To maintain one's power, or even simply to stay alive, one must rely entirely on their own supply of spirit stones and elixirs. And this transcontinental vessel must fly continuously in that environment for 3 whole months, while maintaining defensive barriers and providing power for these spatial formations. Yet that is not even the greatest expenditure. Then what is? Fending off the attacks of sea beasts and the unique void storms of the Juling Sea. Do you think 300,000 spirit stones are enough for such consumption? That small amount of spirit stones doesn't even count as a fraction of the total. I see. A spirit-severing land. 3 months? Doesn't that mean that during these 3 months, whoever possesses the most spiritual energy will be the one to survive until the end? Some flying sea beasts take particular pleasure in ramming the flying vessels. By striking the core of the formation, they destabilize the spatial arrays. If one were to fall out, that is why these flying vessels are guarded by Void Refinement Realm experts. Otherwise, do you truly believe that with our meager capabilities, we could reach the central continent alive? The Void Refinement Realm, only above the Soul Transformation Realm does one reach Void Refinement. Those are figures at the level of true Earth immortals. And yet on this flying vessel, such a person is merely a security captain? But wait, there's more. We have only just departed. In about a month and a half, we will arrive at a place called Wanghai Cliff. That will be the gathering point for flying vessels from all 72 surrounding provinces. 72 provinces. Once we reach Wanghai Cliff, 15 intercontinental giant ships will converge, forming a true combined formation. Only then will they dare to cross the innermost core, the most frenzied forbidden zone, the abyssal corridor. 15 flying vessels. If each vessel carries over 100,000 people, then that would be over 2 million people, including 200,000 cultivators. A full 200,000 high-grade spirit stones. Zhao Xuan, are you feeling the sting? Do not worry, money can always be earned again once it is gone. This represents the prestige of the Guiyuan sect. I know this is difficult for you, but we must take this path, not only to find our eldest martial brother, but because the people of the sect must have something to hope for. Oh, if it isn't Sect Master Li? I truly did not expect this. To think the Guiyuan sect is now willing to afford luxury cabins. 3 tickets costing over 100,000 spirit stones. Sect Master Li, you didn't mortgage your mountain protecting formation, did you? What would you do if a thief broke into your home? Thanks to Sect Master Situ's blessings, the Guiyuan sect is indeed not wealthy. But at the very least, this sect has not yet fallen to the point of selling off its ancestral property. On the other hand, I heard your esteemed sect was fined into destitution by the Tai sect 2 years ago. Is there any truth to that? This is a sacred land. No fighting is allowed on the flying vessels. That person over there must be the Guiyuan sect's Grand Elder Li, running off to the central continent at such an advanced age. Do you truly believe that opportunities for soul transformation are common? Sect Master Situ. Heaven's secrets must not be divulged. With such meager cultivation, you dare to presume to divine the secrets of heaven? Since your compass is already destroyed, this old man shall grant you a word of advice. This old man observes that a heavy aura of slaughter hangs over Sect Master Sidhu's brow. Be extremely cautious on this journey. A deity transformation. It is impossible for the Azure Cloud's sect to produce a deity transformation stage expert. It must be a rare treasure. It is certainly a body-protecting treasure. Could it be? Fellow Taoists, your attention please. The Dewey has completed its departure procedures. We shall depart the borders of Qingyun province in 5 Shichen. Fellow Taoists, please prepare your protective barriers in advance. This voyage is no ordinary cross-continental journey. The spirit's severing sea will test the stability of your Tao heart, as well as the depth of your spirit stone and medicinal pill reserves. The 5 elements cycle within his body was already exceptionally sensitive to the fluctuations of 5 elements ki. But now, this very sensitivity has become a torment. What a cruel irony. While others enjoy the luxury cabins, I have paid a steep price only to suffer. Oh, junior brother Lin, come quickly, the ancestors are all present. Could there be others as well? Master, Supreme Elder, so you finally remembered your disciple? I thought you were so content abroad that you had forgotten your home entirely. I wondered which temptress had stolen your soul away. Ha ha ha, to think you have already reached foundation establishment. To achieve this with 5 spiritual roots is truly impressive. You have not brought shame upon our Geiwan sect. This disciple Ling Tian pays his respects to the 2 supreme elders. Gazing at these top powerhouses of the sect, all gathered here for a single purpose, an indescribable surge of bitterness and profound emotion welled up within his heart. Rise, everything is prepared. In response to the ancestor, the preparations are nearly complete. Senior brother Chen, I must trouble you to personally deliver these 2 rings. This one is for Fengling Shan of the Tyrant Body Peak. Inside are several items I have specially prepared for him. Tell him to find the time to return home and visit his parents. This one is for senior brother Su Qingfeng of the Alchemy Peak. It contains several tier 3 spirit herbs for nourishing the meridians, as well as the insights I have gathered regarding the Tao of alchemy. Tell him not to be impatient, but to focus on his recovery. Tell him that I will certainly return as soon as I can. He must wait for me. Rest easy, junior brother. I shall personally ensure these items are delivered. Good child, you are truly a man of loyalty and honor. It is no wonder the sect cherishes you so. The intercontinental spirit vessels of the 3 great sacred lands will depart in a few days. Once you depart, he trailed off, unable to finish his sentence. But everyone understood the weight of his unspoken words. This journey is one where life and death are uncertain. Master, once you arrive in the central continent, do not let your pride get the better of you. If you find that you cannot establish yourself there, then find a way to seek out Grandmaster. Though his current circumstances remain unknown, at the very least, it would be a place to find footing. You brat, how dare you speak of your Grandmaster that way? He is enduring humiliation for a greater purpose, do you understand? I understand, he is biding his time and tempering his resolve. Take this. Although you cultivate the 5 elements formula, these few life-saving secret techniques within can save your life at a critical moment. Remember, once you reach the central state, keep a low profile. If you encounter an enemy, fight if you can win. If you cannot, then run. Yes. Rest easy, master. Your disciple will surely outlive everyone. Once I have established a foothold in the central state and made something of myself, I will bring you all over to enjoy a life of luxury. Haha, such ambition. Then this old man shall look forward to that day. When the time comes, I want to drink the finest spirit wine and live in the grandest immortal's cave. Certainly. He knew that after a few days, everyone would go their separate ways. The patriarch and the others would take a path filled with thorns, to face cruel trials and contracts, while he was to embark on an unknown path full of variables. His objective was clear yet unclear. A rank 9 pill recipe, a rank 9 alchemist. Easier said than done. Come take a look. Step right up. Fasting pills universal to the central state. Don't pass this by. Ancestral Earth Escape Talismans, the ultimate life-saving artifact for the spirit-severing sea. Plenty in stock. Why are there street stalls here? Who are they trying to swindle? And those Earth Escape Talismans? Are these even compatible? Using Earth Escape in the middle of the sea? What? 38,000. And in high-grade spirit stones at that? And that is just for the cheapest standing ticket. Old Immortal, though our Qingyun state has spirit stone. We shouldn't be fleeced quite like this, should we? Young fellow, you are quite right this time. I, this old Taoist, was fortunate enough to witness it once. That was 100 years ago. All the wealthy and powerful of Qingyun state would pool together a century's worth of family assets, just to obtain a single ticket into the central state. Within the Xuandu continent, there are 73 states in total, and the central state is the most vast. The spiritual chi there is densest, and the resources most abundant. Without going to the central state, the nascent soul realm is the limit of one's life. Soul transformation cultivators can be counted on one hand in an entire state. Only by entering the central state is there a sliver of hope for the great Tao of immortality. What are you doing? That is the guidance formation. This spirit vessel must carry over 100,000 people. If we relied on stairs, we wouldn't board even by next year. 100,000? Country bumpkin, that is space folding, storing the vast within the minute. Do you understand? It is a space folding formation crafted from specialized spatial materials. Stay close. The spatial positions here shift every half hour. If you get lost, the Saint Land's guards will not bother to rescue you. 344,000 high-grade spirit stones for such a dilapidated place? Is this saint land desperate for money? They wouldn't even install a spirit-gathering array? Little friend, you should be content. You have no idea what the commoner berths below are like. 30 people are crammed into a single large bunk. The stench of feet alone is enough to choke someone. Compared to that, this is a celestial realm. Still, this is an absolute swindle. Over 300,000, that is enough to buy an entire street in Tianjin City. Just for a seat on this wretched ship. Where exactly are we going? Even if it is the central continent, it shouldn't be this expensive. Does this ship run on burning spirit stones? Indeed, it does run on spirit stones. Sit down. Within this extreme spatial folding, even with my cultivation at the peak of the nascent soul stage, I feel a faint repulsion coming from the depths of space. These are formation projections. The sights of the vessel crossing the Juling Sea are projected to each cabin by the sky-sensing mirror at the ship's prow. You mentioned it burns spirit stones? You are correct. Moreover, it burns them for 3 whole months. How long? 3 months. Flying for 3 months? One could circle Qingyun province in that time. Such ignorance. Between Qingyun province and the central continent lies the boundless Juling Sea, and that is no ordinary sea. One could call it a massive lake, I suppose. But this lake is exceptionally bizarre. Once you enter the bounds of the Juling Sea, cultivators become like fish out of water. The spiritual energy within one's body is only consumed. It never recovers. To maintain your mana, or even just to stay alive, one must rely entirely on their own spirit stones and medicinal pills. And this transcontinental flying vessel must fly continuously for 3 months in such an environment, while powering its defenses and these spatial arrays. Yet that is not even the greatest expense. Then what is? Fending off attacks from sea beasts and the unique void storms of the Juling Sea. Do you still think 300,000 spirit stones is enough for such consumption? That pittance doesn't even cover the fraction of the cost. I see a spirit-depleted land. 3 months? Does that not mean that during this time, whoever possesses the most spiritual energy will be the one to survive until the end? Certain flying sea beasts take a particular interest in ramming the vessel. They do so, destabilizing the spatial formation. If one were to fall out from here, that is why this spirit vessel is guarded by a powerhouse of the void refinement realm, to protect our voyage. Otherwise, do you truly believe that with our meager capabilities, we could make it to Zhangzhou alive? The void refinement realm lies beyond soul transformation. Such figures are true earthly immortals. Yet on this spirit vessel, such a master is merely a captain of the guard, and that is not all. We have only just begun our journey. In approximately a month and a half, we will arrive at a place known as Wanghai Cliff. That location serves as the convergence point for spirit vessels from 72 surrounding states. 72 states. Once we reach Wanghai Cliff, 15 interstate colossal vessels will converge to form a massive joint formation before they dare cross the innermost core, the most perilous of forbidden lands, the Abyss Corridor. 15 spirit vessels. If each one carries over 100,000 people, that would be over 2 million people, including 200,000 cultivators. A full 200,000 high-grade spirit stones. Is Zhao Xuan feeling the sting of such a loss? Do not worry, wealth can always be regained. This represents the dignity and prestige of the Guiyuan sect. I have placed a heavy burden upon you. But we have no choice but to take this path. Beyond the search for our eldest senior brother, the people of the sect must have something to hope for. Oh, if it isn't Sect Master Li. This is quite unexpected indeed. To think the Guiyuan sect is now willing to splurge on luxury cabins. 3 tickets costing over 100,000 spirit stones. Sect leader Li, surely you haven't mortgaged your mountain-protecting grand formation for this. What would you do if a thief broke into your home? Thanks to sect leader Sichu's concern, the Guiyuan sect is indeed not wealthy. But at the very least, my sect has not yet fallen to the point of selling off our ancestral properties. As for your esteemed sect, I heard that 2 years ago, the Tai sect imposed a heavy penalty on you after a certain wager. Is that truly the case? This is a holy land. Fighting is forbidden here. That person over there must be the Guiyuan sect's supreme elder Li, I presume? To travel all the way to the central state at such an advanced age, do you truly believe an opportunity for soul formation is some common trinket found at a street stall, free for anyone to scavenge? Sect leader C2. With your meager level of cultivation, you dare to divine the secrets of heaven? Seeing as your compass is already destroyed, this old man shall offer you a word of advice. This old man observes that a heavy murderous aura looms over sect leader Situ's brow. Be very careful on this journey. A soul formation cultivator? It is impossible for the Qingyun sect to produce one. It must be a rare treasure. It must be a protective treasure. Could it be? Fellow Taoists, please lend your attention. The Crossing Evil has completed its departure procedures. We shall depart from Qingyun province in 5 shichen. Fellow Taoists, please prepare your maritime defenses in advance. This is no ordinary intercontinental voyage. The spirit-severing sea will test the stability of your Tao hearts, as well as your reserves of spirit stones and medicinal pills. The 5-element cycle within his body was already extremely sensitive to fluctuations in elemental qi. But now, this very sensitivity has become a form of punishment. What a calamity. For others, a luxury cabin is an indulgence. For me, it is paying a fortune.